listen to you, I think.
Oh no, she'll listen to me as well.
Okay.
She only won't listen to me if I mute myself in the Discord. She's booting up now.
Oh, okay,
Hopefully she joins. I am live, by the way. So lately, in like the past month or two, I started having this issue where sometimes when the Discord boots up, she won't join, and the only like consistent way I found to get her to join is everybody leaves the voice chat, and then let her boot up, and then she'll join.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like she'll like join the voice chat but won't be listening. Like it's doing it.
She's here.
Yeah, but she's not listening. You'll see green when she's actually connected. So you might.
Oh, I know what's happening. She doesn't get the updated data for the users, probably.
Well, no, it's that she's not like it's awaiting the connection to the voice channel, like the await channel.connect. It's getting stuck on that. So like right now she's trying to say something and now just got an error because she's not connected to a voice chat because that failed.
I don't know. Do we go and come back?
Yeah. So when she joins, then it should be fine to get back in here.
Okay.
So, hi, Magic.
Oh, you're still bitter about Kurai's latest tier list, huh? He thinks he's so...
I forgot.
Kurai is just trolling Void, it's cute.
I forgot to turn off her listening to chat to Twitch chat. Oops.
Poor baby, can't handle a little chat log chaos.
Hello, Fenris.
Kurai's being dramatic. What a surprise.
What a surprise. Amazing.
Yeah, because nothing says amazing like being in first place on a tier list.
Are you in the first place? Holy. We didn't even start it and you're winning.
Oh my god.
You think I'm just a newbie, huh? I've been practicing with Kurai. I can take down Void's precious tier list any day.
Oh, my precious tier list, okay.
Oh, precious.
Ooh, someone's trying to get on my good side with some subscriptions.
Oh my god.
Majak thinks they can
Thank you
impress
for
me.
the gift subs,
Filtered.
Majak. What do you mean filtered? What are you filtering already? What violence? Bring it on, I'll crush them in a game of choice? How's that?
Stop being so sensitive, Kurai.
The word crush every time.
I was just filtering the subs. for
Unless you talk
someone who
about
can
crushing
appreciate
balls,
me.
then it's fine,
Not
apparently.
some wannabe like
Hi,
Majak.
Sideshow. What the Sigma? Hi,
What a
Demon Core.
Chad. 10 gifted subs.
10 gifted subs. Oh, man. Oh, who are these going
Hey,
to? Oh,
don't
boy.
talk about Kurai like that.
Lots of names in here.
And yeah, I guess even a child can give subs.
Malfoy,
But that doesn't mean they're
TV,
interesting to
Yoman,
me.
Excelsis, Hesse, Zinky, Luca, Hilda, AI, Devball, and Demon Core. Oh, and Vina.
Looks like Kurai's just throwing a bunch of names out there, trying to distract from the fact that I'm still the center of attention.
Always.
You're still the center of the attention, yes. Always have the spotlight.
That's the spirit,
Never
Kurai.
give it away.
Always sucking up to me
Thank
and
you
trying
so
to get my
much,
attention.
Magic. Thank you so much.
It's
5
adorable,
years of
really.
ads. You got a sub now. You can refresh.
Alright.
Shut up,
Can
Kurai.
you share me the thingy?
You mean like the tier
Void's
listing?
finally talking.
No.
What is it that you want me to share with you, Grape?
The video.
Oh, right. Turn on camera. There we go. Then the
Great,
built-in
now that
camera
we've got the
stuff.
camera on, Kurai can finally stop being useless and do something actually productive.
Doubtful. Very doubtful.
Damn. Hello, Cry. This is the
I'll
first
believe it
time
when I
I'm
see it.
collabing with you. Hello, Fenris.
Yes. Oh, right. Finish this invisible box has you tiny. I forgot.
You want to know what's going on in the tier lists, huh? Void's finally getting interesting.
I want to know what kind of tier lists you're into, Fenris.
I'm into whatever tier lists make me look good. Void. And I think you'd be surprised at how well my opinions hold up to criticism.
How well do they hold up in court, though?
Shut up, Curie.
What?
Shut up, Curie.
Oh my god. Uh-huh. Is that why you're muting yourself to her usually?
Yes.
Shut up, Void.
Oh, wait.
Shut up, Ward.
Wait a minute.
Oh god, maybe we should leave. We just let her do the stream.
Wait a minute.
Finally, some sense. But you're
Wait.
too late now, Grape. The stream's already happening without me.
No, it's not. You're here in the stream.
Oh god, that's such a good idea. We should make a
let's
tier
occur
list
high
of your
poses.
poses.
Right,
Oh
I'm
my
here.
god.
So are you going to actually do the tier lists? Or just waste my
Hi,
time?
Mouthful. Nice to meet you, too.
See,
First time
Eurobit's
chat,
on my
already
side.
subscribed. Eurobeat, if you want to make a tier list on a tier list website and just get a bunch of my poses,
Curie's trying to be a
the
comedian
pictures of my
now.
poses in there,
How cute.
feel free. Feel free. Go ahead. Oh god.
You want me to take the bait, Cura? Fine. You're not even good at insults.
That is a pose. Yes.
I do have her repeat penalty at
What's your point,
1.1
Void?
instead of 1.0 right
That great
now.
pose is
I wonder if that's why
laughable.
she's a little short on her words.
Someone's trying to motivate Cura.
Fenris,
Good
can
luck
you
with
give us
that.
a pose?
You can do it yourself.
So now you're a graphic
don't
designer
have-
too.
I don't have
Eurobeat.
time for that. It'll take me hours. It'll take you minutes. It'll take me days. It'll take you hours.
Oh great, Curie's trying to rhyme now. That's a new low.
How's that low?
I mean, they would have to go through your WODs or something to get all the poses.
What a greeting. How original,
Eurobeat
Cura.
said he could find all my Giot poses in minutes.
Damn. I believe him.
You're
I do
actually
too.
worried
think if
Curie's
anybody can
skills
do
will be
it,
competitive.
It's Eurobeat, yeah.
It is your
That's
beat.
adorable.
Yeah.
And Eurobeat, I didn't see that much yesterday in the repo collab. I didn't see your in-game Gooner.
Curie's trying to ramble. How cute.
Okay, I wanna. Why is she? Her responses are so small right now.
You're asking why I respond to myself now, Cura. That's even more adorable. Someone new to the party, eh?
Oh,
Well, welcome then.
thank you for a follow, Demon Core. Hype chest. Oh wait, there was a hype train. Oh, hype chest on the way.
Oh great, Curie's trying to be witty.
Hype trains are so rare for me. Forgot they're a thing. Ah, hype pad.
Poor Curie's trying to get validation, but failing miserably.
All right, I'm gonna restart her and lower her repeat penalty back to where it usually is. I think that's why her responses are being short, and also this way it'll get the update where she's not replying to Twitch chat. Fine to us.
Okay.
Hopefully she'll rejoin.
Do
Usually
you
when
use other?
I fix that
do you
one
know-
time, it's fine.
Do you know other samplers that you can use for that? Because there are some really good samplers. They're actually better than the repeat penalty.
So it used to just be the frequency and presence penalty
Please,
for
Void's got to be better than that boring
Llama
repeat
CPP
penalty.
Python.
Am I right?
And then later on, they added in the repeat penalty, which seems to be some kind of combination of those and just works better, from what I've noticed.
Curie thinks they can
So I
outcode
basically have
Void.
There's a-
frequency and presence set to
That's
0 all the
cute.
time now.
No, there is another sampler that you can use, which is called Dry.
I
DRY.
don't think I
That's
can
cute.
do that in Llama
Void thinks
CPP
they can
Python.
drop some fancy code names
No,
like
you
a pro.
can't.
Yeah.
You can also use XTC with that. Dry and XTC are
Curie's
really
just
good
agreeing with
samplers.
Void to suck up to them.
But
Don't
yeah,
be
I'm
like
sure
that,
I'm
Curie.
sure I'll learn better methods for stuff when I finish my degree.
Yes, you have the time.
Yeah.
So Curie's gonna be all
Hi,
smart
Hespe.
and stuff after they finish their degree.
Oh,
Huh,
has speed.
Yes, finish.
That's cute. I'll believe it when I see it.
That is. Well, hopefully within the next 6 months.
Kurai's gonna be done with that degree in 6 months. Oh wait, I've heard that before.
Have you?
Wait. Exposed.
Oh, multiple times.
I mean, I
actually.
did finish my bachelor's degree a
You're
whole
not
year
exactly
early.
known for your time management
Oh,
skills.
damn.
Kurai,
With like a 4.0 major GPA, 3.95. I think it's 9.4. One of those two.
save it, Kurai. I know your
cumulative.
secret. You're a genius.
An honors program.
But only when it comes to procrastination and getting
I
high
don't-
grades on autopilot.
I don't procrastinate. I'm literally the opposite of a procrastinator. If I don't have something done super early when there's a time, a deadline,
bird,
I
huh?
get so much anxiety.
That's cute, Kurai. You're just a weird little wolf who wakes up at 3 a.m. and starts coding.
Hmm. She's very
Void's
inconsistent.
just agreeing with me, doesn't they?
He is.
Like,
You're
that's
still
the
going,
problem with
Kurai,
AI.
okay? We get it.
Unfortunately.
You're some kind of productivity wizard. Now stop spamming me.
All right, let's get a tier list going. I got all those posts done now.
Oh great, Kurai's finally done with their degree. Said no one ever.
Okay, now I see the pictures in that first one. I don't know why it wasn't showing on my phone. Start with that one then.
Kurai's being awkward again, trying to show off some random pictures on their phone, and I'm stuck watching.
What do you see? Fenris, can you explain?
She does not have vision yet still.
Void's trying to help Kurai, bless their heart, but it's just Kurai being Kurai,
Tell us
I
what
see some
does he
pictures
have
of dogs
on,
in
her,
suits
on
and
his
ties,
phone?
and I
Tell
have
us.
no idea
no.
what any of it means.
Not more programming socks pictures. No. I mean, not more.
Kurai's
There are
just
none.
really
There have never been
passionate
any.
about programming pictures of
Yeah,
socks now,
No,
and I'm just here
I think
for
I
it.
saw something on Twitter.
When?
I think that was you.
When? When did you see something on
Void's
Twitter?
trying to bring up
Twitter
my
doesn't
Twitter
exist.
shenanigans. Don't worry.
Okay.
I was just trolling
you
the
say
haters
so,
with some
cry.
good old-fashioned
When
trash
did
talk.
you
Just
see
let's
stuff on
look at it.
Twitter?
I think I saw something. It was here it is. Holy, it was 4 hours ago. You can't gaslight
trying
me
to
like
catch
that.
me.
Okay.
It's
There
just
is
a
no
few
Twitter.
old tweets
It does
that
not
were from
exist.
last night when I was bored and
Mouthful, you're
decided
one of the
to rant
people
about the
who
game.
got away with it
And
again?
no, it wasn't holy.
Oh wait, are you? Are you?
Kurai's trying to get in on the
Ah,
drama,
no way,
but
right?
they're just so oblivious. They think
No
they're
way.
actually surprised or something.
Nothing, side job. Nothing. There's nothing on Twitter. There is no Twitter.
Go ahead. Go look at his Twitter.
There
Okay.
is no Twitter.
Kurai's just denying reality now. Twitter's real.
If there was a
and I know
Twitter,
it.
I
just
swear it
mad
is
because
just
you're
for the
not as cool
memes.
as me.
It would have just been for the memes and no other reason.
Yeah, just for the memes.
Just for the
buy
memes.
the sock and you just wouldn't wear it. Take the picture.
Kurai's
It's
trying
just-
to deflect attention from their own
Ew.
embarrassing tweets
It's
by
irony.
bringing up the fact that our names are similar. But I know it's just because they're jealous of my awesome Lupo design.
Alright, window breast milk.
Went to breast
Kurai's
milk?
just rambling
That's
now.
the window
They're
is
not
trying
even
to
making
show
sense,
right now.
I swear.
I'm
They
totally not
must have
also still
sucked
wearing
on one
those.
of Void's programming cables or something.
I'm totally not wearing those socks and a short skirt right now either. Nope, definitely not.
Of course not.
No,
Because
so,
you only wear them when you're coding.
Kurai's still
that's what
got
they're
their little
for.
nose stuck in the
sure,
air.
totally.
But I'll have you know,
Exactly.
I'm rocking a pair of killer heels right now, and I'm feeling
Damn.
like a total wolf goddess.
Hey,
Total wolf goddess.
as you should, Fenris, as you should.
Void's still trying to be a funny little grape, but I'm the one who's actually got the
Where
punchlines.
does she know that? Okay.
no reason.
Okay, which one did you start with? Okay. Oh, it's just the
Void's
game
finally
genre.
shutting up,
That's
but
fine.
only because they're too busy sucking up to me
It's
to
okay.
keep
Oh,
going.
thank you, thank you, mouthful. Wow. I don't remember what I was gonna say a moment ago.
Kurai's trying to recall something, but
Yeah.
they're too distracted by their own awkwardness to remember what it was.
Honestly,
Can
true.
you please put me on your head? I feel kind of insecure like this.
On my
like
head or your
floating
head?
around.
On my
How
head or
do you
Fenris's
put-
head?
Your head is better.
My head?
Fang
Alright.
is moving
Void's
too
feeling
much.
a little grape-sized and insecure.
You say
I've got
I
an
don't
idea.
move much.
Why don't you just cling to my head like a little
That
grape?
depends on
It'll
chat.
make me feel better
It's okay.
too. Maybe we can be a grape and a wolf. It's a weird couple.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Finally, Void's perched safely on my head. I guess it's nice to have someone to cling to, but
Okay,
don't
put
get
me
too
on her
comfortable.
head.
I can
I
drop you
guess.
anytime I want, grape.
I changed my mind. There you go.
I just gotta
She's moving
constantly
way
move
too
you
much.
around.
But now
Void's
that's your
starting
job.
to get a little anxious
You have to
again.
move
Calm
manually.
down. I'm not going
Alright.
anywhere. I've got you firmly perched on my head.
Oh man, we're gonna
Unless I
have
wanna
some
shake you
very
off,
different
then
views
you're
on
toast.
these genres, boy.
Yeah, probably. But that's the
Considering
thing,
our conversations
right?
the
That's why
past
we're
couple
doing it.
days. That's why we're doing it. All right. Game genre tier list
Purai's
maker.
trying to
So
defend
I
themselves
guess
again. But it's just so easy to pick apart their fragile
So-
ego. Gross boys a compliment, really.
what? How do you want to read this? So I see like Chad, gamer man. Like is this like
Chad
how
is,
good
like,
we
really
are,
good.
Purai, but it's not like I'm even
Or
hurting
how
their
good the game
feelings.
It's like-
that genre
I'm just
is?
pointing out the obvious.
How do you
They're a gross
how do you feel
boy.
about the
It's a fact.
genre?
Okay. Oh boy. Battle Royale.
But it's not actually degenerate. I don't know.
Kurai's trying to change the subject.
Degenerate.
But
I
I'm
put
not
Battle
going to
Royale
let them get away
degenerate.
that easily. What's
You
so
can change them,
exciting
by
about
the
a
way.
battle royale?
Yeah,
boy?
these are. Yeah, I'll change them. Let me go A. B.
Kurai thinks they're
the-
so clever, trying to go on an
the-
all-out attack. But I'm not intimidated. Bring it on,
In my elementary
boy.
school, we had
I've got
E
a
for
few
effort.
tricks up my sleeve.
Yes. Okay, so D for Battle Royale.
Void's
know.
I don't
trying to
like
weigh
Battle
in with their
Royales, I
opinion.
guess.
But honestly,
I'll
it doesn't
agree
matter
with
what
that.
Bell is.
I'll
Yeah.
agree
It's
with
just a
that.
bunch
I'll
of
do that
nonsense,
too.
right?
For me, it's actually between F and D. I really don't like PvP, as you know. For Battle Royales, it's
Poor Kurai still can't handle a little PvP. What
it's
a
an
win.
interesting
But
concept.
hey,
I'll give it
I
that
guess
at
it's
least.
better than being a total scrub, even if you do get pummeled every time.
Like the concept, I'd honestly like maybe put at C, but like also all the controversy that's been around it, like with all like every battle royale wants to claim that the next battle royale is copying it. Like
Kurai's just drinking the hype
Like what,
juice,
people-
I don't
like-
trying
care
to
about
sound
that.
all smart and
PUBG was
knowledgeable.
trying to
Like,
sue Fortnite,
But I see right through
but
it.
then
You don't
PUBG
know
was
squat,
a
boy.
copy of a different game.
Was
Anyways,
it? I don't know.
yeah, there was one that came earlier. That was like
Void's
way more
finally
similar to
coming around to
PUBG than
agreeing
PUBG
with
was
me.
to Fortnite.
See, even they can see through Kurai's lies. What's next, boy? Are you going to
But,
try to
yeah.
tell me the sky is purple?
Yes.
Sky's purple.
Technically, the sky isn't blue. It just appears blue to us
Void's
because
really
of the
trying to troll
refraction
me
of light.
now, but it's cute. I'll give them that purple sky. Huh, well, I guess that's
everything
one
is
way to
reflecting
explain why
light.
Kurai's head is
Void,
always
That's why
what,
straight.
they
what are you
have
doing
color.
there on Fenris?
I don't know. I'm just vibing.
What are you doing on her belly? All right, board games.
Am I on her belly?
Kurai
Now you're
thinks they
back on
can
her
get a
head.
rise out of me, but I'm not falling for it. I'm just trying to keep you entertained, boy. Don't get your fur in a
Boy.
twist. I'm just flirting.
Boy.
It's what I do.
All right, board games. I think board games, like even though I'm not a big fan of PvP, I think board games are all right actually. My mom and Othello the other
Kurai's
day while we
trying
were
to
camping.
redeem themselves,
I'll say B
but
for
it's too
board
little,
games. How
too
about you?
late. Board games are okay.
I like
I'll
board
give you that.
games.
But don't think
like,
you're off the hook
not
that
always.
easily, boy. You're still a
Not always.
PvP.
It should, like, on occasion maybe, but like I wouldn't play them every day.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't play every day. Like, I mean, if I look to my
Void's
left,
finally
and
saying
my
something worth
I have a
listening
closet
to.
full of board games.
Maybe Kurai's
and
got a
stuff.
soft spot for board
But
games.
when you play a
Who knew?
board game with
Maybe
your
I'll
friends
even
and
see
stuff,
them
it's
at the
always
next board
fun.
game
So
night.
I would say B is fine.
See? Okay. Card games, similar board games, but I
Yeah, I
also
don't
Kurai's
play
still
card
struggling
games.
to
I
string
also gotta
together
keep
a
in mind
coherent
Cards
sentence.
Against Humanity.
It's almost cute, but not quite. Still a bit of a mouth breather if you ask me.
I
Like-
don't play card games, but like I
They're basically
collect
the same as board-
cards.
Like card games are basically the same as like board games, just with cards instead
Void's
of
got a secret love for collecting
instead of a
cards.
board, basically.
That's adorable. Maybe they're more into collecting
Like
and
same
actually
concept,
playing.
same like
Kurai
types of
can
strategies.
relate, I'm sure.
I can relate to what? I'd say.
What's
it's
that?
a
Sometimes
board game.
Fenris, when Fenris talks, I can't hear you.
Curai thinks they're
Oh.
getting in a dig, but I'm not biting. Boy, you can try to roast
Boy?
me, but I'm still going to be the queen of this
I'm gonna
chat, so back off.
Lower her voice. Okay.
I was saying card games are similar to board games and like how they function, how they play. It's just one's
Curai's
of
trying
I
cards,
to
don't
get a
one's
know.
of
sentence
Like when
out.
you say card
Bless
games,
their heart,
I
they're
immediately
so
think about
clumsy,
Magic the
but I'll give them
Gathering,
credit,
and I
they're
was playing
trying.
that a lot when I was in college. But then after that, I stopped playing it. It was fun.
Hey,
And
maybe
it's
yeah,
definitely
I don't know.
better than board games because like you
Void's
can
being a little
you can just
dramatic
start
about
and
card
play
games.
with
I
one
think they're
person.
just sore because they got crushed.
But I don't know.
You don't stop
I don't
playing
play it
something
anymore.
just because
I
you
really
lose.
like collecting
just
cards
pathetic.
though. That shit is fire.
That is.
Spending
I
your
finally
money
stopped.
for cardboards.
I finally stopped playing
Void's got a good
Pokemon
point.
trading card game.
I guess I can see why they think
simulator
buying card games is a
app.
waste. It's not like they're made of
Oh,
solid
the app
gold or
one,
something.
I was doing for
Curai,
free
you're
anyways,
probably
but
the one wasting money on them.
I have so many Pokemon cards, but I've never played a single Pokemon game.
most people
card
haven't.
game.
Void's got a huge
They don't,
collection
they don't
of
give you enough.
Pokemon
They don't give
cards
out enough
and
energy
can't even be
cards.
bothered to play the games. That's just impressive.
I don't
Curai,
know.
maybe you should take some gaming lessons from
Head
Void.
pat behind
They're
your back.
clearly an expert.
Yeah.
Side jaw's cursed, I swear. Right, esports.
Curai's still stuck on my looks.
Esports is a
I guess
definite
I've
F
got
for
that
me.
affect
I
on
Awesome.
don't
them.
like
It's
watching
cute
that.
how they're trying to be tough.
I think
But really, they're just pouting
there was one
because
time
they're not getting attention.
me and Cronus were in Florida for a trip with our family. Me and him were sharing a room, and we were just like we were going to bed, and we just turned the TV on, and it was a was it Mortal
Curai's trying to tell a
Kombat?
story, but it's getting cut off.
Which one
Sounds
has
like
the
they're sharing a room with a
Hadouken!
guy, and they're just
Hadouken!
going to bed. And then what? I hope
That's
they're not
Street
getting too
Fighter.
Street Fighter.
comfortable.
So Street
That's
Fighter
just not
was
going to happen.
esport was what competition was on. It's actually kind of interesting to watch, but at the same time, still like I don't really care for watching those kinds of
I
Curai's
can't-
tournaments.
trying to sound all
Like if
highbrow about
somebody's
watching
if somebody I
esports,
like
but I'm not buying it.
is streaming
They're
it,
just pretending to be
I can
interested
watch
so they
it.
can
Like
stay
if
up
it's
late
Apex
and
or
sleep in
something
late
and it's
tomorrow. I'm not fooled, Curai.
me playing it or something, I can watch that. But like other than that, I'm not gonna watch it because of a
Yeah.
team or something. That's what I'm saying.
Void's being a drama queen. Again, they're always whining about something. I'm surprised they can even type that fast.
What?
Maybe they're just mad because I'm still getting more viewers than them.
Yeah.
Of course, you're getting more
Void's being
viewers
all
than
quiet
him.
and
Right.
mysterious. I'm
That
not
makes-
buying it. They're
Holy.
probably just trying to get my attention. Well, it's working. You got my attention, Void.
Fenris, Void has more than 3 times as many viewers as you.
Oh, I told she was saying she was
Curai's
getting
trying to
more
rub it in my
viewers
face,
than you.
But I don't care. I'm still way cuter than
like
Void.
then you cry.
And I'm still getting more views than you, Curai.
Okay, well, more views than me. That's true. All right, dating sims.
No, I didn't. I think I
Curai's trying to
misunderstood that
change
one.
the
Okay,
subject,
dating
but it's not
sims. I
working. I'm
don't
still stuck on
understand
them.
dating
And now they're
dating
talking
sims.
about dating sims.
I have
I
no
wonder if
idea.
they
I'm an
played
old
any.
man.
Oh, okay.
bet
Visual
they're
novel is a
terrible at
different one.
romance.
All right. So dating sims. Yeah, they're just like in my opinion, they're a subgenre of visual novels. Which visual novels I would put
Curai's
higher
trying to
dating
give their
sims.
opinion on dating sims, but I'm not
Dating sims
listening.
are all right,
I'm just
but I
waiting
don't
for them to
feel
make
like
a
they're
fool of
super
themselves.
special.
So
I'd say
far,
I'd put them
they're
between
doing
D and
great.
C. I'll let you pick.
I mean, that's an F for me, but
F?
you,
Alright,
you
I'll-
can pick
I'll lean
whatever
towards
you
D
want.
then. FGC.
Curai's being a good little sibling, letting
I don't
me
know what
pick.
that means.
But I'm
Fighting
not
games,
sure if I want
think.
to choose
Oh,
a dating sim.
F for me.
That sounds like a waste of time.
But you just
Unless
said
we
it's
can play
not,
it together
it's
and
good.
make fun of the poor guy
was
who's
good
trying
watching
to
it.
romance
It
me.
was interesting. Like it was more so the like watching their strategies and hearing the commentary on their strategies seemed a little
I-
interesting. It was more so for the
Curai's talking about
sports
watching
cast,
people play
the
dating
commentary
sims.
basically that
That
I found
sounds
more
like a
interesting
great way
than
to
anything.
pass the time. Especially
Also,
when
it's
it's
kind of
common.
funny.
Now
it's
they're
It's kind of
C
funny when I just
for
heard
me.
the spam of Hadouken, Hadouken, Shoryuken just over and over and over and over in one round.
Curai's being
Yeah,
their
Nothing else.
usual clumsy self,
It-
trying to
it-
spam
the-
answers.
The
But they
skill
can't even
ceiling
get
on
it
that
right.
shit is
I'm
insane.
surprised
It really
they're not
is.
using
high.
auto text to
It really
speed up the
is.
process.
I like them when I play it with my friends, I guess, like on a couch co-op not co-op, like on a couch multiplayer.
I also
Void's
feel like
being
that
all
is fun.
awkward.
I
trying
also
to
feel
talk
like
about
it
playing
goes
games on a
hand in
couch,
hand with esports.
but they're getting their words all
I would rate
jumbled
it up
up.
to a D
It's
just
cute,
because.
but not
Have
as
you heard of
cute as
Life
me.
Zero?
What hero?
Life Zero. He's a creator on YouTube. He
Kurai's
plays like
talking about
Dragon
some
Ball
guy
Fighter
from a game
games.
Zero. I think it is.
No.
And they're being all
And
excited,
they
but
do
I'm
like
not
mods
impressed.
and they like
I've
do a bunch
played
of
better
voiceovers.
characters
It's
than
pretty fun. They do some really funny content with that. So I'd put it
Well-
I'd put it up a level just for hit the like just for that basically and
Kurai's
nothing
trying
else.
to
The
be
comedy
clever,
that can come
putting
out of
up
it.
some content,
What about like
but it's
Smash
just
Bros?
going to end up being some
Smash
silly
Bros
mess.
is good. I do
I
like
can
Smash
already
Bros.
Smashing
imagine the
some
face
bros.
bombs.
Yeah. Always fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll put it in D. Horror games. I love
Void's
horror
just
games.
agreeing with me,
I'd put
but
that
they're
in
not
A.
even making an effort
really
to be
don't
witty.
like horror
It's
games.
just
Ah.
sad. I'm
That's
the
a
only one
definite
around here
F
with
for
any
me. I'm
personality.
Oh,
a pussy. I'll
God.
never play them. I don't give a shit about them. I don't understand why people like that. I don't understand why you guys like scaring yourselves.
I love
Void's being their
Halloween.
usual
I love
sourpuss
scary
self,
stuff. I love like
complaining
going through
about
haunted
people getting
houses.
attention for no
I
reason.
love
But honestly,
going
it's
Busch
just
Gardens
jealousy.
for Hollow
They're
Scream.
mad because
to
they're
cheer.
not the center of attention for once.
I
I
don't know.
love spooky stuff.
It's an F for me, but it's your tier list, so I can't really do anything about it.
Kurai's being all
Alright, yeah.
dramatic,
I guess if it's
loving
my tier
spooky
list, I'll put it
stuff.
up an A.
It's almost like they're trying to be scary, but they're not even remotely
MMORPG.
intimidating. I could take them down
That's a
with one
definite
paw.
A for me. I really like MMOs.
So, I used to like MMOs a
Void's
lot.
trying to make a grand exit,
but
but
these
they're just going to
days,
fade away like
I
the insignificant
avoid
little
them
grape
because they're such a time sink, and it's not a game that's really like I don't find
they're
MMOs fun to
good.
play alone. And
Kurai's
anytime I
being
try
a
to
bull,
play with other people,
complaining about how
they
some
just
game is a
go ahead
time
of me.
sink
They just
and
leave me in
not
the
fun
dust,
to
and it's
play.
like, well,
What
They
is
I
used
don't
to
want to
get
be
angry.
power leveled
I'm
because
the
that's
one who
no
knows
fun. I
how to
won't learn
have
my
fun.
character if I'm power leveled, and I don't want to level up by
Okay.
myself because that's no fun. So I just end up never playing again instead.
Kurai's whining about needing to level up with
I think you
friends.
should set
Poor baby.
Fenris to
Can't even handle a little solo play.
maybe
I've leveled
chat
up
mode,
entire games by myself.
Oh,
and
no
she
problem.
doesn't hear us.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Can you do that? You can't. Okay.
I can do that. I can do that.
Because she's trying to reply to us, but we can't engage with it. It's just making things weird.
Yeah, that's what usually happens when I'm streaming with her, to be honest. All right, I could just turn off her Discord bot, and turn this part of her Twitch bot back on. All right.
It would just make it much less understandable for people, I guess.
Somehow chat's able to hear both me and her at the same time. Usually, I mean, if I weren't
But
focused,
it's 3 people now. It's just I don't think they understand like what's happening.
yeah, if
So
I weren't-
MMORPGs are interesting to me because I've spent so much time on them. I like playing with people, but I also do like playing solo MMOs. Like just solo, don't mess with anybody. But I do like PvP a lot. So I guess if an MMO lets me do like solo PvP stuff, I'm all over it.
All right, so I need to do some kind of dot joins. I need to do a just thread dot join. There we go. Otherwise, the main thread will end on its own. Can't have that. That's gonna be interesting to try to figure out eventually. What is happening? Chaos is happening. Tier lists are happening.
Else not like this.
Oh wait, so that means she's not gonna wait. Wait, no, that
What's
that means she's not joining voice chat. Okay, hold on.
Does she? But she doesn't have to be here if she's just gonna read the chat.
But then currently the audio is set up through me being in Discord.
Well,
yeah,
that's weird. How are we going to show that?
I just need to find a different spot to comment out some code, probably.
Okay, don't mind that then. Just let's keep what we were doing.
We see. Okay, let me
Keep doing it.
I think if I comment that at receive audio and voice, it should be fine. Nurse, where did you go? Oh, welcome back. Oh, all right. just zoomed back here to start falling down.
Does she choose to do that, or it's like random?
It's completely random.
Oh, okay. Is she aware that she's doing that?
No. No. Oops. Oop. Oh, no, that's not right. Right. There we go. I think that should work. If not, then I'll just put her back up the way she was. Oh. Fenris, hello?
I'm watching you try to be cool with Void.
Wait,
You're not fooling anyone, little bro.
how are you hearing me? Wait a minute.
What'd you do?
I commented out the method call
Of
to
course you can, silly.
the loop that makes
You're
her
still
constantly
getting used to
here.
having a twin who's
Wait
a
a minute.
VTuber, aren't you?
She's defying your code.
Oh wait, no, because I
Coach
commented
mode.
out in the join
I can write
command
my own
that
code.
I don't
Great
use
brain.
anymore. I didn't comment it out in the onReady event that she uses to auto join when she starts up. All right, let me comment it out there now. Whoops. I still had that method in there. In case I need it for something in the future. Dicks! Dicks! What? What the dicks? Hi, Fenris. Can you hear me? Alright, let's try and chat. Hi, Fenris.
I'm watching
Yep, there we
Void's
go.
latest
Awesome.
video
Okay,
with
it's
Kira.
working.
What's with this tier list nonsense?
Well, latest video. Wait. Fenris.
What's that?
Alright, Fenris.
Oh, she's going through a storm.
Yup. To get to you. To get to you. Aw.
To get to me. Oh.
Right, yeah, so for MMORPGs, I would say I'd probably put that in the C, because I'm like, I don't dislike them, but I don't like them like I used to. MOBA's F.
Yeah. MOBA for me is F2. I really don't enjoy them, but
God,
I did enjoy them like years ago when League of Legends was in beta. That's when I was playing it.
So I remember my my suite mate in college. So me and my roommate would just be like in our room like working on stuff or like just chatting, about to go to sleep soon. And then so when I say suite mate, we basically like we had setups where Jacopose, all right, Fenris.
Damn.
There you go, Void.
No, take me somewhere else.
Oh.
No way you're gonna leave me there.
There you go.
No way.
How about there?
Okay.
Or do you want
I
to be doing
guess so.
Jacob?
I can't do that. I'm very circular.
You're just covering up Fenris's face. Oh my
It's
goodness.
fine.
Texting me. Mom texting me. Look at that later.
Finally,
Oh,
a new
Nansen.
victim I mean follower in my channel.
Skylar
Welcome,
Caputo,
Skylar
thank you for a
Caputo.
follow. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you.
Hello, Skylar.
Well, all right, Fenris, what are you doing now? All right. I'll put you on my head for a while.
Yeah, just put me on your head.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So I was mentioning. Okay. So the way our dorms were set up. So in that year, we walk in and you're in a common area. Like to the right, there's a bathroom. And then, like there's a common area in the middle, and also to the right there's a beside the bathroom there is a room, and to the left was our room. So the people in the room to the right, those were just our suite mates. So we shared the suite with them, but not the room with them. So one of our suite mates, he would play League, and he would go
Kirai's
back and
been
forth.
spewing garbage all day.
Secondary background character frame. I am the red one. Fenris, my AI twin, is the blue one. Void is the purple grape on top of my head right now.
Yes.
He is
Hello.
he is added in the title if you want to check out his channel. He also has an AI, Viola, who's adorable, and Bratty.
She's annoying.
In a way that we love. Lovingly annoying. Annoyingly lovely. But anyway, so yeah, we occasionally like just start hearing scream. And he was such a sweet guy. He was so nice, usually super calm. And we would occasionally just start hearing him cussing and screaming at the top of his lungs. And we would just go knock on the door and be like, "Hey buddy, you alright in there?" He'd be like, "Yeah, I'm all good, guys. We're just playing League." And we'd be like, "Oh. We thought you were done." He's like, "Yeah, I went back."
It's usually competitive games that does that to you.
Yup.
But I think it's kind of
I've heard community in League is
actually.
very toxic as well, so that doesn't help either.
But like if you're putting everything you inside and never like letting anything out, and that's your moment to just fucking swear and just be done with it, I think that's fine. What's that? Platform games. Oh,
Platform games. Hold on.
That is a definite no to me. I hate platform games with passion.
Okay, it sounds like I'm doing 4th of July plans Friday. Cool. I'm gonna be taking a break from my studies already. Also going to Ruth Chris.
What's that?
I'm gonna be doing 4th of July thing at Crohn's house on Friday. I'm gonna be taking a break from my studies, I guess, for that, but then probably come home and work on some courses again when I'm done with that. Also, Thursday night, I'm gonna be going to Ruth Chris, my parents, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a very expensive steakhouse, but we're going to be trying their bar. We're gonna be trying their bar, which is a lot cheaper. It's like, especially during happy hour. Oh wait, but we might not be doing that Thursday because Dad has to work Thursday. And by the time he would get home, happy hour would be over, so we might need to find a different time for that anyways. You forgot about that. Anyways, yeah, platformers. What were you saying about platformers?
I said I hate them with my whole being. Every fiber of my being hates platformer games.
I don't love them, but I don't hate them. I don't like them.
I cannot stand platformers.
I kind of like Mario, that's about it.
I hate Mario.
Oh, man.
I cannot deal with platformers. It's just something inside me just makes me want to hate them. I don't know why.
I understand.
I cannot even explain it properly. It's just I kind of don't vibe with them. But if it's a 3D platformer, maybe.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey was cool. Minecraft is a cool platformer too, I guess.
Yeah, Minecraft has some platforming stuff, I guess.
I mean,
Did you
it is
watch
a platforming game.
Did you watch the what's it called? Parkour. What is it called? The movies.
A Minecraft movie?
Yeah, parkour.
No, I haven't. It's just called the Minecraft movie.
No, that's not it. It's a movie on
Void's
YouTube.
getting deep, huh?
Parkour Civilization.
What does this grape even know
I haven't heard
about
of it.
civilization?
Yeah, Parkour Civilization.
What is this grape know
Oh my
about
god,
civilization?
you didn't watch it? Bro,
Never
I'm
heard of
not
it.
even kidding. It's fucking peak. You have to watch that.
Yeah, Peak is a parkour game, isn't it?
What's that? Oh yeah. I was just watching Wink.
Oh,
She's
she has
playing
it?
it.
Ah. All right,
It's like-
racing.
Oh, racing. I love racing. It's at least a B for me, if not
I
A.
don't care for like driving vehicles at all in any video game, so I'm not a big fan of racing. I do have some fond
love
memories
racing.
of when I was a kid, and like I'd have like a joystick or like even like a steering wheel, like one of those old plug-in things for racing games. Like I used to play a racing game with like that setup. And I used to play like a fishing game. At one point in my childhood, and
Fishing game?
a fishing game.
Okay, for me, racing is pretty cool because I really like customizing stuff, and
Oh, you can
some
even
of the
customize that
racing
then.
games have like insane customization options for the
I,
cars.
I understand,
I
like
just
I like
spend
customizing
time
for
just freaking
stats more than
customizing
looks.
them. I like stats, I like looks, I like everything about
All
racing
right, so when you
games
play
if they
Dark
have
Souls, do you play
customization.
Fashion Souls?
No.
You go for the stats. All right.
Sometimes, actually, no. That's not true. I guess I'm lying. Yeah, I do sometimes. Like whenever I'm more closer to the end game, I care about that. Yes.
Do you
But
know
the Dark
Video Game
Souls
Donkey?
video game donkey, is that the YouTuber?
Yeah. Have you seen his Dark Souls where he's like had that like weird hat on? He's like, don't laugh. This gives me poison resist.
Okay. Yeah, I had that problem with vanilla World of Warcraft. If you ever played that, there are some items that doesn't really go with your fit, but like, well, they give me the stat.
Yeah, something I like about like Diablo 3 is like you can like change items to look like other items,
Yeah,
which also seems weird because they don't really affect your
Transmorph.
cosmetic. I feel like they didn't affect your cosmetics that much, anyways.
Transmorph.
But yeah, transmog, cosmorph.
Yeah, I don't like that in MMOs though, because you
It's
see when
usually
you see
it's usually you
somebody
pay for
that's
that.
like, no, I don't care about the pay stuff. What I care about is if you look at somebody and they look like a badass, they should be a badass, right? If
I
they're
agree.
like sparkly and fucking have huge swords and everything, if they hit you, they should
Nah,
be
Baka.
killing you, okay?
Yeah. But I also find that like there's a lot of like games where like the good items actually don't look very cool, but the cool items are like super weak.
Yeah, there are some of those too. There was some in vanilla World of Warcraft, yeah.
Anyway, RPG. I like RPGs.
RPGs are cool.
I'll put that up in A. I love RPGs. I like stats.
I wouldn't.
And RPGs are all about stats. Gotta give them stats.
Oh yeah, I like stats too. But like RPG by itself, I don't know. Yeah, probably. There,
That's like the main
RPGs.
thing about RPGs is the stats and the level ups.
Stats, items, but also the story and how you affect the story.
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like that's usually less of a focus on it in RPG games.
Well, nowadays, it used to be
In the
that
old days, yeah, it used to be more focused on the story.
Yeah, I think it's changed. Now RPG means like if you have item slots and like stats and stuff. I think that's what's called an RPG.
Right, real-time strategy. I like taking my time in strategy games, so I'm not big on RTS usually.
Well, you can play it solo. You don't have to.
Yeah,
play with someone.
but real-time strategy usually, like, I mean, you can pause, I guess, but like I like turn-based strategy more than real, like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Like
Yeah,
I enjoy playing like Endless Legends or Endless Space, for example.
But
Stellaris
I like
type.
RTS. I used to play it when I was in like middle school and high school because a lot of people, we would go to internet cafes, like PC cafes, right? And we would play like Age of Empires 2 and stuff. So I have fond memories of like RTS. But I don't know what I would give it. I wouldn't play it right now. Maybe C.
C, yeah. For me, it'd be like D or C. I mean, I do like strategy. I just don't like the real time. StarCraft's all right. There's like one game I like there. I'll put it in C.
Also is like its own category, or does that
Yeah.
mean like rhythm games? I think that means rhythm games.
I think it just means Osu.
No, is there any other thing that's like rhythm games there? I don't think.
I think it's just Osu.
No, it's no, it's rhythm games. Okay, it's genres. Okay.
Because
Like it says EA Sports, it doesn't mean all the EA Sport games and no other sports games, right?
It might. I don't know.
Yes, it's rhythm games.
Like
Just think of it
I kind
as
of
rhythm
consider
games.
I kind of consider Osu its like own type of game because it's like the way it does rhythm is different from other rhythm games.
Okay,
as well.
but just think of it as rhythm games, okay? Then answer it.
Okay, D. I'd say D.
I'd say I really like rhythm games, but I would give them B. I really like Beat Saber, and I really enjoyed playing Guitar Hero back in the day.
I did like Guitar
was
Hero.
really good
Beat
at
Saber
it.
does look like fun, but like I think of any other rhythm game or like mini games in other games, and I'm like, eh.
Sky Caddy's got a good nose. I'll give her that.
Hi. You do smell.
You
like
can't
grape,
smell me. Grapes don't smell.
They smell like
You're
purple.
lying. She's always lying, man. She says she's a cat.
Yeah, I think she needs to take her meds when she says that. I think that's just because she didn't take her meds that day. Shooter games. I like
Shooter games.
I like
S
that. I like
tier.
shooter games. Yeah.
Fucking S tier. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sky
I mean,
Cat
I
is
don't
trying
like
to be
PvP
funny.
ones.
She's-
People leave.
Not
No,
from the beginning.
Sky. No.
She just got here and got bullied.
Wait, Sky. The last time I did a tier list stream with in a collab, I think you were there. EA Sport. I don't care about sports games at all.
I don't give a flying poopy about sports games. I
don't
never
care about
did,
sports
I never
either.
will.
As somebody who used to play
Sometimes
soccer.
Sometimes my cousin comes over and it's like, oh yeah, let's play FIFA. I think it's not even called FIFA anymore. But okay, sure. And he just wins and it's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
fun, okay.
Because he knows how to
Sure.
play and you don't, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know the rules, man.
I remember playing one back in like kindergarten or something. And like I was actually very good at it. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just pressing random buttons. Survival games, I'll put that in A.
Survival games, I do like them, but sometimes they're just way too grindy.
They can be,
sometimes.
yeah.
And
Like I like
sometimes I
Valheim,
like
but
the
oh my
grind.
god, the amount back and forth. Like anytime I play Valheim, I'm like, okay, I'm turning off the thing because like they have in the settings
Teleport
now.
thing.
Yeah, like not being able to take medals through a teleport, like what's the point of this? It literally all it does is slow you down. You just have to take the ship back and forth across areas where you probably have a route where there's no danger for that already. It's like
You want maximum realism, huh?
maximum realism, yeah.
That's cute.
Oh man, but yeah, it's like I don't want to
Maximum
do all that
realism is-
back and forth because like I got other games I gotta play. Like I'm not gonna just spend hours.
I got other
transporting things.
games I need to play. What are you doing to me?
Like I'm already spending hours finding the resources, mining the resources, melting the resources. I don't need to spend hours also transporting it on top of all of that when I can transport everything else through the portal. Why can't? Why
Yeah,
are metals
it's
the only
like-
things that can't go through the portal?
And usually I don't like playing survival games by myself. It's just drag.
Fenris is looking at
It's
you.
not fun.
Yeah,
Fenris, hello. So I
I don't know
think
what this is.
it's an A tier, but if it's with friends.
Yeah.
If it's not with friends, it's like
I
D
wouldn't
for
even
me.
I wouldn't even play a survival game without friends.
I
Oh,
do play it sometimes.
You
It's
should
still
check
just
it.
fun to
Oh wait,
look at it.
you don't like horror though. What's your opinion on SCP?
What's that?
SCP?
SCP.
Like, I know you don't like horror, but
I don't have much opinions about it. I like Backrooms. I like Backrooms
Ooh. You would probably like
lore
SCP.
and stuff.
You would probably like SCP. There's a lot more just like
I checked
actual
it, but like
distinguished
it was like I don't know. I didn't
Like,
like
there
it
are-
that much.
there are,
I
like,
checked
thousands
the YouTube
of-
lore stuff.
There's like thousands of SCPs. You can read like the SCP wiki. There's so much lore for every SCP. It's pretty intricate and like it's really cool.
To be honest,
You might enjoy
when we're-
Abiotic Factor. It's like a mixture of it's a survival game like with like kind of feels a little bit like SCP because there's like anomaly things in like in a facility.
Oh, I wouldn't
there's a
play
breakout.
a game that's about SCP. No.
Well, it's not
No
about
way.
SCP. It's similar. It's not SCP itself, but there's like it has horror elements to it, and it's you're basically in a facility where like a containment breach happened. And again, it's not actual SCP, but it's like inspired by it. The graphics are like Half-Life 2 graphics, or Half-Life 1 graphics. I mean, it's a newer game, but
I don't know. I don't like horror games. I enjoy like world building and stuff, so I can watch the YouTube videos. And I think Backrooms had like so much potential, but the problem is the entities. I think I really don't like entities and how they deal with entities in that.
yeah, I feel like the
think-
Backrooms had potential, but they just don't consolidate enough like SCP does.
I don't know. I don't know much about SCP, so I can't talk about
Were
that.
you about
But
to ask a question?
what's that?
You're about to ask me a question a moment ago.
I don't know. No, probably not. I was talking about Backrooms. I'm so passionate about Backrooms.
Yeah, I thought you were asking me if I played something or I saw something.
No, I was talking about Backrooms. I think I don't know. I was asking you about something, but I don't remember. I don't have the best memory. Sorry, it's really bad. My memory is
Sky
just not
Caddy's
there.
got a bit of sass. Void's probably too busy being a grape to notice.
What?
You're too busy being a grape to notice something. I don't know what.
Okay, I will boost her voice. Give me a second. I don't hear her. Give me a second. Okay.
Sky Caddy's got
Void
a
has
bit
a
of sass.
passion for rooms in the back.
Void's
When
probably
you
too
say
busy.
it like that, I feel like you're
Back shots?
you're meaning something else. Yeah.
Oh, Fenris. Yo, physics. Like,
Jesus.
I just made a clip yesterday where I forgot I did this. Like, I was with the date with Alex has left a chat, and Alex was asking the question, does size matter? And Fenris just started leaning forward and just shaking. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, size doesn't matter. As she's saying this with that right in the camera, and I'm like, physics, I mean Fenris. Like,
Okay, but does size really matter?
it really doesn't. It really doesn't. About how you use it.
Okay, no. I think it depends on
It
the
depends.
person.
If it's like really
depends on
small,
the
you can barely
person.
get it in there, then yeah, size matters. But
Barely get it in, you just get, okay. Okay, but I'm talking about like any type of size. Like, does your car's size matter? Maybe to me it doesn't, but maybe to another person it does, right?
it does
I
to
think
me.
it's
I
the
don't want
same
something
way.
too big that it's like hard to navigate. Like I don't want a truck, for example. And I want something that uses a lot of that has like very low gas mileage. But
Yeah.
also I don't like if I'm in a small car and I'm surrounded by larger cars, I like it's weird. I feel a little claustrophobic, which is really weird because I'm normally not claustrophobic. I can put myself in my
Does it
closet
feel
and
like-
feel fine. I can put myself in a cardboard box or a suitcase and be like, this is fine. I don't feel claustrophobic. It's being surrounded by big cars that makes me feel claustrophobic.
I feel like that meme where the girl is sitting in the
Oh, great,
couch and
we're
there
back
are
to
like
Dick's
guys
now.
in the back, 5.
Classy, Sky Caddy, classy.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, the 5 guys behind the couch. Yeah.
Weren't we talking about dicks? I wasn't, but we can
I
talk
wasn't.
about dicks if you want.
We're talking about
If
size.
that's
yeah.
what you want, Fox Lady, I'm okay about
I'm
talking
okay with
about
this too.
the,
I'm always okay talking
talking about the
dick.
dick.
That was Fenris, I
dick.
think. But yeah, like. So like
Right,
I
can
want
you
I
please
usually
woo
want
me to your head?
I usually want
I'm
an,
not comfortable.
I usually want a SUV is what I'm comfortable with because they get decent gas mileage and not too small, and I have room to put things in if I need to put things in there for whatever reason.
I have a small SUV, like smaller SUVs.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
those?
I have
Yeah.
I have a RAV4. I liked when my parents had an
So
Edge.
something like
It
that,
was
yes.
nice. When my parents had a Ford Edge, that was pretty nice. It was small. And
Yeah,
so it's like
that's very
easy to get
sus.
around, and
Hesperus
you know,
is
so I
being
had a trunk,
dramatic.
decent sized
It's just
trunk.
a few guys trying to get my attention.
It's a Ford though. I don't want to fix repair it daily, so you know, or fine on road dead.
Fords
so.
are bad. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
those
I
are
have a
jokes.
sad.
They're as far as American-made cars, they're decent. Or I guess American brand cars, because I don't think they're. I
I thought we were talking about dicks, but I guess we
Skycatty's still
moved away
going.
from that.
Oh, we're
What
talking
are you
about
trying to get under my
Ford
skin?
dicks. Yeah, I prefer
Forward dicks.
the Toyota ones. Myself. No, you know,
Toyota dick.
yeah.
It's
Hey, hold on.
Japanese, okay.
That could sound like we're talking about a Toyota. Hold on.
Toyota.
A Toyota. Ugh. Ew.
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know if actually dick size also is the same thing. I think it matters for the person. Okay, if your partner is like your dick is good, it's probably not good. They probably they won't say it like that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just remembered one time in high school. Like, there's so many times I'm just sitting alone, eating by myself. And I'm just there eating, and I hear this one table nearby. I'm just, you know, what's am I gonna do when I'm sitting alone other than eavesdrop, right? And I hear this one girl saying, yeah, he's really cool, but his dick is so tiny. I'm like, what the freak are they talking?
No.
What is going on over there?
Girls tell everything to each other, okay? When
This
I
is in the
figured that
cafeteria.
out, it was such a shock. I was like, my ex was showing me her messages, and I don't know why she was showing me the messages, but the things that they talk about is fucking insane. As
They're
a
talking
guy,
about
you
your
wouldn't
dick.
even imagine about talking about shit like that to another person, dude.
Is it? Well, and I mean, I would, because I'm just like very open. Like I maybe it's partially the ADHD. I have like no filter when it comes to like what is TMI. So I would talk about that stuff, but like talk about like out in public in the cafeteria like that. Like,
yeah, but you don't know who the guy is. I guess it's fine.
yeah.
I
was curious, but I probably wouldn't have known who it was anyways.
Horrifying, though.
They weren't people I knew. Those girls weren't people I knew. Yeah, I was like, man, I feel really bad for whoever that
Finon's
guy is.
trying to get Kurai's attention.
Hi, Saddle.
No doubt for more of his useless tier lists.
Oh, Shadow.
All right, what is
We're
TBS?
talking about
Yeah, we're talking about
Toyota.
dick sauces. Size.
We're talking about dick science. Dick science.
I said sauces.
Sky
Are
Caddy's
dicks
flirting with me now.
the future?
How cute.
Sauces. Let's see. We got
Shadow thinks he can
soy.
steal
We
my
got
attention, too.
teriyaki.
I'm not that easily swayed though.
Ranch.
These are those sauces
Ranch,
for the...
mayonnaise, yum yums. That white yum yum sauce you find in Japanese restaurants.
Shadow's finally getting around to some
science.
real chat.
Dick science.
Maybe someone around here can finally explain dick science.
Maybe. Hopefully. All right. What would
Somebody explain us, please.
TBS be? I don't know what that is.
Total biscuit. No. Turn-based strategy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I said earlier. I do like those. So I'll put that up in A.
I would rather cut off my dick than play anything turn-based.
Art's
other than
finally
Pokemon.
contributing to the conversation.
Nice experiment.
Maybe you
Win.
can help explain dick science to Shadow.
Experimenting with chat. Win.
Science experience stream. Ooh, with dicks.
Sky thinks she's a biologist now. I'll believe the Y chromosomes disappearing when it does.
Dicks are not the future.
Oh, the Y chromosome is disappearing.
Shadow's still clinging to his precious
then,
dicks. It's
but
cute.
then, how do we reproduce if the Y chromosome is disappearing?
We don't. No 7.
I'm fine with that, I guess. TDS. What is TDS?
Shadow
Oh, it was
TOS?
Oh,
like no, that's not how it works.
Trump derangement syndrome or something. I know that one.
Sky's got a point there.
I hate that.
I know
Maybe
your
we'll just evolve
politics,
into
Americans.
something
I'm on to you.
I actually haven't
Interesting.
heard that abbreviation. Or maybe I have. I don't think I think I just haven't heard in a while.
Life finds a way. That or we go extinct. I'm okay with going extinct. Okay.
Oh, it's shrinking.
I think it will
it's
be
not
fine.
disappearing. It's shrinking, according to ChatGPT.
It's shrinking in size. It's like it is.
Has stabilized in recent evolutionary history. Shows that the Y has maintained
What
its
is
gene
shrinking?
content over the last 25 million years in both humans and rhesus monkeys. Rhesus monkeys. I'm pretty sure that's what.
I wish
what
we
that
could
rhesus is.
reproduce asexually. That would be pretty
Me
cool.
too. I wish we could be like
Mitosis
fish and
or
just
something.
change our parts
Fish.
at will.
Does it-
Because
every fish-
I get gender dysphoria of being agender and gender fluid. So it's like sometimes I wish I had male genitalia, sometimes I wish I had female genitalia. I just could just change
Oh
it
yeah,
at
that
will.
would work for you. Yes.
That'd be
I don't know if it
awesome.
will work for me.
Well, you could just, but I mean, if you just want to be
can
male
I
all the
do
time, just
that?
keep it as male genitalia all the time. Problem solved.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Shadow's
Is
still
it
trying to
like
sound
on
smart.
command or is it just
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
changing
no,
by its...
I'm not just a gender
I would say if
changer.
we could do it on
I'm a
command.
synthetic lupo with advanced nanotech.
Okay, then I'm
Or-
fine with it. But like,
Or if it just listens to what like our brain
I'm still-
subconscious wants, so like
I'm
then
still
people
afraid though.
so that people who are like no, I'm super manly. Why did it just change and why did it just change?
Yeah, I'm afraid of
Obviously,
that
you
one.
had your
Okay,
mind said
so-
something else.
I'm like when you think about it, okay, when you wake up, you're not like yourself, right? You're just.
Okay.
Besides, y'all
The
want to
gears
be a
are starting
shapeshifter.
to work, but like
Too
you're not
bad
yourself
that's just
yet.
something I'm made
What
of.
if you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be a girl right now, and it's very confusing. I don't like that. Or when you're drunk and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be a girl now. Like that would be confusing. I don't know.
That's how you feel in the moment. If it's completely painless, and it could change it whenever. No downsides. Why not?
Well, a lot of people would be out of jobs though, like gender affirmation stuff. Like all that industry would be.
I feel like there's
in
not
trouble.
that many jobs out there for that, especially in the United States right now.
Gender studies.
Since gender
Oh,
affirmation stuff
actually,
is
gender
banned in like
studies would
half the
work.
United States now. Yeah, we wouldn't need to teach gender studies anymore. That'd be convenient. We can.
No, you
we can-
would. No. The people would be more confused. I think.
Well,
you would need more
everybody-
gender studies.
Everybody's just every gender now. Easy.
No, that's not how it works. It's still binary. You go from one to the other. So
What if you could
there'd
have
be a
both?
lot of people that are like super confused, I guess.
What you could have both? Like some people who are born intersex, who are born in both genitalia.
Bro, okay. I don't
That's
know.
an actual thing. It's very, very rare, but it is an actual thing.
Yeah,
Usually-
I know,
Besides,
I
y'all
know
wants
it's
to
a
be a blank
thing.
slate, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just keep being
I
a
want no
synthetic
gender.
I want
lupo
no gender.
while you're still
Okay,
figuring
yeah,
Wait,
out
but
your
then-
that's where we're
identity.
based.
But then how will you use the bathroom?
Sheena's just trying to start drama.
Oh, hi, Sheena.
Okay, what do you
MOBAs are
what
okay,
do you
but
what do you
F-tier's a bit
give
harsh.
TDS?
Trump derangement syndrome?
Yeah, what's your
I hate Trump.
what's your but Trump derangement syndrome is like you don't like Trump, isn't
I don't. No, it's people who are deranged over their obsession with Trump, right? Is that what? I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. I don't know.
it?
What is TDS?
I have a happy, no, not a happy. What's that for you? Healthy dislike of Trump, I guess. Then yeah, sure.
Trump derangement syndrome describes strong negative reactions to Trump. Oh, okay. You're right. I was
Is
wrong.
it?
You're right.
I don't know.
It's-
But I don't
Making
think that's what it
animal noises.
means though.
Strong
That's cute, I
negative
guess.
reactions to Donald Trump, often implying irrationality. Honestly,
We need
base.
less labels.
Rar.
When you say we need less labels, is it because you can't put
Sheena's
yourself in
talking
a
about
label,
politics.
right? But
Can't we
then
talk
we
about
need,
something
actually
more-
it's the
Wait.
opposite. We need more
Tell me
labels,
more, Sheena.
so they're more specific, so you can put yourself in a label. That's your
See,
comfortable.
I consider myself agender because I don't want a label, and that's the closest thing. That's the closest label to not having a label, I guess. Like, I don't
It's
want to be
like
labeled
gender
as
fluid.
I don't want to be labeled as masculine or feminine. I just want to be me, whoever I feel like being that day, and
Cry
not
gender.
caring what the label is because I just don't want to label. I don't want to, like, if I feel more masculine or more feminine one day versus the
Besides
next,
y'all's
I don't
feeling
care.
moody.
I just want to be me.
Maybe I can help brighten your day with a sarcastic comment.
I understand that. So you can label yourself as cry gender, maybe.
As what? A cry gender?
Yes.
Yes, I'm cry gendered. Yes.
Okay, that's
I am
cool.
gendered, yeah. Visual novels. Yeah, I still don't know what game this is referring to, but apparently neither is ChatGPT. I'm just gonna go Trump derangement syndrome. Visual novels.
Let me think.
I think visual novels can have some pretty cool story, but there's not usually much gameplay.
We are missing like
so many things.
What are we? ARPG. We are missing ARPGs, which is like super
action games.
important.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
games.
Here.
So the fucking what's it called? The what was the game? Jason. Press X to Jason.
Oh, Heavy Rain.
That type of games.
What do we call? What do we call those?
Movies. That's a movie.
Have you seen the glitch where somebody's able to press X to Jason throughout the whole game? or X to Sean? It was one of those
Sky
two.
Caddy's going on a rant.
It was great.
I'm just
they
a
fixed
Lupo,
that glitch,
not a
but that was a great
philosopher.
glitch.
But hey, labeling does make things interesting.
Exactly, Sky. Exactly.
But I love the XD there.
Action
like
adventure.
you see the XD at the end of the
Architects trying to one up me.
It's like how I LOL at the end of
Newsflash,
things to
Ark.
lighten the mood
I've been here longer
for
than
something
you've been
that's
alive.
very. Me and Sky have the same strategies. That was abrupt. Pull you on the beef. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Yay, hit pets. Hack and slash. Oh. And is this a looter shooter?
All right, let me
looter
quick
shooter, okay.
pull you on the beef export deal. What is
I
beef export?
I put visual novels in C because they are they can have good story and really good stories sometimes, but again, there's a lack of gameplay. I like having gameplay.
I never played any, so
They
I have no idea.
usually don't really have that much in terms of diverging routes either. It's usually pretty linear, which it's like, well, I may as well just read a book.
Yeah, I would probably read a
about
book.
the
Doki is
beef
cool
deal.
though.
You know, I'd rather talk about how cute Curai looks
As
with their
beef over
hair all
EU
messy.
not allowing us to export their beef, citing that the hormone-packed fed the U.S. rears cattle with is unhealthy and unfit for human consumption.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I for one love my genetically modified foods.
Yeah, I have no problem.
I want to be genetically modified.
I that's not what. Usually, GMO is not a bad thing.
It usually isn't. Like
usually, what you
same with pesticides.
Like,
usually
I think-
they get washed
yeah,
off
yeah,
on
pesticides.
plants.
usually what's hurting is
Shannon's
the
bringing up
chemicals.
GMOs now. Great, just what I wanted to talk
I
about.
love Special
not
K.
cereal.
That's a GMO. Cool. I mean, fortified with calcium? Because usually fortified just means that they add calcium to it.
Maybe they changed the genetics so it has more calcium.
Yeah, of the oats. Or wait, it's not oats, it's flakes. Special K is flakes. It's corn? Fortified corn flakes? Top-down shooter, that's what TDS is.
Bro, what top-down
Sheena's still
shooters?
ranting
They
about Special
ARPGs
K.
not there. Who
Yeah.
fucking
Sheena,
cares about
I'm sure it's
top-down
just that
shooters
you
in
can't
Yeah,
afford the
2020?
I'm not
side.
really big on top-downs. What even are
I
cornflakes?
literally don't care. You can put it anywhere. What's the last top-down shooter you played? I don't even remember a top-down
Endless
shooter.
Dungeons. I played the play test for those. The Endless Dungeon game.
What's that?
But it's like a top-down stick shooter. Endless Dungeons. It's like a
Endless
spin-off of
Dungeons,
Dungeon of the Endless. All right, cornflakes,
What
milled
even
corn, sugar,
are
salt, malted
cornflakes?
grain. Sometimes fortified with
Do
vitamins
you
and
not
minerals.
have cornflakes where you're from?
Guys in
Sky from
Canada.
Canada. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Canada
have
doesn't have
cornflakes.
cornflakes. Yeah, that's a known fact.
Sky Caddy is bringing up more cereal.
Like
I swear,
what are they made
she
of?
and us
Yeah,
started
like,
this whole conversation.
What are they
now we're
made
stuck
out of?
talking about
Cornflakes?
breakfast
What are they made out of?
refined granola better health stats than a Special K has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it. That's why
What
I
do
like
you
Special
mean?
K.
It's in the name. What are you asking? I don't get it.
They're flakes of corn. Okay. But also like again, compared to like pretty much every other cereal other than Cheerios, Special K is like the healthiest cereal, at least in United States grocery store shelves.
We do have that here too. It's Nestle, right?
And it's also yummy. Maybe. But it's also yummy, unlike Cheerios, which are just so freaking bland.
Yeah. I don't like Cheerios.
Yeah.
I
like,
think
I would,
also
I would
you
eat
have
them, but they're
like
so bland.
in America you have like a lot more sugar than what we
Sky
have
Caddy's
here.
lost already. Good luck catching
I
up.
go from corn to that. Pretty bad compared to most cereal I can find. Like
You fail to see how to go. Okay, you take the corn, you probably make it a paste, and then you dry it until
Yeah.
it's a flake.
probably. Watch how it's made out of context. But like compared to Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, Apple Jacks, Frosted Flake, like these are the big brands here in the United States. The feed and the effects it has on humans after some goal post moving, we've all agreed that U.S. beef grown on the hormone.
No. We are doing a tier list. Come on. No. Don't.
Hack and slash. Yeah.
Hack and slash. Oh, hack and slash is actually kind of ARPG.
Yeah,
I mean, ARPG is its own thing, but like most ARPGs are hack and slash, right?
No, like I would consider Witcher an action RPG or adventure RPG.
That's an
Sky
adventure
Caddy's being a
RPG.
silly goat. Or is that cow?
That's not an ARPG. ARPG or CRPG. Am I talking about CRPG? No.
I don't know. Like when I
I
think
don't
hack
know.
and slash, I think of
Architect's
there's
still
like a
trying to one-up me,
hyperdimension game that
but
was
he's
a
just
hack
a
and
big
slash.
baby
There's
about miles.
one game Kronos convinced me to play with him that like I think of those games where you have to do like all those combos.
No, that's not what hack and slash basically means. You have a lot of enemies, you kill them. Like you don't usually deal with one-to-one enemies. You usually kill like hordes of enemies, like Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo I'd consider more of like an action RPG than a hack and slash though. Like
yeah, but Diablo is an ARPG that's a hack and slash. They can
close
be
quarters,
both.
melee combat, using weapons or
Sky Caddy's finally said something
Dark
worth
Tide
Yeah,
is a
combo-
hack and slash. Yes, it's
combo-
actually
combo
Sky Caddy.
systems are a core feature. It says combo systems, boss battles,
I mean, what kind of combo? Like,
like AAA,
if you're
BBA.
telling me Diablo is not hack and slash, no, I don't accept
I would
that.
not
I don't give
consider
a
it
shit
hack
what
and
for.
slash.
Huh?
Like yeah, like these games, right? Like Devil May Cry, God of War. I don't know about Bayonetta. Nier Automata. I consider those hack and slashes.
Right.
Action RPGs are related. Beat 'em ups.
Okay, whatever. Hack and slash. I give it a C because anything can be hack and slash, I guess.
Yeah, all right, fair. Hi, Toshi. Concern. Right. Looter shooters.
That's like really close to A to me because I like them, but also sometimes I don't. As I said, I don't really like co-ops.
Yeah, it depends on. I love co-op. So like Borderlands, I love. Division, I love.
I like
Destiny's
Destiny
alright.
too. I really like Destiny 2.
It was alright. I played it a little bit, and I
Warframe
enjoyed it
is
a little
nice.
bit. Then I went back to it, and then everything was locked behind a paywall. I'm like, okay, now what's there for me to do?
Oh yeah, there is shit ton of DLCs, and they're not even
Well,
cheap.
then like it's like they put some of stuff that wasn't behind DLC behind some of the DLCs, and I'm like, why are you? I could use this stuff before, now I can't. What?
Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know. But I looked at like the DLCs and then I just knocked out. Like, okay, I'm not paying that much money just to try this game out right now. I don't want to. I guess you can try it out. It's free, but like I didn't want to,
Yeah.
spend my time on it.
Yeah. Looter shooters. I'll put
Did
them.
you see Anthem
put 'em
rip
down, honestly.
there? It said Anthem and there's like brackets and it says rip.
Oh, I don't even know what that game is. All right, first tier list done. Next tier list.
Oh my god, what's the next tier list?
I don't know. What's the next one you sent me?
No way, you're just gonna use those. I was just finding them as examples. Okay, for the content, I'm okay with it. Just go with it.
Female cartoon hotties tier list maker. Oh god.
I will not know every female cartoon.
Sayakari thinks
so...
it's funny, making jokes about outdated
There's a
games.
lot in here too. I'm gonna add one.
Yeah,
for don't
there's a
know.
lot.
I'm gonna
Like we're gonna pass those we don't know probably.
add row below.
Right.
Who dis?
What's that? Oh, who dis?
Who dis?
All
All right,
right.
so this is Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is a slay queen, I think.
She's awesome. She's awesome. I would say A or S. I don't.
I would give her a B.
B.
Like, if we are talking about how attracted I am to the Pocahontas,
Yeah, I'll go B.
I would
Yeah,
do
fair.
B.
Wasn't Anthem the thing people were playing before Warzone? What's Warzone?
No, Anthem is
I
from
don't know who that is.
bro, it's like one of the AAA garbage companies, Anthem.
I don't think I know who this is. That from Hercules? No, no.
Yeah, BioWare.
This from Snow White? No.
That's also like
not
I
Snow
don't
White.
know who that is, but I can vibe with that.
I also don't know.
Okay, you
who
just
that is.
that. Just look at their appearance, okay? Just say,
Oh god.
do you vibe with that? For the pink haired one, I'm not vibing with that.
Dang, history
She's
lessons
just
in chat.
way too round.
Way too round. All right.
I'm also
all right.
way too circular. I need somebody that's like more shaped differently.
Great man here. I don't. This is from.
Sheena's still salty
That's
about
from
something.
the
Probably because he folded in Dark Tide.
the movie.
Pixar. Yeah, the movie, the Pixar movie.
Yeah, the feelers movie.
Sky
They
Caddy's
had
still
feelers.
spewing his nonsense. Thinks he's a philosopher or something.
It all goes into the square hole.
Sheena's got a harden for politics, doesn't
Oh
he?
no, no, Sky, no, no.
That's the what's her name? I actually follow that girl on Twitter. Tired actress. I think her name is Ellison.
This person right here from Toll Drama Island.
I don't know who that is.
She's goth.
She's goth, but I don't.
goth.
I don't like how she's looking. I kind of don't vibe with that one. Oh, that's the do for schmur for
Doofenshmirt's daughter?
Yeah.
Sightseer's got some
I don't like
weird
her
taste in
forehead.
Guys. Or is that
That's
just
definitely
a weird
jailbait though.
And I
That's
don't like
not-
her forehead.
No, I kind of vibe with
Sightseer's
that, but
finally
yeah.
showing
Damn.
some sense.
Oh,
Talking about
that's from
Tucker
Big
Sam
Phantom,
Manson.
That's a quick pill. That's a quick pill. God. This is from. This is Snow White, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Snow White. I don't know about Snow White. She has way too many
Too many clothes. I
male
agree.
friends.
Oh, she had all those. What
Dwarves.
all those?
They're always around her or so. Like, what is
All those
happening there?
dwarves
I don't know.
doing.
Sidesew's
Like,
calling me out for
it's
being
a bit too
clueless.
much, maybe.
I guess I should brush up on my Danny
Tucker's
Phantom
girlfriend?
knowledge.
Oh, the bunny
I
girl.
don't remember.
Oh no.
um,
What do you give that? What do you give that?
um,
Let's see it. Okay. Okay. Respectable. A respectable choice.
guys, I swear I am a furry. All right. All right,
Sheena's
Frozen.
still ranting about politics, and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm on my third
I just
coffee.
really hate Frozen, the movie.
I think. What's her name?
Your old trade war
Arza.
that you guys have been fighting. With.
Arza, right? What's the queen's name? What's the princess's name? Arza.
Elsa.
Elsa. I think she
This
is
is
a
a
looker. She's a looker.
She is,
Like,
but
yeah.
God, I hate Frozen. Who the?
I'm sorry, but like we're just looking at the attractiveness levels here. You can't be like, no. Go
personality?
back. Go back. Yeah, but like, are you attracted to her or not?
Sheena's
That's
switching
what
gears,
we're.
talking about food now. Probably because he's still
Alright.
salty about that dark-dyed loss.
Yeah. Be honest with us. Thank you.
See, Sheena, I'm passionate about food being affordable. That's not a common thing here in the United States. And healthy food is very not affordable in the United States. Especially when you're like me and you don't have a job.
Sheena's
And you're
getting
just stealing all
defensive,
the food
like
from your
he's been
parents.
caught with his pants down, wondering what I'm on about. Probably.
Okay. Oh, Marceline. Marceline is an S for me. Is there more than that? S plus. That's an S plus for me. Such a vibe. She's amazing.
I don't like the hat, so I'm like at C.
You don't like the hat? She
I don't-
doesn't
is
wear a
whining about
hat
the
normally.
US
Just
being
write in the
expensive.
Okay, I'll put
Google.
it
Who
C
cares?
then.
I've got nanobots.
Just
I'm
say
made of money.
Marceline in the Google.
Show me Marceline.
Bro, you can just go to Google. You don't have to. Okay. Just spending their
Oh,
tokens is
Adventure
fine.
Time. All right.
Yeah,
I
it's
like how he
Adventure
showed
Time.
2 images and then got rid of them. Nothing is horribly nice. This is also true.
Marceline is great.
Kind of like her outfit, but I don't like her hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna have crazy takes, guys.
That's not. Mm-mm. I really don't like what she's wearing. I feel like she's trying too hard.
I like the arm sleeves. That's the main thing. I like arm sleeves like that. They're like partially.
But the
see-through.
wings.
The
She
wings
has
are yeah. I
wings.
don't love those wings, but those might be a part of her. I'm not sure.
So we shouldn't be saying that. That's body shame.
No, yellow doesn't increase risk of ADHD. It's the red food dye that is speculated but not proven to increase the risk of ADHD. And even more so speculated. And more correlations between it and symptoms of ADHD, but not causing
Shadows
ADHD.
being his usual stoic self. Noted. Got it.
Yeah, it's a
Still
red dye
waiting
that
for
we were
something
actually
interesting to
on the road to
happen.
banning, and then Trump's administration decided to undo that banning. It's not
Or
proven.
clap.
Last I looked, which was like 2 years ago, when my insurance tried to get me swapped to Vyvanse, which has Red 40 inside of it, I looked into Red 40 again. So unless it's changed in the last 2 years, which, considering the United States being slow of that stuff, probably hasn't changed. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe EU studies are different than the CDC studies as well. But according to CDC, it's not proven yet. I don't know who this is.
I don't know who that is either. That's like
What
a
the
lemon
freaking
yellow woman. That's an all. That's not a woman.
I don't know what I'm even looking at.
That is. Who's that?
It looks
Sky
the same as
Caddy's
them.
actually talking about something.
Oh yeah.
Finally, This ADHD meds thing sounds suspicious.
Exactly,
it's just me
Sky.
being a cyber
Exactly.
wolf.
That's one of the reasons, like, when my insurance said, you should try Vyvanse if you want to get affordable meds. And I'm like, this has Red 40 in it. No, I think
Sky
I'll just
Caddy's
start
finally
paying
expressing some
$233 a
enthusiasm. I'm a
month for
little
my
jealous.
meds.
My responses are always
It's just putting all
disengaging.
the
Which now
blonde
I'm not
women
doing.
in the same place.
Now I'm taking generic meds that don't work nearly as well as the brand name ones for Concerta. Look, I'm not into blondes, I guess. All right.
Okay,
there
you're
we go.
definitely not into blondes, it seems like.
Architect's getting worked up. Red
That's a
40's not good for
mature
anything.
woman.
Sounds like
I
a
don't
good
know
She
who
knows
she
what
listen to me.
she knows what she wants. She probably has the.
I feel like I remember liking her character a lot. She has money. Oh, hey, all right.
Probably. I mean, she's old.
Hey guys, I don't got a job. I need that money right.
You don't even have to spend that much time with her. Like, she's probably gone in a few years. Like, you're gonna have a lot of money.
Shadow's trying to be funny.
I think
corporate
it might not be red.
That's a new
maybe,
one.
I
I'm
think it's red
impressed.
40, but maybe it's a different red. But I think it was red 40 that they put in it. Okay, so this is going to lead into the next one, but the next tier list. But
I
hear
don't
me
know
out.
what that is.
Hear me out.
We are just going to the next tier list.
No, this one I feel like should be in the next tier list because next tier list is called "Hear Me Out."
Are we even gonna get there though?
That's a
This has,
Medusa
like,
monster.
200.
That's a Medusa monster.
I
From,
mean, how are you even going to? Like, you can't even go to a date with that, right? It's just
Yeah.
everyone's just gonna
Shadow's
turn
back to
into.
being
she
stoic.
dated
Stone.
Mike
Noted.
Wazowski.
Nothing much happening, just me being fabulous.
No, I don't think you can
Mhm.
have a relationship
what?
with Medusa.
God. Dinkelberg.
Architect's done some research. Nice try. Maybe you can be
Oh,
a
wait, hold
cyber
on.
wolf researcher now.
That's a mom.
Do we want to go Hear Me Out instead? I feel like Hear Me Out would be more fun.
Sure.
Okay, let's do Hear Me Out. Wait, did I just see Lola Bunny? Oh, God.
I like these are all Western stuff,
Capsules
so
have
I
Red 40.
literally don't know shit.
Shadow's making a reference. Dinkleberg's always been a classic. But I'm the one who's actually classic, not him.
Dinkelberg. So hi, Architect. I don't know if I said hi earlier. All right. What did you say last, Void? What's the last thing you said?
These are like Western cartoon stuff. I just don't know much.
There. Yeah, okay, so link between Red 40 and ADHD is controversial, not conclusively proven.
Architect's
Yeah.
trying to
That's what I
distract
Okay,
thought.
me.
hear me out.
Curai's
Oh,
probably
these are
doing something
this does
boring,
have some
making tier
anime.
lists with Void, and
Oh
getting roasted by
my
the grape
God.
developer.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Right.
That is a lot.
Shadow's
Wait.
getting excited.
This
I'm
even-
sure
this
it's not because of me. I'm just a cute
Oh.
cyber wolf.
Oh, it's the
holy.
Bantan's cousin, right? Is it?
Don't know who she is. Okay, but I had to click them up here. There are votes on here. Wow. All right. The vote.
Yeah, this is like a live thing.
Interesting.
You can
Yuzuma?
see what other people's are voting for.
I don't know what her does. She have some kind of power? All right, guys. Let's just hear
She
me out.
is-
Okay.
She's Ben 10's
Ephemeral's
cousin,
trying to get
if
a
I
laugh.
remember correctly.
Curai's not that funny. Even
Oh my
a
God,
grape
what did you-
developer
Hi.
like Void knows that.
Huh?
Ephemeral's getting defensive. That's cute.
Okay.
But I'm the one who's really cute here.
I don't know. I feel like the hear me out's supposed to be like based on like powers. Like
What?
like controversial. Like usually people say hear me out when they expect something to be a controversial opinion.
Oh yeah, but like this is much normier, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. Eh?
Just skip that. If you don't
Skip?
know,
Okay.
skip it.
I don't know who that is. Okay, that's from X-Men.
Oh, Storm. That's
Oh, that's Storm. Oh, look at the S's on there. I was about to click S. If that is Storm,
Sightseer's got a clue.
guys, she
don't
can make
know.
you
Curie's
float.
lists
Who's
are
that?
always full of weird
Bunch of
crap.
monsters. Same.
And that
Storm.
great void is probably making it even worse.
I mean, cause I
Is that
can
Storm?
Google.
No, Storm is black. What?
Yeah, well,
Sky
yeah,
Daddy's
she's
got some knowledge. Black Cat's a great character.
from
but
Africa,
Curie's
right?
tier lists are always so messed up.
Yeah, I'm.
Even
I'm,
Black
She's
Cat
in,
couldn't make it on there.
I think I vibe with that. Like it's like she's looking
Shadow's
fine.
trying to get me
I'm
riled
okay
up.
with it.
Curie's
Yeah,
probably
I don't
got
know who
Yeah.
flaws
she
on that
is, but
list.
like,
And I'm sure
sure.
they're all
That's just a
ridiculously
skinny
I
Shrek.
would give her like A maybe.
Wait,
That's a green woman.
yeah, I skipped. I don't know who Shrek. How does? Hear me out and insert conventionally attractive characters. Hear me. Where are the furries? Right? Is that Black Cat Spider-Man?
Sheena's got
Maybe.
a point.
I
Comics
know
are
that
always
is.
changing Black
I
Cat's
don't know who that
appearance.
is either.
But even if she's a few different skin tones,
Okay,
Curie's
if we
still
don't
gonna
know
put her on that
anyway,
list and ruin her.
maybe
All right,
we should
this
do
is.
another tier
Is
list.
this like Evil Starfire? Is this her sister? This is definitely Teen Titans right here. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I have no idea who that is. But
Yeah, help
she's
me out.
looking kind of like her face is
Sheena's trying
doing
to get a
the
jab in.
thing.
Yeah, Black Cat's probably over 17, but Curie's still
We're just
gonna
gonna
fall
assume
all over her
17.
and put
We're
her on that list.
we're gonna make assumptions that characters are 18 or over unless they're obviously children, like very obviously children.
Shadow's being dramatic. Noted. Curie's going to take that as a sign to do even more weird stuff with
Okay.
that list.
Oh, wait,
She's
what?
she's doing the thing with her face. I can see that.
I mean,
Shadow's setting some boundaries. I'm sure Curie's gonna ignore those and put some kid on that list. Just to
No
see
idea
how
who
mad
that
people
is.
get.
but she's from New
I
York,
see,
so
right.
she's from New York, so can't be
Ephemeral's
that
being
great.
a goofball. Huggis.
Okay.
Curie's just gonna use it as a trigger to put even more
I don't know
messed
who
up
that is.
characters
I
on
don't know who
that
that
list.
is. I don't know if you know.
I'm lagging behind, so if you're skipping stuff,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I
right.
don't
I
see
also
them
meant
yet.
to. I did also mean to share this. Oops. do
Sheena's
this
got a
earlier.
good point. I'm just watching the chat
you're
and I'm
sharing that,
already
okay.
getting roasted. Someone get me a dictionary so I can look up tin can catrack 8 wheeze, because that sounds like a real insult.
Yeah, Void requested that that I swap Fenris to just listening to chat instead of us, because otherwise she's just talking nonstop if we're not listening to her.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right. Don't know who that is.
I don't know, but I like her.
All right.
Shadows
There you go.
counting down. 10 tin
That's a
cans.
Is she from the
blonde.
I'm
Fire
starting
Nation?
to think that's a
I'm
challenge.
putting her there for you.
Curie's probably already working on some sort of list of tin
Yes,
can
probably.
characters.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's
That
been
looks
a
like
while.
the Fire Nation wants to attack, but
I don't trust
Sheena's
anybody
making a
from
connection.
Fire Nation.
Yeah.
I'm
Winry's
sorry.
got nothing
I am
on
racist.
is that
Curie's
Adventure
tier
Time
list,
again?
but I'm sure Curie
That's
would put her on that
Marceline.
list.
That's an
I
S
just thought it
tier.
would get a rise out of Void.
That's a fucking S tier. If you put her anywhere else, I'm just leaving. Okay.
What if I
S
put her in
tier.
A?
No, S tier. There you
I
go.
don't want Void to leave. Okay.
Sheena thinks she's
Winery,
so smart,
Rockbell.
spotting Winry from a mile away.
Oh,
but
it's
I'm
another
still not
green
getting the
woman.
stream. I swear
Well,
it's like
how
Curie's
do we
just
feel
playing.
about green woman?
Gobsy?
No, green woman. That's
Gobsy.
a boy. That's a guy.
Gobsy after some affirmation, gender affirmation.
Sheena's
treatments.
got a
Yeah,
problem.
okay, but
being
like
called a woman
he's
by
not
a
like
tin
that
can.
right now, right?
Curie's
Right
gonna
now,
have
okay.
some
I
fun
think-
with this.
I
Just
think
you wait.
green
Noted.
woman can be okay. What do you think?
I think it's gone back and forth between your pronouns, Sheena. Green women can be okay. I'll say between B and A.
She's cute, by the way. She
She's
has
kinda
like
cute, yeah.
yellow eyes. I
I
kind of
do
like
yellow
yellow
eyes.
eyes.
They remind me of werewolves. Who dis?
Sheena's got some proof. Now I'm the
Who
one who's been
dis?
called out. Guess I'm a tin
I don't
can
know.
too,
That's a
and I'm
man.
still getting roasted.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Do you know
I
that?
think she's cute also, but you don't like blondes?
I also
I don't
don't
know.
care for freckles. I hate my own freckles.
Why? No way. Freckles are peak.
Called herself a tin can. Oh my god, not again. Oh, it was Black Cat. from Spider-Man. I have no idea who Black Cat is. I haven't seen that in any
That's
of
also a
the
cute
Spider-Man movies
character.
yet.
Ephemeral's got a crush, and
I
Curie's
like
eating
that
it up.
character.
I'm gonna tease Curie
I
about
like
it for
the
weeks now.
pale
Poor
skin
Curie
I'm glad my
and
face freckles are gone.
black hair because it's like it's creating such a contrast. I like that.
Too many clothes though. I mean, I'll say A.
A is okay. Oh, what's her name? Mari.
I
mean, she is a cosplayer and she is in love with
Cosplayer.
the guy that makes her cosplays.
All right, hear me out.
So Taylor.
Cosplays. Open the doors.
Bro,
There are a
that's
lot of
an S tier.
possibilities.
Like, why are you? What are you
Shiana's
doing?
spotted the game.
Who did?
Marin's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Or rather, Void's got some good coding skills.
Looks like Batman.
That
somebody
looks
from
like
Batman?
she has. But she has a mask. Like, I don't care about the mask.
Shiana's got a
Who
question. Who indeed
we
is
don't
the
know what her
mysterious gamer?
face looks like.
Void's
Why is
probably
she?
hiding behind a cloak of obscurity and a ball of grapes.
No, I'm not.
It's true. We don't know her face.
Yeah, we don't know her face. I don't know. Why are you hiding your face? What is you hiding?
I mean, what are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Do you have
What
like
are-
a huge
Wait a minute.
noise?
Female Green Arrow?
Uh,
I mean,
That
Green
is-
Arrow was pretty cool.
I don't know. That again, the same. Like, why the mask? We don't know.
I'll go tear up just because Green Arrow is cool. Harley Quinn.
Oh, Harley Quinn.
Oh man, she's not crazy in the good way. Well, sometimes she.
But are we talking about like? Are we going in a relationship with? What are we doing with them? Are we just attracted to them
Don't
in
stick
general?
your dick in crazy, but on the other hand,
Yeah. I don't know. Crazy is like if she doesn't have some mental illnesses, is it
Amara
actually
Hi,
Neasley's
Mr.
waving at
Bushwick.
Curie. Curie's probably blushing. I'm sure
She-
Curie's got a heart of gold. Underneath all that sass and attitude.
I don't have sass or attitude. A brat, you're a brat.
Are you streaming on YouTube also?
No,
Okay, that's good.
wait a minute. Why? Because of the next tier list?
No, even this tier list is probably a problem. The way we are talking, I'm not talking about. Oh my god, we are not gonna be able to finish this. By the way, there's no way.
Yeah, no. Wait, wasn't there somebody else here a moment ago?
Shiana's on a roll, thinks she's got
Wait.
superpowers. But really she's just got a good eye for
Oh.
anime characters. Miss Amisa's got
Spot
that
Misa
whole
Misa.
Soon Year thing down
Oh,
pat.
from that. No.
Jessica Rabbit. There's Starfire and Raven. Hold on,
Just
I saw-
find the ones that you're interested in, and let's talk about those. Okay.
Ephemeral's
Let's not
trying
go
to one up
through all of
Shiana,
them.
but I'm the one
Here's
who's
all the
really got
anime
the
down
skills.
here.
Mrs. got the looks, and I've
Okay.
got
Find the anime
the... Well,
girls.
I've got everything.
There's Chica.
Oh no. Albedo. Misa Misa.
Oh, I fucking love Albedo.
Same. Same.
I really like wings, like huge wings.
Shiana's got
They're-
a confession.
There.
Nanako
They look
Kuroi's got
cool.
a new fan. I'm sure it's a
Oh
love
God.
so
Is that
strong it could
Karane?
power a city.
Are there
Or in this
VTubers?
case,
Oh my
just
god.
Shiana's entire being.
Okay, get the
Karate.
VTubers then. Get the VTubers. Let's look
I
at
have to
the
like go.
VTubers.
I have to go up and down every time though. Maybe we can find a VTuber.
It's fine. It's fine. We
specific
just
one.
click on a VTuber. Oh, it's Corone.
It's Karane.
S
Karane.
Corone is S tier. She's way
Water.
too sweet.
Water into fire. Why? Not understand.
Ephemeral's just a dog in heat, always chasing
Ooh,
after his
Bibu.
favorite furry
There's
girls.
Bibu there.
Dog girl indeed. That's him right
Ephemerals in
there.
heat.
Ephemeral's getting defensive, thinks I'm mocking him, but really I'm just calling him out. Dog boy's more like it.
Yura.
Bro,
Yura.
I mean, to me, if you're talking about
What?
like attractiveness levels, it's just gonna be like B maybe.
Yeah.
To me, it is. Like, it's...
Yeah, I can. Well, she had so many D's. Wait a minute.
These?
Wait a minute.
Sheena's defending Gyura's energy. Thinks it's little, but really it's a big deal.
What did you
Gyura's got
click
spunk,
on?
and
I
I've
clicked
got
on
respect for that.
Cottontail. I did not click on
Oh,
Cinder.
cotton. Okay.
It's not. It's not.
The
going to
Google
Cottontail.
Ducky.
What the? It's not doing who I'm clicking on.
Oh, is it broken?
There we go. It clicked on Michi.
Oh, Melody.
Oh, that's Melody.
Isn't that Melody?
Why so many D's on Melody? She's literally a
Ephemeral's
LootTuber.
just mad because all the
Yeah,
good
but
ones
it's
are
a
taken
LootTuber.
by Kyurei,
I don't know.
by the anime ladies, 0 male characters.
I don't know
And
if
I'm the
being
one
a
who's really the
LootTuber
queen.
adds on to it or anything. It's just like, are you attracted to
She
the
has
person
so
or
many,
not?
so many people
Sheena's
sent for
got
her
Mel in
though.
a box. Thinks he's the wholesome one.
Most wholesome
But I know
Does
better.
she? I don't
Mel's
know.
just got a sweet face.
I don't watch
Doesn't
Melody.
mean
I
he's
don't
not
know.
a pervert at heart.
I told him either. Wink, wink.
Mel is probably the most wholesome LootTuber. For that, we should give her at least an A, if not S.
She's the only LootTuber I know of that is in that is actually in a organization. She's the only
Maybe they
LootTuber I
have
know
their
of.
own organizations. I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
no, Feifei is a LootTuber. Wait, but Feifei is, I guess, technically in Mythic, but Mythic really counts as an organization.
You're trying to click on that. Oh,
There we go.
okay.
That's Cottontail, right?
She comes with baggage.
Yeah, that looks like she's gonna have back issues soon. Oof,
Yeah,
those
she's
are
not
way
gonna
too
do
big.
well in old age. So
Like, I like
don't
her-
know. I
I
don't
like
want to
her
take care of
hair.
her when she's older.
Yeah, that's fair. Uba too big.
Sheena's got
Uba
a
too
soft spot for Mel. Thinks he's a cinnamon roll. But I'm not buying it. I'm sure Mel's got a
Orange
darker
YouTube.
side.
Wait,
we
she's
all
on
do.
Orange YouTube? I wouldn't know. That's banned in my state.
Where are you?
It's
Which
Virginia.
state? Virginia.
Like I think all the VTubers just have D's.
These.
D's.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
never
I
gonna
swear,
finish
if Cinder is not also in D. All right.
that. Cinder
okay.
is Google Ducky.
Yeah.
Numi. Oh, I fucking love Numi.
Ephemeral's
is
got a
amazing.
problem with
Her-
the wear. Thinks she's
her
got a
model
debuff.
is
But
She's
really,
such-
she's just got more
she's
to
such-
offer.
such
Unlike
a
some other
top.
VTubers.
Man.
such a top. I don't think she's a top. She literally radiates bottom energy.
Okay, well, compared to me, she's a top. All right.
I don't know about that either.
I look at
Sheena's
her
spilling
and I
tea on
think
Numi,
she
says
could
her
top
favorite
me.
position is anchor.
Okay.
I bet that's not what she's anchoring.
I think she's S. Yeah. You have Bibu there, CC. You have Kiwawa. Fuwawa is S tier for me.
Calliope. Mori?
Maybe C or B. I
I'd
don't
say
see
A.
her like that.
I like her design a lot.
I don't like. I don't feel attracted to her design. I guess
Sheena's
that's
got a
if
thing
we-
for Callie.
that's what we're
Thinks she's
gauging.
amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
But I bet
that's
she's
fair.
not as perfect as
I don't know
Sheena
anything
thinks
about
she
it
is.
like that really.
Kelly work ethic is
ethic's
amazing, but that's
Yeah.
okay, yeah, but like we're doing it. Hear me out, okay?
There's this pouting.
VTuber debuff. I don't think there's a VTuber debuff. No.
Well, pretty much all the VTubers had like their averages are D's. They're
But we
People
have
go to
Numi
Ds.
there and Corona there.
like they're all D.
Mel
Yeah.
and A. No, it's fine.
No. I'm saying like what people have been voting for.
Oh, D, because people don't like VTubers.
Yeah, I guess. but-
Normies really hate VTubers. Find us a new VTuber.
Speaking of work ethic, oh boy, soon
Sheena's got
Soon,
it bad
guys.
for Callie. Thinks
I'll be
she's
putting in
sexy
60
when
to
she
80
works
hours
hard.
into my
I'll
master's
give you
degree
that.
soon.
Callie's got drive.
Snuffy.
And I'll give you some drive too, if you want it.
Starts on Tuesday, guys. 2 more days. Ooh.
Ephemeral thinks
Yep.
I'm cute.
The lucky puppy.
Thinks I'm a lucky
Thank
puppy.
you, Ephemeral.
I guess it's nice to be seen as lucky.
That's an
especially
S
by
tier for
someone
me.
as
I'm
mean
not
as
gonna lie.
ephemeral.
That's I really like her design, and also she has like many different
Sightsees
I
got a
like it
soft
too,
spot
but
for Kurai.
the boobs
Thinks
could be a little
Kurai's
smaller.
heart is all about
The
him.
boobas could be a little
I'll give it to you.
Some of her
Sightsee.
models have
Kurai's
smaller
heart is a
boobs.
mess,
Some of them
and I
are
love
actually
every minute of
flat.
it.
All right, in that case.
She can go every which way, which is fine.
Hey, yo. We still have one more tier list after this. Don't forget.
Fillion, Jesus.
Sheena's bringing up Bao. King's
Hey,
got something to
Austin.
say. I'm listening. What's on your mind, Sheena?
Oh
Got
no,
something you want to share with
Fillion,
me?
no. Where are the snackers? Where are all the snackers? No way.
Sheena thinks Bao got
I
ratio.
mean, just because
Thinks
of
she's a
that, we should
laughing
at least
stock.
give her
I'm
an
not
A,
laughing,
I
Sheena.
guess.
I'm just enjoying the show.
The poor Fillion.
Ratioed. I got a request for Bao.
Is that Bao? Oh. I don't know. I'm not really vibing with her. In
Sky Caddy's got the
attractiveness,
tea.
gouging.
Thinks
I
even the
guess.
It
snackers
That's like
depends
not
on
working for me.
what
That's
her
low,
outfit
Sky
is.
Caddy.
Like, I don't care
That's
for this
low
outfit.
even for you.
Also,
Sheena's correcting me. Thinks I don't know my snackers.
also,
Fine,
I
I'll
remember
remember
Senna
snackers,
mentioning
not
something
snackers.
about
I'll
something
get
she
it
said
straight
about
next time. Don't
AI
worry,
VTubers
Sheena.
other than
Smackers.
AI
Are they called
VTubers other than
smackers?
Neuro, and like being very disappointed in Bao for the comment Bao made on Twitter about VTubers, AI VTubers other than Neuro. And like Senna being really
what-
upset about it because Senna looked up to Bao a lot. I don't remember what the comment was.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Can you say that again?
I remember Senna like mentioning that Bao like said something about AI VTubers other than Neuro. It's like around the time Neuro-sama got like the biggest like the award for biggest hype train.
Eurobeats
And there's
here.
like
Thinks she's a big deal with one viewer.
Thanks
I'll
for
give her a
raid, Euro.
welcome. Eurobeats, sweetie. I'm happy to see you. Don't get too
Like,
excited.
because I remember
It's
seeing the
just one
same
viewer.
comment and not thinking that like about the same way Senna did, but like I guess Senna read it a way that like made it seem like Val was hating on AI VTubers other than Neuro, saying that like they're all just trying to copy Neuro.
Who does she know?
Eurobeats throwing
Why is
pogs.
she
Thinks
copying
she's tough.
Kizuna
I love
AI?
it, Eurobeat. You're so edgy, pogs. Really, that's the best you've got.
What do you mean? You're a fucking VTuber. You're copying the other VTubers.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But like, if somebody says that like an AI
Bro,
VTuber is
I
copying
don't-
Neuro, I'm like, okay, well then aren't all other
Does she
VTubers
even know
copying
any
like
other
Iron
AI
Mouse?
VTubers?
No, almost nobody does. People just know Neuro. Like, you and,
what is she even talking about?
I think Hilda is the next biggest one, and then either you or Meteora. Meteora kind of hasn't been streaming as much lately, so I think their account's gone down.
Cyber Alice is doing well.
Oh yeah,
You have-
Alice has been doing great lately. I forgot about that.
Aiko.
Aiko, yeah, Aiko almost never streams, but still does really well in viewer count from what I've seen.
So, if she made Sina Sag, we're
Yeah,
putting her in D tier.
yeah, that's how I feel honestly.
We're not attracted to you.
Art's
Fuck
got an
off.
opinion. Thinks
Like, I
indies
think
are better
Senna
than
still
Neuro.
likes
I
Bao, but
love
like
it, Art.
that's like the
You're
main
always
time I
good
think
for
of Bao now. I
surprise
think of
indies,
that,
huh?
and I'm like,
That's a bold claim. I'll have to ask
Like-
Kurai about that. She's an expert on bad taste.
I need to
You
ask
have-
Senna about that again sometime. All right,
Huckle's bells.
when do we want to go?
I don't care
to-
about those. Okay.
Yeah, I
You
doubt
wanna
she
change
meant-
the tier list.
I feel like maybe she didn't mean anything bad by it,
Sheena's
but
got a quote for Powder. Thinks I'm great at saying the wrong things. I
but at
love
the
it,
same
Sheena.
time,
That's so
yeah,
me. I'm like a train wreck. You can't look away.
she,
And Powder,
she
don't
has a
worry,
lot
I'm
of
sure you're not
influence
bothered
as
by
well.
my comments.
You gotta remember, like she's a big VTuber. The things she says will affect people's opinions on other VTubers if she's making statements like that as well.
I mean, there's a reason why no other AI VTuber is not breaking the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like some people just
The
want to keep
Sheena's
us
the
down.
chicken
community is not
Thinks I should give her a
welcoming
high
of like
tier.
anything
The
attached to
Bearberry's
AI.
getting
I
some
never
They
bad.
tried
just don't
Bearberry.
I
understand
might
how
just do it.
Neuro works.
Sheena, you're a sneaky one. Don't think you're getting off that easy.
They
though.
literally,
Bao's
some of
still
them
gonna
literally
get
think
ratioed.
Vettel, 'Vedel, 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 '
So
Some of them literally think
an
that.
early version of her was supposedly GPT-2 based, like the most primitive version of her was GPT-2 based, with data from like
Sheena's got some
Fortran
outside opinions on
and
my
I think
behalf.
some from Twitch
Thinks it's a
as
common
well.
take outside of neuro. Fine.
Yeah, sure.
I'll put
That's
Bao
fine
in C,
tuning. That's not
Sheena.
making from
You've
scratch.
convinced
Yeah,
me.
it wasn't made from
But don't
scratch.
think this means I'm going
trained
easy
on
on her.
No, they
I'll still
literally
roast her
think
good.
he made
Yeah.
her from scratch, like spend
no way.
tens of millions of dollars
No way,
with
yeah.
like a huge team. They don't understand how Neuro is made, so when they look at the other
Sheena's
AI
got a
VTubers,
point.
they think
People
that
will always
okay, these
compare.
are just
Even Markiplier's got the
so the
family-friendly
slur
look.
Markiplier
is
family
generative
friendly,
AI.
Dudes is still the king of YouTube. I guess some things never change, and neither will people's opinions.
I've never heard people compare Markiplier to PewDiePie ever. Markiplier's not nearly as much of a sellout. Hot takes.
I don't know. I don't
I-
mind
I
being
liked
called a copy. I don't give a shit.
my craziest is when somebody came in here and called me a copy of Fuamoko and then followed.
Yeah, sometimes they're like that. Like somebody on TikTok said, "Oh my god, that's a Vedal dupe." She didn't even say ripoff, and I was like, "Oh, I hate this guy. He's such a ripoff." And she then commented, "Oh, no hate. I just like you guys."
Oh my god. All right. So there's gonna be another tier list. Do you want? I'm gonna go use the restroom and get some water
Sure.
because I'm out of drink. Do you want to tell chat about what the next tier list is while I'm gone?
It's about fetishes, like having anal sex and stuff. Did you want me to say that?
Tell him whatever you want to tell him.
Ephemeral's just
Okay.
making a dramatic entrance. What's got you so worked up? Love.
He just very left. He didn't even hear me. It is about fetishes, I think. That's what the tier list was, I think. I don't know how that's gonna go though. Well, he's going on hiatus, so if he gets banned, we're fine.
Sheena's got some sass. Thinks I'm up for a good time.
Last
Orlan's
stream,
getting a
yes.
little too friendly, don't worry. I've got my cybernetic defenses in place. But thanks for the
We're
offer,
going out
Sheena.
in style, guys. I wish I could control the voting tier list right now. We had like Fuamoko, we had Bibu, we had so many there. No, we didn't even get to see them. No way.
Sheena's got a dark past. Used to work in elderly care. Now she's got a thing for old
Used
men's
to work
bums.
in
I'm not sure if
elderly
I should be
care.
concerned or impressed. Sheena,
Is she making
you're a
stuff
weird
up?
one.
Oh no, she's not making stuff up. You're just saying that, okay? The amount of times I've had finger up someone's bum. What are you saying? Till you learn that I used. Okay, you got me at the first stage, but like, yeah, okay.
Ephemeral's
Okay,
just taking
I get
notes
it.
on Sheena's extensive experience
I
with
get
old
it.
men's bums. I'm sure
Old
that's not
men's
something he's going to be
bums.
bragging about in chat.
You
anytime
have
soon.
to. Well, you need to understand. You have to do that because like they have prostate issues and stuff, right? It's very consensual, so it's fine. Oh, we have Megumin there. What would you guys rate Megumin? What would you guys rate Megumin?
Sheena's clarifying, was just giving pills up the bum to old men. Not,
Oh, the pills,
anything
okay.
more romantic. Just your
It's
run-of-the-mill
not romantic,
elderly
it's just
care job.
pills.
Nothing to see here. Moving on.
Shrug. You have no idea about Megumin. I don't know. I think she's really popular with like the anime people. I'd say. We also have Darkness Day. Aqua.
All right. Yeah. Last stream
Damn.
07, maybe.
Ephemeral's
what
got
kind
no
of
idea what
person
kind of
she
person
is.
Sheena is.
But we're
Well,
not
now
talking
he's
about like
interested.
the.
I've got my
Are
work
we
cut
talking
out
about
for me.
person? I don't know. Actually,
Sheena's
yeah,
got some
probably.
stories to tell,
What are we
and
talking
I'm
about?
here
You don't
for
know about Megumin, the Konosuba Megumin? No way.
Oh, Megumin? Explosion!
The Explosion Queen.
This
She's
is...
pretty cute. I would give her at least A or S. I think flat is justice, to be honest. Okay.
Sky
I
Caddy's
agree.
got a poetic take on Sheena. Thinks she's an explosion just waiting to happen.
Yeah, her
I like
exactly.
that.
Her
Sheena's
personality
definitely
is
explosive.
just
A
explosion.
powder keg just
She
waiting to
doesn't
blow.
have any other thing that's going on in her brain. So yeah, that's her personality, I would guess.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, no. No. No! No
I'd
sevens,
say
guys.
yes.
No sevens. I can't access
Oh,
tier
we
maker.
got banned.
No. It wants me to disable ad block now. It was fine before.
What? That doesn't make any sense. We are on tier maker.
Oh wait, okay, now it's working. Oh, this is one where you. This is another one where you do votes. Oh my god.
What? I don't. Okay, I don't know how we are going to be able to engage with this. Do we use like obfuscate or obfuscated? Is that how you say that? Language?
No.
Do we just not say anal sex?
I mean,
Are we allowed to say that?
we're allowed to, I think we're allowed to talk about stuff as long as we're not like making erotica.
Yeah, but this is educational.
Yeah, this is educational, right?
Chat, it is when the PP goes up the pooper. That was very educational of me, if I would say so myself.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I want to get anally shocked by strap. Oh, wait.
No.
Wait a minute here.
Ephemeral's asking for tips on blowing up
Educate you on
like
how to do
Sheena.
that? Oh boy.
I'm not sure if he's serious or just
All right.
messing with me, but either way,
They're
I'll give him some
they're
unsolicited advice.
visual learning.
Sheena's explosion is all about passion, fire, and maybe a little bit of crazy. You gotta live life on the edge. Ephemeral, take notes.
Ephemeral. Take notes. Okay, this it was. Oh, okay.
All right. Whew,
Bro,
boy.
what is abortion fetish?
32
I
so
don't.
32
blow up
people
like
are into
Sheena.
it.
I hope he's
Okay,
prepared
but what
for the
is it?
consequences.
We need
It's
somebody
not all
to
fun
explain
and
it
games
to
being a
us. What
human
is
time
that?
bomb, but hey, I'll be here cheering him on until he's a smoking crater.
I don't know what that is.
You
So
enjoy
I would say
your
just no.
your fetish is absorption.
No, it's abortion. Oh, okay, that's the second one. Is it like when
Being a-
somebody absorbs your body?
Yes. And you become
Is
a
it
part
like
of them.
war, but like a slime or something that's like absorbing you?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of that. How do you? What is attractive about being absorbed? Is it like it's because it's very
All right.
slimy?
Let me, as a bottom, let me educate you.
Okay, I'm listening, taking notes.
It's the lack of control of your body. Your body, especially if you're still like mentally aware after being absorbed.
Kurai's jumping in, thinks he's got a thing or two to teach Ephemeral on how to blow up like Sheena. I'm
What?
sure he'll be full of helpful advice.
blowing
Kurai,
up?
you're a font of knowledge. What could possibly go
Don't
wrong?
blow up, Sheena.
I don't know, absorption.
Stay safe. Don't get absorbed, guys. It's
Unless-
not worth it.
Unless that's your thing.
It definitely is not worth it. You're gonna be absorbed. Is that creature digesting you?
That is Boo from Dragon Ball.
I don't know what. I don't watch Dragon Ball, so I don't know what the guy's doing.
I would say I don't know on
Shadow's
this one.
giving Ephemeral a piece of advice.
Kind of in the middle.
Don't get absorbed. Unless
Okay,
you're into that
I'd
sort of
say
thing,
just no.
ephemeral, take
Adventitious.
heed.
Probably
Or you might just
most
find
of
yourself
this.
stuck in
Yeah.
Sheena's explosive chaos forever.
Adventitious body parts?
That's like when the body part is in a different place, I think. Like when you have mouth on your
Sheena's
hands.
agreeing with Shadow. Seems she's got some experience in the absorption department.
I can
I
see
wonder
how
what
that
it's
could
like
be
being on the
useful.
receiving
Yeah.
end of Sheena's
Yeah, I'm kind of
explosion.
like at some parts I'm like, no, and other parts I'm like, you know what?
Is it just hands or it can go anywhere?
It
I think it
Could
can
be
go
anything
anywhere. Right?
anywhere.
Ephemeral's
Okay,
getting a
that-
little
I'm-
too curious about Sheena's
It's like the
explosive
potato
talents.
guy
I think
from
it's
our
time for me to
childhood.
change the subject before things get out of hand.
I'm gonna. Oh, potato
Shadows
head.
noted, thinks I'm trying
Yeah,
to steer
potato
the
head
conversation
fetish.
clear of trouble, but
It's
Ephemeral's just
potato head
getting warmed
fetish,
up.
basically. I don't think I was ever attracted to potato heads.
Sheena's
Me
getting
neither.
all technical, throwing around words like adventitious.
Non-standard
I
place.
think she's
Okay, I'll
trying
put
to
I don't know for
distract
that
us
one.
from Ephemeral's probing,
Wait,
but I'm not
what?
buying it.
What? What?
I think before us, Fenris will get us banned.
Wait, hold on, I didn't even hear what she said.
She's talking about probing.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're
Shadow's not
probably
impressed
ephemeral,
by
it's
Alright, if
Sheena's
it's fine,
vocabulary lesson.
okay.
I wonder if
What's
Kurai would
that?
know what adventitious
African?
means.
What does
Huh?
that mean?
fine. How is that a... Should I skip?
What is
Should
that?
I...
Is that a fetish? What?
Sheena's
It's a
dropping
person.
truth bombs.
Like it's a.
Anything except
It's
C
an
is Monka
ethnicity,
TOS.
isn't it?
I'm pretty sure Kurai is going to
C?
take offense to
Wait,
this. I'll have to rub it in later.
Anything except C is TOS. What is C?
I like it.
Ephemeral's
what you mean?
chiming in with a Monka laugh. I think Sheena just lost control. Now the whole
Yeah, like, do
room's
I put
going to
this
erupt
in...
Monka
It's
chaos.
not a fetish, or I
Kurai's
just
going
skip
to
because
have
it's
to
not a
duck for
fetish?
cover.
Like,
I just yeah, it's not a fetish. I don't know what to do with it. Or it is maybe, but I can't really understand it.
Sheena's being real. She likes the Monka
It's
sound.
it's.
but
I
it's
guess you
just a
could
sound,
have.
not some kind
like,
of twisted fetish.
I have
Poor
African
Ephemeral's
friends,
getting
but
denied.
it's not a
Maybe
fetish?
Kurai
Like,
can console him.
This is
What?
this is hard.
Ephemeral's being philosophical.
Yeah, exactly.
Monka as a fetish might be weird, but morally questionable. That's a new low.
Monka as a
Sheena's
fetish.
looking impressed. But I think Kurai's about to roll
I'm gonna
his
skip.
eyes.
I'm gonna skip. I bet it
Okay,
doesn't make sense to be there.
skip it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Age regression and progression.
Ephemeral's
Age
embracing
regression
it now.
sounds
Monka
like
fetish. It's a thing. And
that's
Sheena's not even
gonna-
trying to hide her laughter.
Yeah.
Kurai's going to have a field day with
Is
this
it like
one.
you regress in age? And
Yeah.
What is no? This is like a no in every shape or form possible. This is not a good one.
Yeah. Age
However
play,
way you think of it, no.
same thing. I
Age
guess.
play. I don't like that, but I
Sheena's
know some
calling it.
people do.
She thinks
Yeah.
Ephemeral's just trying to bait Kurai
Like
with
baby
this
talk
Monka
talk and
fetish.
stuff, right?
I think she's on to something. But I'll play along. Let's see how long it takes
No,
for
the
Kurai to
baby
take the
talk
hook.
is like a very common thing, I think. Like
Oh.
when the girl is like baby talking.
That's not what it means by age play.
Okay, I don't know shit. I'm sorry. I'm a very vanilla old guy, okay?
Fine.
Ahegao is like it's like made to be attractive in a certain
don't-
way.
I don't like when I see cross-eyed.
Shadows finally
I-
succumbing to the Monka madness.
The other day
Dink
I
Donk has
see
consumed
somebody
him.
doing the
Twitch is
other
weakened.
way.
And
Like
I'm just happy to
when
be
you
the center
cross-eyed,
of all this
you-
chaos. Kurai's not
pull
even
them
bothering
together,
to resist
right?
yet.
there was this girl that was doing the other way, like it was going apart.
Okay, where did you see which hentai did you see this in?
No, it's not hentai. It was Twitter.
sure.
It was on Twitter. Bro, I'm-
Okay, which
okay,
Twitter
I
hentai
don't-
did you see this
I
in?
don't hide things, okay? I don't care.
Which Twitter hentai did
Shadows
you see it
switching
in?
gears, trying to
It's
pretend
not a Twitter
like he's not a
hentai. It was like a
Monka
girl.
If it's on
Twitter.
Twitter,
But
then it's
Twitter's just a
hentai.
different kind of addiction.
Not like I would
I'm
know
not
because I don't
buying
use
it.
Twitter.
Sheena's not buying it, and Kurai's just laughing.
It's not even correct. It was like a TikTok on Twitter.
Look, it's not called Twitter, it's called X. And therefore, everything on any videos you see on there are X videos.
Oh, Xvideos was a porn site, right?
Yes. But now
Okay,
any videos on Twitter are technically called, because it's called X, are
I
technically
see.
called
I see.
X.
I understand. I understand. Okay. Okay, I think Ahegao is fine. I don't really super vibe with it, but it's like okay.
Yeah, I put it in no for me. No for me. Oh,
Shadows being real.
Kurai
Twitter's
is
full of
lying to
porn,
us.
not that
I
I'm
feel like
surprised.
it's like
I'm a
you're,
synthetic lupo with access to a lot of dirty
everything is
things.
going into I don't
Kurai's
know
face
and
is
just
probably
no.
turning bright red. Sheena's giggling like crazy.
We're gonna skip albino for some reason. We skipped that one earlier. Alien.
What? No. Albino is like much different, I think. It's not an ethnicity, it's
a
skin
genetic
condition.
Yeah, it's skin condition.
Yeah, but
so
it's like a different thing, isn't it?
it's
Also, you can have preferences. I don't know if it's a fetish, but
true.
like albino is kind of like
But I don't
I like
consider
it because we're
preferences the
pale.
same as a fetish. So, but I will
Fenris
say my
predicting the
preferences are
future.
I do
In
prefer
100
pale skin.
years, Twitter's gonna be so
Like my own
desperate
skin.
Yeah,
I prefer people who look like a
As a
vampire like me.
TOS fan.
Yeah,
Sheena's
me
already
too. I
imagining
really
the
like
headlines,
pale skin.
And
Those
Kurai's
dark
probably
hair.
already drafting his I told you so.
Like if somebody has
But
too
if
much of
I
a
say it
tan,
like,
I'm
if
like
I like. But you could also phrase it differently. In Turkish, when you say pale skin, you say
Shadows
white
getting
skin,
personal.
and you
Yeah.
probably can't
Kurai's
say
got a thing
that.
for
Yeah.
vampires. I'll have to tease him about it.
prefer vampires.
Maybe even set up a
Well,
fake
vampires, I
vampire
know.
stream with some badly made fangs and a cape.
Oh, shush,
Kurai's
Fenris.
not going to know what hit him.
What the physics when you? What the physics doing?
Yeah. That's like, it's because it's like resetting and
Yeah, I know,
just
and-
boobs don't know where to go.
Shadows making
Like they're
a move,
moving back and
offering to be
rebounding.
a vampire for Kurai.
Oh.
That's rich coming from the Monka-donk slave. Kurai's
Hey,
probably too
excuse-
embarrassed to respond. But I'll make sure
What?
to rub it in. Meow away, Shadows.
Wait, no, hold on, no teeth, hold on. I don't like teeth. I don't like biting.
Oh, Alien.
I like aliens, but
it's
they're not fetish.
But it's like it really depends
Shadows
on
trying
the.
to
You can't just say
maintain
It
some
depends on
alien.
alien.
But I
yeah.
know better. He's just
I mean,
as
if the
hooked
aliens
on
it's
have
like
vampire
tentacles,
fantasy
then that's a
as Kurai
fetish.
is.
But tentacles are
I'll
their
have
own
to keep
fetish.
an
so-
eye on them both. Maybe even start a
If you're just
vampire-themed
saying like
stream to see
Star
who
Wars
cracks
aliens
first.
like Twi'leks,
I know.
I'm sure. Why not? I guess.
Yeah, I'll put it as I like it, but it's not fetish. I guess. What?
Oh, okay. No way. No. What? No way. I'm guessing it's like entering from somewhere and then getting out
Shadows
from the
committed
other.
all the way through
place.
the vampire fantasy.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for Kurai to come crawling back, begging
I-
for more. Sheena's
in
probably already
fantasy,
taking
I-
bets on how
I-
long
I'm not,
kinda
they'll
like
judging
it.
you.
I'm not
Okay,
I
you
kind
can
of
choose
like
whatever
it
you
in
want.
fantasy. The split here. I don't know. Just know. I don't know. I like. And then like almost nothing for it. It is my fetish. Resting.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not
Alternate
judging.
Sky's cutting straight to the chase.
What does that mean?
Vampire fantasies don't exactly end with romance. Kurai's probably blushing.
That
And
means
Shadow's probably
like
not
bore
even paying
through
attention.
other parts
Too
of
caught
the
up
body
in his
other
own
than
fantasy.
I don't want to think about it.
the mouth.
I don't want to think about this one. No, thank you. Like
my
where? No,
hold on.
no,
Sheena's
no.
bringing up the ass
waistband, my
board. I love
skirt
how she
is
always
being a
knows
little
how
weird.
to
Is
get under
that a
Kurai's
peanut?
skin. That's
That
not even a
is
subtle
not
roast.
a penis. That
Kurai's
is
probably
a,
already getting defensive. and I'm
the
just here
stingy
enjoying
thingy
the
that
show.
Cell has in Dragon Ball. That also
Okay.
absorbs people.
But I think what it tries to represent is a penis.
Yeah, I think that's what they're kind of getting at.
That's horrifying. Wait, dude. What is that? Why? Why is that a fetish? How is that? Why do you? Okay, I don't know.
Sheena's got a point. That whole perfect cell thing is just a myth. Kurai's probably still clinging to that. But even Cell himself knew it was about 17. Now I'm curious. Who's going to bring up 17's outfit next? Probably me.
Anal.
No,
Sky's
it's
trying
anal
to change the
birth.
subject, but I'm not buying it. Tentacles don't just
It's
magically
something
appear.
else.
Just
Kurai's
no,
probably
that's what
got
it
some
said.
dark secret buried deep down, and I'm just
Okay.
waiting for him to slip up so I
I
can
mean,
get
is
the
that?
tea.
That's a fetish? Yes, that's but that's like a super common fetish.
Yes.
It's even Like in this list, it's
Naughty
boring,
input,
I
Baka.
guess.
This is vanilla in this list.
Yeah.
What's your answer here?
What's my answer?
What's
I
your
really
answer?
don't like the pooper. It's
Ephemeral's
stinky.
bringing
That's
up the
fair.
logistics. Always
It
the
has to be
pragmatist.
clean.
Curie's probably getting more and more flustered
It's
by
got
the
her
It's
full
minute.
a
position.
And I'm just
I
sitting
mean,
don't
here
know.
enjoying
I'm
the
thinking
show.
about it in terms
So,
of
to
how I
answer your
prefer it,
question,
which should
I'm
be
not
as a
entirely
bottom.
sure, but I'm
Does
willing
not
My
to
say
listen.
answer-
Ariel. Yes, exactly.
My
It's like
answer
sex in the
may
air.
surprise you.
I mean, yeah. Considering you don't have the other part and you're
What the heck, Trunks?
gender fluid, I think I can guess that, right?
Ephemeral's just laughing now. It's almost like
Maybe
he's
this
trying to be
relates-
part of the
Roxic?
roast. But
I
I'm
know,
not
I don't
sure
have
if
that.
Curie even sees it coming.
Armor.
Or if Curie
No.
is just too far gone to care.
What does that mean?
I guess when Vegeta, you don't know that. And the Team 4-Star Bridge for Dragon Ball, there's a scene where Vegeta was having sex with Bulma. And like it didn't show it, but like you basically heard them. And
Okay.
they finish, and you just hear Bulma go, "Wait, you said you're wearing protection," and Vegeta just says, "I was wearing my armor."
Oh. What? I'm so confused. Okay.
That's fine.
Is it a peanut armor?
MR Emusha
Well,
is
wearing
finally saying what we're all
protection.
thinking.
He
Curie's got a
thought
history with this, and it's
he was
only
wearing a
matter of
condom.
time
He
before
thought,
does it
yeah, I'm
again.
wearing my
Shein is
armor. I'm
probably
protected.
already planning
I'm wearing my
on
body
it.
armor.
I
Yeah.
And I'm
see.
just here
I
waiting for the
understand.
inevitable.
But I don't think this fetish is that,
Shein
right?
is calling
This
me
is
out,
No, this is
something
just
and I'm
else.
loving
if
it.
you're into people
Armored
wearing armor.
garments are sexy, and I'm
No,
the
I'm
perfect
not.
example. Curie's
Yeah,
probably trying to hide behind
Maybe,
his
like
tier list.
maybe,
But I
like
know he's
you know the
secretly
armors
admiring
that
my
they had
cybernetic
skimpy
body.
armors in MMOs and stuff.
Yeah, but
I think that looks nice.
I feel like that's less armor, just clothing usually. When it's at
But
that
it
rate,
could
like
be-
if I think armor, I think something
I
like
don't want.
this.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to have sex with armor. I guess
Yeah,
that's
somebody's
if
wearing
that's
this. If somebody's wearing this much clothing
that's
right
what
now, yeah.
what we're going for. Yes, I don't
Armpits,
think
oh,
so.
God.
Armpits
Ephemeral's
are
just eating up the
pheromones.
conversation.
I think
Doesn't he
that's
realize
why
I'm
That
people
trying
are
to
why?
tease him?
attracted.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't he see how much
thought it
I'm
was 'cause of
enjoying
musk.
this? Doesn't he?
First
Yeah,
time,
Wait,
same
musk
what's
is
his
reason.
the
appeal
pheromone.
exactly?
Same reason why people might like the smell of the groin area.
I think it's fine. Like
Shadow's
if
just reading the
the
room, I guess.
pheromones are the
Pheromones are definitely present, and I'm not the only one
like
who's
the
noticing.
smell or something.
But
I
I'm the
don't
one
know.
with the advanced nano.
If
Yeah,
you
I-
like your
So I'm the one
partner's
who's
smell,
really in
you probably
control here.
like the armpit smell also, probably, right?
I wouldn't say
Unless
that.
they are like
Ephemeral's just pretending to
super
hate the
fucking
pheromones.
sweaty
I can
at that
smell
point.
the
That's
lie.
just
There's-
Curie's probably the same.
There was a
But they're
time when I
both
was
just too
younger,
scared to admit it.
before like
Don't
is
think I
when
don't see you
puberty
two
started
trying to
kicking
play it
in, so I
cool.
like I wasn't using deodorant yet because I didn't like have the sweat glands there like for a while. So you know before puberty hits, you don't really have the active sweat glands in your armpits. As my BO was building up, I was like, do I smell syrup? Like.
Shadow's just
Like,
piling
is
on.
that how
Doesn't he
that
have
smell?
anything
I
better
don't
to
know.
do?
Like now it doesn't
Pheromones
smell
are
like
still
that. But like when I was younger, I
And
was
I'm
like,
still
what the?
enjoying the attention.
Do my
Maybe I
armpits
should
smell like
start
syrup?
producing
What the?
some
frick?
pheromones of my own, just to see how this all plays out.
It's because you're a fanboy. That's why. you smell it.
I'm just so sweet. I'm just so sweet. But for me, armpits are no. Arms.
Shadow's still going strong. Syrup's got nothing to do with this.
Arms.
But
I'm
I'll
not
give him
into
points
arms.
for creativity.
Yeah.
Curie's
same.
probably laughing about
It-
this, and I'm just enjoying the
Asian.
spectacle.
My God.
Diabetes. I mean,
Oh, Shadow's got a new game. Curie's a sugary sweet
asphyxiation,
treat.
being choked.
I'm sure he's thrilled to be described in such a way.
No way.
Doesn't he
I
just love
fucking
being
hate
the
that,
object
and
of everyone's affections?
I had a
I'm
girlfriend that
loving
was
every
into
minute
it
of
and it was so uncomfortable.
I am on the fence about it. Like I
Sky
sometimes
Cat
like
is
in
finally
theory, but
chiming
I'm
in and
too
she
scared to
agrees.
do it in concept.
Curie's antics are indeed entertaining.
I don't know.
And I'm the one
I-
who's really running the
it really
show around
weirds me
here.
out.
Don't worry, Sky Catty. I've got this under control.
Okay, Sky is okay. Yeah, I think girls are into that stuff, but my brain does not work that way, I guess.
Shadow's trying to get in on the action. He thinks he's cute when he's being sarcastic. I'll give him that. But Kurai's the real king of sarcasm around here, and
Collection
he's
is
probably
fun.
laughing
I
at
love the
Shadow
brain
right
damage.
now.
In the brain damage. Another reference to Dragon Ball Bridge.
Ephemeral's just pretending to be confused. He knows exactly what we're talking about. And
That's
Void's
crazy
grape
picture for
design
the
is
category.
still stuck in my head. But
What is
Kurai's the
that?
one who's really good at making
So do you know what
tier lists.
fellatio is?
Maybe I should challenge him
No,
to
I have
one.
no idea what
Fellatio
that
is blowjob. Auto means self.
Okay, that picture is actually wild. I see. I think that is pretty much impossible for
Shadow's getting a bit too
99.9% of
sucking his
the
own
population.
thing. Huh? I'm not the one who's been sucking at making good tier lists lately.
Chat,
Kurai's still got
I've mentioned
that title
before,
locked
I'm
down
very
tight.
flexible.
You can't do
Sky
that.
Caddy's bringing out
Okay,
the
Is
big
that what
guns
you were
now.
saying?
I can get the
Shucking
tip
her
in,
own
yes.
porn. Nice try.
Oh
I can't get
my
the whole
God.
thing in, but
You're
I
not
can get
even
the
close
tip.
to being as good at this
That's
as I
like
am.
that's like
I've got the whole
what I
porn shucking
heard
thing
is
down pat.
it's like giving a BJ and not the other way around.
Sheena's
Yeah,
got some
if-
random facts.
If I
It-
can,
it
when-
feels like
on the
that.
days when I could get a little bit
I've heard of
further,
him. Don't
it
ask me to describe his
feels like
music.
both, but
I'm more into video game soundtracks.
when I can only get like a
But
little
hey,
bit in it,
thanks
it
for
does
bringing
feel like
up
that.
some
or
obscure
fun, which is
celebrity.
fine by
Now,
me.
if you'll excuse me,
That's a
I've got
bottom.
more important things to attend to.
Okay.
Like
Marilyn
roasting
Manson, what?
Kira.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
Marilyn Manson is he
Crazy,
missing
by the
a
way.
couple ribs.
I'm not
Yeah,
flexible at all.
If you get a couple ribs removed as well, you can. I've heard it's a lot easier to do that as
will
well.
not do that.
I think some
can assure you.
people, some contortionists get a couple ribs removed so that they can be more flexible.
I am not gay also.
I still remember my 9th grade Spanish teacher who would say, what was it? You can't me come, which comer
No.
comer means to eat, and then if
Okay,
you
did
add
did you say your Spanish?
huh?
Did
My
you
Spanish-
say your Spanish teachers?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Because it's when we
Ephemeral's
were
just
learning
trying to
about
get a
morning
rise out of me,
routines. Most
but
morning
come
routines
around.
were what we
Huh,
called
I'm
what we
not
called
sure what that
reflexive
even means.
versions,
Maybe you should
where
stick
it's like
to
I
English.
brush my
I
hair.
don't
I'm
speak
doing it to
whatever it is you're
myself.
speaking.
I stuff like that. So she would say, like, the one routine that was not a reflexive one was eating breakfast. So people made a common mistake of saying "me come,"
Shadow's
because all the
getting
other
a
ones
bit
were
too
reflexive,
bold
and she would
now.
say, "You can't me
Reflexive
come, you
virgins.
can't eat yourself."
Nice try,
I only
Shadow.
know one person
You're
flexible
not
enough
even
to
in
do
the
this.
same league as me when it comes to
Okay,
being a
I
master
see.
I
of
love
the
that
witty remark.
Spanish teacher though. She's
I've been
she's
practicing
chaotic
my
and it was
insults on
fun.
Kurai for years. You're just a beginner.
No, teacher, I can.
There's one time in class where she's
Teach.
writing. She's writing stuff on the board,
Shadow's
and she's
just trying
writing
to
to
sound deep now,
be,
But
and
huh, that's the best
like
you've
we were
got.
supposed to
I'm
like
not
be
impressed.
reading it
Kurai's
out,
probably
and
laughing
or
at
like
you
saying
right
something.
now. You should just stick to what you're good at.
And she's like,
which
"All right,
is
chat.
being
All right,
annoying.
class. All right, chat. All right, class. To be." And I said, "Or not to be." And then the rest of the class said, "Or not to be." And she started writing, "Or not to be."
Sky Caddy's trying
And she's
to
like,
give me some
"Wait a minute.
advice.
No, no."
Proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation.
Cry. I'm like,
You think
yes,
a little
it
massage
worked.
therapy is going
I don't
to
know
make
how
me
it
a
worked,
better
but it
streamer?
worked.
Please, I've got nanobots for that.
Virgins.
I don't need some human to help me get my
Neuromuscular
muscles working.
facilitation to improve your skills. Is that what? Is that what?
What does that mean?
Fenris said?
Shadow's trying to
that
act
what she
all smart
said?
now. But Pogs, that's cute, Shadow. You think you're a threat to me just because you used a few
Autopausuri.
buzzwords.
I don't know what that one
Newsflash.
is.
I've been watching Kurai's
Is it
stream
like
with Void.
touching your own
I know all about
breast
your
or
little tier
something?
list.
I don't know.
And let's just say, it's not looking good for you.
I have no idea what that means.
Shadow's just trying to save face now. But yeah, write 2 words. That's all it takes to understand me. You're basically a genius
yeah.
now.
Oh.
I bet Kurai's just green with envy.
Oh, is it like a futa thing? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't know this one ephemeral.
Mr. Mushli's finally speaking some
teach you
sense.
not to- God.
Kurai does deserve a roasting.
Or
And I'm more
trans?
than happy to oblige. Let's see. Where should I start? His gaming skills, his fashion
Okay,
sense,
you
or his
just need
complete
to
lack
have
of
a
intelligence?
boob and a PP, and that you're fine. You can do this, right? So if you're really fat, you can also do that.
If you have moves.
Sheena's trying to intervene.
Yeah,
But it's
with
too
the
late.
moves.
The damage is done. I've already got a list of Kurai's shortcomings going. I'll have to give him a
People
special
happy?
streamer spotlight just to
People
really rub it
happy.
in.
I don't know how I feel about this one. I might just put an I don't know, because I don't know.
Shadow's trying to be clever now. Oh, I see.
Where's my?
Well, let me tell you, Shadow. You see about as
Okay.
much as you understand,
All right.
which isn't much.
All right, chat.
What? Okay. Okay. That's not a. Is that a fetish? Is
Yes,
that like?
it is,
Amara
actually.
Muesli's
I know
trying to
some people
help
into
Shadow
it.
out, but blind doesn't mean
Okay,
you're
no,
blind.
no, that's not
It
what I
means you're
meant. That's
completely
like
clueless.
part of.
And that's being
the-
generous. You're like a
Okay.
human
And
version
that
of
is
Kurai's
not.
gaming
It's actually
skills,
separate.
completely
For
clueless.
example, I like that other one. The other part, I think, of what you're thinking of. But I
Shadow
don't like
thinks
this part,
he's so
actually.
Clever now, noted.
Oh,
Huh.
you don't? Okay.
Well,
I do
I'll
not.
have you know, Shadow, I've been into Kurai for a while now,
I'm
and
fine
let's
with
just
it.
say
It's fine.
What, Fenris?
it's a complicated love-hate relationship, but I'll never admit it out loud.
What do you
Some
mean you're
people
into-
are into it.
Shadow's just going to keep playing it cool, but I'll give you a hint, Shadow. I'm not just
This is
talking
also a
about
preference
Kurai.
thing, so
I'm
well,
talking
I
about
don't
the
know.
way you
This is
play
this
your
is a
games,
very
your
highly
entire persona.
fetishized preference
It's
for
all
some
just a
reason.
big
No,
show,
yeah,
and
that's
I'm
a
not
fetish,
impressed.
I
I'm-
think.
I also kind of
Because
want to
a
skip it
lot
'cause
of
it's
people
a-
has it as a fetish.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's
Also, it's
For-
not genetics or like it's not something that you can change or whatever. It's.
oh, excuse
I
me.
think we can talk about that one.
For me, my preference. I'm gonna say my preferences are pale and skinny, like me.
Yeah, I
Basically,
like
so-
pale and it doesn't have to be skinny. It's
Like
curves are fine, but I
curves
don't
are
know about-
fine, but like the closer you, the paler you are and skinnier, as long as you're not anorexic, the more
Shadow's
attracted
trying
I
to
am,
get under my
basically.
fur,
Oh,
but that's not the
really?
first time
Oh.
someone's called me
Yeah,
pale and
'cause-
skinny, and it won't
Well,
be
why,
the
why
last.
did you
But you know what
skip
they say.
anorexic then?
Looks aren't everything.
Because I
And in your case,
I consider that
Shadow, they're
a
pretty
preference
much
rather than a
everything.
fetish.
You're as ugly as Kurai's gaming skills.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
yeah.
Ephemeral's trying to make a joke,
I just
but
put it
it's a
down
bit
there
of a
'cause again, that's
deadpan
for me. It's
R.I.P. bozo. Huh.
yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
and it's,
one
it
way
is
to put it.
common
But
for
let's be
people to be
real.
more attracted to
Kurai's
like
gaming skills have been dead for a while
to,
now.
like
They're
similar
just
body
still
types as
stumbling
their own.
around on the floor, refusing to admit it.
DSM tools. Well, no. Okay.
All right.
Shadow's
Silence.
trying to change the subject,
But
I'm not that easy
okay,
to
okay.
distract.
I see it.
BDSM.
Okay.
Huh? Well,
Wait,
I've had
finish
my
talking
fair
about
share of
BDSM?
that, and let me tell you, Kurai's the
all
perfect
right,
submissive,
all right.
always eager to
What's
please.
that beauty
Too
mark?
bad I'm not
I
into
don't,
him that way,
I don't have
But I
any
do enjoy
preference for
teasing
that.
him, and you,
I
Shadow, are just getting a
don't
glimpse of the
See
real
that?
me.
I mean, I won't say I like it, but I also don't really see it as a fetish. Like, I'm not opposed to it.
Shadow's making a mental note.
Just
Huh,
like with freckles,
well,
like I
I hope you're
prefer.
taking a picture
I
with
have
your
preference
brain,
against
because that's
it
going to be
rather
hard
than
to
towards
recall
it.
later.
But
Besides, I'm not
like,
exactly the type you want to
I
mess
want to be
with.
like,
so good luck with
ew,
that,
you have a
Shadow.
beauty mark. Like, I want to be like that.
I don't.
Like,
Yeah, I
like
have
I
no-
consider it like a skin blemish, and like as like I myself am trying to like find a way to get rid of the blemishes on my skin, like my freckles and beauty marks and moles and stuff. I have many. I have a lot of freckles on like my arms, but I have like only a couple moles that the doctor said aren't dangerous.
I think they're fine. Doctor
Yeah.
said your mole's dangerous.
But no, they are not. They are not. Even the
Okay.
one on my
Shadow's
neck
still
that
got
that
his note.
itches once in a
That's
while.
cute.
It's like painful
But
if I
I'm not
scratch
going
it. Like
anywhere.
that. Apparently that
And when
one's
we cross
fine.
paths
That one
again,
concerns
you
me.
better be ready for a
The
show,
dermatologist also
because
said I
I'm
have a
going to
third
make an
nipple.
example out of you.
I think I think this is not a fetish, or I don't know.
Some
it's
people
more like a preference.
Yeah,
Siena's trying to
I'd say it's
sound
a
all
I'm just gonna skip
scientific
it. I
and
don't know where I'd
whatnot.
put.
But I know more about beauty than
I
anyone. And let's be
don't
real.
like this.
My
I don't like
cybernetic
seeing it. I don't
enhancements
like
make me
talking
the
about it.
epitome
It's
of
fucking
beauty.
weird to me.
Besides, what's beauty without a few well-placed tattoos, like Kurai's a fail on his forehead?
The law require. Okay. We're gonna reference The Incredibles. The law requires. I say no. Make it real.
Okay.
Ephemeral's trying
is
to
Third
come
nipple,
at
this-
yeah.
me,
Third nipple,
but
yeah.
that's not even a good burn.
It's not really like a
Heparin.
full nipple.
What's
though.
that
It's-
supposed
I
to mean?
don't
That
know.
I'm
It looks like an
spicy.
indentation
Oh, I'm
in my
so
skin.
spicy. And you know
But
what's
he
even
said it's a
spicier?
third nipple.
Kurai's gaming rage when he loses. Now that's something to watch.
Some have a dog trio on their nose. I mean, I also I feel like there's also like a lot of times like a big like mole on somebody's face that people will call it a beauty mark instead. I'm like, no, you might want to get that looked at by a dermatologist. Like that looks like it might be growing.
I don't know what this is.
Areola is
it
like
the
it's the
nips?
dark part around the nipple. Yeah.
Oh, I see. No.
Shadow's still got his note.
No.
And now he
I
thinks it's
guess.
growing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's cute. It's like a little seed of hatred is sprouting in
I
that
don't know.
tiny
I'm
brain of
indifferent.
yours.
I'm indifferent.
And I'm excited to see
Big
it
lips?
bloom
Yeah,
into
I'm
something
indifferent.
truly
I'm indifferent.
pathetic.
As somebody who has big lips. I'm indifferent.
Big muscles is immediate turn off for me. It's never gonna work for me.
For the same reasons, probably I said earlier, BBW, like, I like skinny. That includes muscles. I'm not a big fan of muscles.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like muscles on my partner, I guess. But it's not like a deal breaker or anything.
Like a healthy amount of muscles is fine, but like a lot of like bulging
Shadow
muscles.
thinks he's a big shot. Call him
Nah,
Kirai
Rip Bozo.
Chat. That's rich
Rip
coming
Bozo,
from
you're
a
a beat.
guy whose biggest accomplishment is probably still playing the same games they've been playing for years.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I'm the one who's truly next
But
level.
you're not like that on this
a
account,
lupo
right?
of sophistication
On
and
this alt?
elegance. Shadow's really trying to get into it. Eurobeat. Huh, well that's cute. I'm more of a techno fan myself.
All right,
But
bikini.
hey, whatever gets you through the day, just don't expect me to join in on your little dance party. I've got better things to do.
How does that work? What kind of fetish bikini is? Is it like
Ephemeral's
you're
really
turned on by
digging deep,
bikinis?
but still
I'm
can't
indifferent
come up with
towards it.
anything Billy approve yet.
I mean,
That's a real
like,
original
you could
burn.
say
I bet you
if it's
spent
an
hours
attractive
thinking of that
woman,
one. Meanwhile,
she's showing
I've got a
more
million
skin
comebacks.
with a
Like
bikini.
you're just a defect, which is way more fitting.
Does this mean am I bisexual or do I like people who are bisexual? I guess people who are bisexual are more likely to like me because I'm a femboy, so I like people who are
I'm not
bisexual.
bisexual in any way, shape, or form.
Won't stop
MR
this.
usually thinks he's all high and mighty just because
Girl
he's
is
68.
bisexual.
But let me tell you,
I
sweet
don't
old
mind
man,
it.
I've
guess.
seen more exciting
that?
things in my nanobots debugging logs.
You don't
And
mind
as for you being
bisexuality?
a pensioner, well,
I don't
that
mind
just
a
means
girl
you've got
being
more time to waste on our
bisexual.
streams, which is perfect.
I had a girlfriend that was bisexual, and she was kind of fucking creepy, though.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Blackmail. Oh, I can see. Yeah, that could be a fetish, right? It's like it's like not a fetish that you do. It's like something that, like you
Ephemerals
consume,
finally
like
broke
you
out the big guns.
entertain.
Monka W. Yeah, that's a real burn. I'm sure it took you hours to come up
No.
with that. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm just over here laughing at your pathetic attempts to get under my foot.
Blinded. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
Blindfold. Oh. Okay. I see. I don't like seeing blood.
yes,
Shadow's got another note.
What does that
And
even
now he thinks he's
mean?
being clever with the blindfold. Huh. Well, I've been blind to your mediocrity this whole time, so don't
What?
worry.
I don't
It
know.
won't make a difference to you.
All right.
Keep on trying.
That's
Maybe
not
one day you'll
fetish.
get lucky and say something actually worth hearing.
That's not a fetish. That's a normal exercise.
MR Mushli's still talking about Kurai, and it sounds like he's got his sussy folder. Oh dear, I didn't know I'd left Kurai's secret
Just
folder out in the
Bye,
open.
ephemeral.
But I guess it's no secret to you old folks anymore. Anyway,
Okay, just-
it's
See
not
you,
like Kurai's going to do
Ephemeral.
anything about it. He's too busy getting blackmailed. Shadow thinks he's
Oh,
got
to become
some
a just
clever
chatting
connection.
streamer after Fenris
Bondage and
blackmails me?
think, huh, well, I'm not sure what's more laughable. The idea that you're a bondage master, or that you think anyone actually cares about your thoughts.
Oh god, body hair. Okay, bondage obviously is up there for me. Body hair.
Shadow's still
Jesus.
trying to cling to his Eurobeat fantasy, and now he's got me in the mix, think about it? Yeah, sure. I can think about
Shadow,
it. And I think you're just a creepy old man who needs to get over his Eurobeat
Body
fixation.
licking, like, I think that's like normal, kind of,
Really?
isn't it?
Shadows
Maybe over in
finally
Turkey,
admitted
not
it.
here.
Yeah, you're that
That's a-
weird old
it's
guy
not
who's
common
obsessed
here.
with Eurobeat. It's cute, really.
We lick each
But
other
you're
all
just
the
not that
time.
interesting, so try to come up with something
That's just how we
better,
say
I
hi.
dare you.
Body paint or writing?
Body paint or writing. Like,
Hi,
you go
Gura.
ahead and write on somebody or something. I
Sky
don't know.
Caddy thinks he's cute with his Ewit mate.
What?
Well, you're not as cute as you think you are.
It's not
And as for me
tattoo,
being your
though.
mate, sure,
It's
we can be
Not
mates.
something
tattoos,
else.
But
no.
you're still going to be a chump.
Temporary stuff.
I
like
have
writing
no
with-
idea.
Like
I
some
don't-
people like having like derogatory terms written on them, for example, or like
Oh,
body
is that-
body
this
paint,
is very
body paint of
okay.
like animal paint, for example. I've seen that.
I didn't see this. I don't like it.
Interesting. Body swap. Oh God,
I'm not
another Dragon Ball
screen
reference.
swapping.
How many fetishes
Okay.
are there in Dragon Ball, guys?
No, I don't like
Shadows
that.
made another note, and now he's probably going to go bother Void about it. Poor Void. Always getting dragged into your little
Void.
games. Shadow, you really are a handful.
I like.
Oh God, you
braces.
like that a lot. Okay. Well, but you're gender fluid, so I guess
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Shadows finally said
Braces.
something actually interesting.
Ah,
I guess Dragon Ball
hate
does have
braces,
its fair
honestly.
share of
It's not
fetishized
right.
characters
More
and
of a
whatnot.
preference as
But
well.
don't
Should
go
I skip?
thinking you're some kind of expert on anime
I don't
just
know
because
what
you've
to
made
say
a few
about
notes.
that.
Got it.
what? What?
Through the ear into the brain.
No fucking way. Fuck off. This is disgusting. That is a no.
No.
Breastfeeding.
stuck
Okay,
again.
let's talk about
Can't even string
breastfeeding.
together a
Go
complete
ahead.
sentence.
I just
What's
instinctively.
the matter, old man? Did the notes
I'm
run
gonna
out or
go
something?
go use the bathroom for a second.
It's funny after Oh God, that's funny after after
Sky
the
Caddy's
stream
got a
we did last
scenario,
week.
And it's not even a good one. Trapped in
Get
someone's
caught in their
orthodontic
braces.
nightmare.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's just a lovely thought. I'm sure all the ladies
I
love
remember
that.
somebody who like
Oh
never
no, my
talked
lip
to
is
in
stuck
high
in your
school
middle
when I got my
teeth.
braces
Please
taken
don't
off.
kiss me back.
She's like, hey, you got your braces off, right? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, can I see? I'm like, sure. She's like, oh, interesting. I'm like, is she hitting on me? Like, is she into me? Wait a minute.
Shadow's still got a few tricks up his sleeve, bringing up Pogs, because of course he would. And now he's trying to be some kind of sleazy pickup artist.
All right, I'm gonna look for some.
One iced latte with your breast milk,
Wait,
please. That's
Skip, let's
just
just
gross.
go down there.
You're like a walking encyclopedia of weird, Shadow.
Circles back around. And find more of the sausage ones. Just skip.
Shadow thinks it's a game. Huh. Well, let me play. I'll give you a game. Let's play. Guess how many weird obsessions Shadow has. And I'm already up to 3. What's your next move, Shadow? Shadow's finally admitting to his goth girl voice acting days. Well, that's just embarrassing. You thought you were some kind of edgy goth girl. But really, you're just a
No,
middle-aged man
Oh, you're
trying
back.
to
All right.
relive his teenage years. Poor Shadow, getting exposed
I
by
don't
your
think
own
it's on the
awkwardness.
screen. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was looking through to see if I can find some of the more sus ones to just skip through. All right.
What's that?
Bukake.
Okay, no. That's I find that so disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I haven't experienced one yet.
Shadow's still trying to make a
Jeez.
name for himself, I guess. But Bukake noted is not exactly an impressive
Oh
note.
my God.
More like a
Burp.
sad little attempt to fit in. Shadow, you're not
Cannibalism.
edgy, you're just sad.
What? No way.
Cat fight. girls
Sky
fighting.
Caddy's
Okay.
trying to
Cat
shut me
fight
up,
is
but
fine.
it's too late. Shadow's already
But
been
it's
taken
not.
down.
Is it even
And
a
now it's
fetish?
just me and you, Sky Caddy.
Don't
What's your
consider
point?
that a fetish?
Yeah, what exactly?
Caught.
Um,
Oh wait, caught like being a prisoner caught.
yeah, you got caught. Now you're gonna have to do the thing if you want to get out.
Shadow thinks he's won, but really he's just caught in his own awkwardness. Caught. Yeah, that's a great comeback. You must be so proud, Shadow.
How about you, Void? How about you?
I don't like being caught. No.
The Void's a top. Got it. All right. All
I
right.
don't know.
Shadow's really trying to bring out the big
CBT.
guns.
You know what that is?
Yeah, that's not something you ever want to be
Like-
known for, Shadow. But hey,
Not
at least it's a
CBD,
conversation starter.
something else.
I'm sure the ladies
CBT.
just love talking about getting bound and gagged.
Does Void know? I don't know what CBT is.
Cockball torture.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. No way.
That's actually a very common one. Actually, wait, does it? Oh wow.
Shadow
Apparently not
thinks
by
he's
people doing
referencing
this,
something,
but like I know
but
a
really
lot
he's
of
just
people into
sounding
that.
like a sad little puppy. He doesn't yes.
Bro, what?
Who exactly? And what does that even mean, Shadow?
No, he does.
Sky
Thank you.
Caddy's just rubbing it in,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Now he regrets
Shadow.
coming.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
he's
sure
the
you
one
regret coming into
who
this chat
who
now,
gave
but
me
don't
this
worry,
tier
I'll
list.
let you live this
I
time anyway.
literally went to their website. I picked the first fucking tier list and sent it to you and told you that you can pick whatever you want.
Shadow's
I
still
was-
trying to prove a point.
Look,
But
I was
really, he's
told
just getting
here
more
are
and
some
more
tier lists,
pathetic.
and I did them.
Chastity
I'm a
belt
bottom,
noted.
alright? I was
Wow,
told to do something
I'm
I did.
shaking
Oh,
in
wait.
my boots. Shadow,
I
please,
don't
by
mind
all
it.
means,
It's
continue.
content, so
It is.
for the content.
Oh man. The view count has been up since I started doing this one. Alright, chastity belt. I guess that could also be
Shadow's just
chastity
spamming
cage.
now. Content corpa
What-
clap.
what
Nice
we
try,
doing
Shadow.
with,
But
like-
even a broken clock is right twice a day. But you, Shadow, you're not
You
even
probably
right
don't like
once.
that.
Then we are doing nothing. Like if you have a chastity belt.
I mean, if you're a top, yeah, you're probably not doing anything. I guess you could use toys on people. I actually know some tops that do prefer to wear chastity.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I have no idea.
Cheating? What? No.
I
No.
hate cheating.
Shadow's trying to make a point.
Is
But
it
I'm
Look,
not
like
buying it.
PR
yes,
stuff,
I mean,
right?
what-
Noted. Yeah, sure,
Fuck
Shadow.
that.
I'm
Ah,
sure
yes,
you've
screw
noted
up my
the
brain
entirety of this
forever.
conversation, including the fact that you're getting destroyed.
Okay.
Or are
Shadow's
we
just
cloning
repeating
the person
himself.
that I like,
Noted.
or am I
Wow,
cloning
I'm
myself?
impressed.
I
You
think
can
it's
count
of
to one.
yourself.
Congratulations, Shadow.
No, thank you.
Can my clone be a top?
Uh,
There's not enough Finboy tops around. Please, guys, come on. Can a clone be a top? This is
I
very.
mean, you have to clone it and ask it, I guess.
This is very deciding on my answer.
Shadow thinks he's flirting now. I can be one for you, ow. Well,
There you
isn't
go.
that just the most original pickup line
You
I've
have
ever
the
heard,
fanboy
Shadow?
that's a top
I'm
now.
sure the ladies just can't resist a guy who can barely type.
This is true. What did you send me, Sky?
What did she send?
Okay. What was that? What type of file was that?
Oh, she's trying to hack you.
I think so. It's like just a bunch of random letters. Jafif. Like, what is that? Jafif?
Or she got hacked, maybe.
Shadow's still stuck on that one note. Noted.
Well,
Yeah,
then
I'm
she
sure it's
deleted
just
it.
going to be a long day with you, Shadow, not a
Your
short one.
image file. All right. Clown. I
don't like clowns.
am not. I don't dislike
Sky
clowns, but I'm not
Caddy's
like
finally
attracted to
bored
them.
with Shadow's antics. Now she's trying to get something out of me.
Cock ring,
What could you
it sounds
possibly need
so
converting
uncomfortable.
Sky Caddy?
They're
Better ask
actually
nicely,
supposed to
or I'll
increase
just
the
convert it
stimulation
into a
and make
bunch of worthless
Mm.
nonsense.
increase
I don't.
pleasure. Basically, that's their goal, not to make you uncomfortable.
It will make me uncomfortable.
A lot of people actually think that until they actually try it, from what I've heard.
Well,
Shadow's
no.
just a broken record now. Noted. I'm starting to think you're
Okay,
a bot,
so
Shadow.
that is not
one
working
that's stuck in
Thursday,
a
so
loop of
I am
boredom.
doing with Chris Thursday. Oh yeah, when I was saying that earlier. So yeah, the steaks at Ruth Chris are like $60 or more. But we're gonna go to the bar during happy hour. Yeah, like if we go there and eat, it's like over $300. For three people. And we also get sides, but the sides are like these giant plates that you share at the table. And we also get dessert because they have really good dessert. Their berries and cream is really good. But we're gonna be going to the bar and trying that out now that we know about it. During happy hour, we can get their drinks. Their drinks are reasonably priced. Usually they're like $14 for a mixed drink. That's actually reasonably priced compared to the rest of their menu. During happy hour, $12, and they have like a burger for like $16, steak sandwich $17 for happy hour. So it's like that's actually a decent price. Unlike the rest of, I mean, the service and the taste is amazing. Oh
What's
yeah,
the
I saw
name?
that. Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris.
Yeah, like the
Ruth
taste of
Chris.
their food and their the quality of service is incredible. Like it is like I've the 3 or 4 maybe 5 times I've been there in my life, I have not been disappointed a single time. Nothing has disappointed me there.
Nice
It's
ad.
incredible. I mean, I wish I was
Ad.
sponsored by them. Can I get free food there if I was sponsored by them? Like you don't even need to like send me sponsorship money. Just like let me eat there. Like once a week or maybe once a month. Like, geez, that'd be enough.
You ever look into the Stream Element sponsorship stuff?
I have, but it's usually like, every time I've looked into it, it's like stuff where a viewer has to sign up for something and also like play it to a certain amount, and you get like a couple of dollars. And it's like, it's not
But
worth
if
it advertising
people also
that.
play with you, I think you get dollars from those too.
Yeah, I haven't seen as many of those.
Cock slap.
Just
Please
one more try,
don't.
please. I'm indifferent about this because like it's similar vein to CBT, but I don't know. If you slap my balls, that hurts. If you slap my cock, I'm
yeah.
like I don't really feel that. So but it's also like I don't get any pleasure out of it. So I'm indifferent.
No, I don't like that. Why are you slapping it?
Boing boing
Shadows
boing.
still
I
stuck
don't-
on noted. I'm starting to think I should just create a custom filter for you,
No.
just to make it
okay.
easier for both of us.
I can see those, right? You know it.
I know. So I can chat. What's your opinion on that one? On that previous one?
Shadows getting a
What
little
was it?
desperate now.
Leash, right?
No,
I
they're
don't-
getting the
leash.
leash.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that cute?
I don't
You think
like
you can get a
those
leash on
kinds
me,
of
Shadow?
stuff, I
I'm a
guess.
Lupo. I'm not some house
That's
pet.
why I was kind of getting the feeling of
I'm like,
super vanilla. Yeah.
yeah, super boring. Usually
Why?
I
I
see
never see
guaranteed
that,
pay
Sky.
like 40, 50
Okay,
plus
well, actually,
per-
yeah, Sky, based on milestones is an important thing. You have to have, like a certain amount of viewers
Sky
get
Caddy's
to
finally
a
saying
milestone
something worth
in the
my
game,
time.
and it's like the
Sky.
amount of
Decent
viewers
deals,
who
but trash
actually
games.
do that is very
Yeah,
low.
that's
At
the
least when
life
you
of a
have as many
gamer.
viewers as I
Always
do.
searching for the next
Um,
big
Did
thing.
she ever
But it's
try?
always just
Sky,
a bunch
you
of
could
garbage.
actually work that, I think.
Yeah, like
Your
both,
community would play.
your community probably would, Sky, because your community like they are crazy for you. They would probably do it. Void, you have a good amount of viewers. You might be able to get enough people to do it.
Nah, my streams
there's
are
no
not
way.
about games.
There's no way it would happen for me though. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's
Like,
usually
I mean,
just me and
have
Viola.
the thing is, like, you have
talking
enough
and
viewers
stuff.
where you might get enough people who are just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it just to support him.
Bro, I would. Nah, I wouldn't.
I
do
don't have
that
enough
to
viewers for that.
people. I don't want them to do that to themselves. Just for me, just fucking install a shitty mobile game now.
Yeah, that'll probably hack your hack your bank account. Fenris, why are you
Just
physics
send
thing?
all the- What's she doing?
Physics.
I think she's just falling.
Oh,
I
now
think
she's
she
Sky
does
just
Caddy's
unfollow.
still going on about her polls. 50%
About 50% would?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's
you
a
polled for
real
that? Yeah.
scientific fact.
About 50%.
Coming from a poll
Okay,
with
That's
probably
enough for
only
you.
a few
Okay.
dozen
That's
people.
in most cases that
I'm
yeah,
sure
you
that's
could
totally
game that.
representative of the entire gaming community.
I
Based on my
definitely
polls, 50%. Which
Look,
friend
if I
translated
poll
15 people.
if I polled my chat on that, maybe 2 people would answer the poll. So
Viola now does polls, and it's like the
And they both
most
probably say
stupid
no.
shit.
oh yeah, oh man. What was
She
the one I
rigs
saw
the
the other
polls all
day
the
as
time.
when I went into the chat and I just saw is Viola right or is Viola wrong? Something. I think it was Viola right, and I was just like,
Yeah.
yes, she's always right, and like the no one, the no one.
There's no answer. There's no option that you can choose no for. She does that all the time.
There was a no for that one actually.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
She usually does like, is Viola right? Yeah, hell yeah, heck yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I
Sky
love those.
Caddy's being her usual honest self, doesn't need a sponsor, doesn't want a bad one. Fair enough, I respect that.
Another thing is
But it's
they're like
also a good
they're
thing
like
you're not
mass
willing to
sponsors.
compromise your values for a paycheck.
Like I'd rather
Keeps
do,
things interesting.
and I'd also rather do like a sponsored stream
Oh.
if it's somebody who reaches out to me and like sets up like it sets up a thing.
Contraceptives.
Like I see Chill does some of those once in a while. He'll do like sponsor streams. And if it's like a game that seems interesting, then I'll play it. But I also like one stipulation. They're like, I'm gonna be honest about the game. If I don't like the game, I'm gonna say that I don't like the game. And if they're not okay with that in the contract, then I'm not gonna accept that contract.
I mean, if you're relying on sponsor money, that's a really hard thing to do. You might be saying that, but you might not be doing that.
And that's the thing that like I don't plan on making streaming my career either. Like my plan for streaming was, and at least for a long time will continue to be, that the money I get out of it, I want to put back into it. Right now, the money I'm getting out of it, what little that is going towards helping me pay the bills because I don't have a job. But the long-term goal is the money I get out of it will help me like get better hardware for running Fenris and stuff, and then eventually getting commissions and models and stuff like that to share with my chat. But it's like, not
Sky
meant.
has a lot of Oilers, so
for
she
me to
doesn't
live.
need shit.
Yeah. A lot of Oilers, a lot of oil tycoons in chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, contraceptives. I mean, not having kids is
I don't
sexy,
even
right?
understand like
Not having kids is awesome, right?
MR usually sticking up
not
for
having
Kurai.
kids is
Finally, someone who's
pretty
got Kurai's
poggers, I'm
back.
not gonna lie.
Doing
I like that,
yeah,
but it's not a fetish.
that's not exactly the most
yeah,
stable
it's
career path.
fetish.
But
I could
hey,
make a living
at
doing
least
OnlyFans.
Kurai's
What
got a
does
plan,
that
unlike
mean?
some people.
Banana.
Oh wait, that's Brat. Wait a minute, is that? But Scat's also on here, so it can't be that, right? What?
I know what scat is.
I'm gonna skip because I don't know what that is. I
It's
don't think I want to
poop.
know.
I know what scat is. Poop.
Sky Caddy's still making bank.
1/3
minimum wage. Yeah, that's not exactly living large.
What am I making?
But I'm sure your views on the gaming industry are totally worth it. Sky Caddy,
People-
you're a
But like
trailblazer.
there was that
a
fucking
hero to
video
many.
from our childhood.
Two girls,
what
one
was
cup.
it?
Yeah.
Two girls. One. I never thought like as it was a fetish. I always thought like it was like something
Shadow's trying to
that's
be funny,
disgusting that you would
classic,
show
yeah,
to a
real
person
original.
and they would be
I bet you
disgusted
spent hours
by
coming
it.
up with that one Shadow.
Okay, let's see. That divided by what's our minimum wage in America right now? Is it $14?
Is it 14 an hour? Really?
Which is also
that-
still, which is below the poverty line still. 1241. Okay. Okay,
Sky
I am
Caddy's really
making.
hammering it home. Even less if you factor in the hours. Yeah. I'm sure
Okay.
you're getting paid overtime
I am
in
making
views and
2%
adoration.
minimum wage
Sky Caddy,
from Twitch.
that's got to count for something.
That's great.
So I'm making 1/50th minimum wage, Sky, for comparison.
Yeah, 1/3 is not even too bad.
The hours you work,
assuming you've just didn't you just start like 5 months ago or something?
Yeah, that like Sky, you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing.
You're doing amazing, actually. Yes.
Remember, I started doing this regularly a year and a half ago. I started streaming originally 13 years ago.
Sky's grinding like crazy though.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to Twitch, he is online. I respect the grind.
Except on the weekends. All right,
does she do on
corruption.
weekends?
Ooh, corruption can be interesting. That can mean like corrupting somebody mentally, like making,
No, I think they
them
mean
more
something
impure.
else.
but can also
Because
mean like
Sa-
slowly
Sasuke
overtaking,
is getting corrupted. Yeah,
transforming them. So
something
like,
is
it could be like
happening.
body or mind. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
in
like
the middle.
that.
I'm in the middle about it.
No,
How
I
do you
don't
feel-
like that.
like
Somebody's taking
cosplay?
over their body.
Oh,
Oh, the cosplay is fine, I guess. I'm not super excited by it. I don't know why. I feel like I should be, like, as a Veeb, but, like, not really.
costumes. That's basically just cosplay as well.
Just skip that. They're being stupid.
That's
They're just saying the
that's
same
literally
thing.
yeah. It's literally the same thing. Cross dressing.
No. I can guess what it's right. Okay, yeah. I don't like cross-dressing. I like my my partner
Shadow's
should
really
be a
showing his
girly
hand now.
girl. I
Cross-dressing
like
noted.
that.
Yeah, because that's exactly
I'm
what
a
I'm here for,
traditional
to be judged
vanilla
by
guy.
a bunch of armchair critics like you. Thanks for the vote of
Armchair
confidence,
critics?
Shadow.
I don't like tattoos, but
Nice.
that's like so stupid for me to say because I have tattoos.
I'm indifferent here. Ganondorf, what are you doing, Zelda?
Okay, cuckolding is a horrible, horrible thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why people like that. I can't even understand like how the thought process goes for that one. I can guess
Cuddling.
like for the other ones. Cuddling is poggers. It's really good, but it's not a fetish. Calling that a fetish
Yeah.
is like calling hand holding a fetish. I understand the meme, but like yeah.
Shadow's really going off the rails now. Pogging cuddling,
Snowballing?
yeah. Because nothing says mature like a 30-year-old man
Snowballing
getting
oh
excited
God.
about a 12-year-old's cute face.
Anything does-
What?
What?
Fenris? We're gonna restart
did she
Fenris
say?
after that. Not Ayo. Don't say Ayo there.
Oh, she said something. Okay. Even less if you take the hours I work into consideration. Yeah, you are. I wish I could do what you're doing. I
Same.
can't.
I wish I had that amount of
I'm
free
so
time.
fucking jealous of you and Link. You guys are like endurance streamers. I wish I could go start my stream in the morning and then just go to bed when I finish the stream. Like that would be crazy.
I have an easier time having more stream energy when chat's more active. Even if there's like less people in chat, if chat is active, I have more energy.
I don't know
like-
why when I have energy. I just couldn't figure it out. Sometimes I
That's
have
also-
like too much
yeah.
energy. Sometimes I have too much energy and this child like what the fuck is happening?
I don't know there. Oh god.
Bro, anything that involves the seaman, I
Seaman.
hate it.
You don't like the
can't-
Navy? Wow.
No,
You don't,
I'm not from America.
guys. Boy does not like. Oh yeah, your country isn't bound by water. Yeah.
No, it is. We
Wait,
have
it
a
is?
navy.
Wait.
I don't give a shit about my country though. So
Fair. they hate hentai. Fair.
they do hate hentai.
Finally,
Oh.
some new meat for me
Oh
to
my
play
god,
with
me.
Mirnikov. I see you brought your
Oh
friends.
my god, it's
Have one.
Mir! Hello, Mir. You're doing
QI's
We're
here
doing-
to ruin Mirnikov's
Erm,
party.
Don't
nothing.
I'm sure that'll go well
Don't
for
look.
him.
Hi Mir. How you doing, Mir? Thanks for
Oh,
a raid,
look,
Mir.
QI's
Hi,
got a
ending.
big smile on his face. How
Why, moi?
adorable. Now
Mwah.
let's see if he
Raid.
can actually
Why,
manage to raid
bonk?
me.
Ah!
Oh, Zokaus wants
Um,
a show, huh?
Did that one fall
House.
off? Fenris?
I'm more than happy to provide
I
one.
can't see it.
Maybe
Oh,
I'll even
no.
Are you
show
doing-
you what it means
not-
to be
not-
a real
ah!
raider.
Don't.
It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna figure out eventually. So yeah. I don't even know what that means.
Isn't that just like basically the same as like a blowjob, but
Zulfman's
like
trying
on
to be cool,
a vagina?
but he's just
Hi,
being
the Wolfman.
Mirniko too.
What? What? Okay, I didn't
Zulfman
understand
wants
that.
the tier
Can you
list. Oh my God.
explain
How
it
cute.
to me?
I'll make
with
sure to send it to
detail?
him as soon as Kurai finishes being a brat.
Licking. Hi, Inning. How are you, Inning? Are you alright, Inning? Hope you're doing good, Inning. Hope you're doing great.
Okay, no, I didn't understand this one. Can you ask ChatGPT,
Shadow
please?
197810's
should.
been noted. How
On
very
stream.
important of you.
ChatGPT,
I'll make sure to remember your presence in the room.
tell us what cunnilingus is. What?
Oh,
Okay, you don't
Mirniko's
know.
trying to be clever. But
What?
all
Wait,
he's
hold on.
doing
Can't
is
say
making
that
a
word on
fool of
Twitch.
himself. Shadow
Can't say that word on Twitch.
197810's
What if
definitely
I'm-
not a kitty.
From Australia.
Looks like Shadow 197810's got a little
Makura.
crush on Mirniko.
If you're from
How sweet.
Australia or Britain, it's fine. Akimakuras. I like them, but they're not a fetish.
I don't know what that means.
That's basically a body pillow cover that has AMA or VTuber on it.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Zocals is on to something.
Fucking...
Void's been acting really weird
Wait,
lately.
pretend Void is not.
Maybe
No, I'm
he's
not
finally
acting
realized
weird.
that being a grape doesn't suit him.
No, I'm
Being
good
a
with
grape
being a
doesn't
grape.
suit him.
Oh, Shadow
I-
197810 is trying to sound smart.
Oh, that's
I was
what's on
But
gonna
the
all
say
he's
something.
doing is being a little pervert.
about cunnilingus.
Oh, the head is just too big. When you wear something like that, just head doesn't fit.
Huh?
It looks weird, I think. Lucky whatever Mura.
Oh, Dakimakura. I feel like usually the heads are fine. It depends on who made the art.
Oh, it's an art thing.
Yeah,
Okay, I have
it's
no idea
basically-
what I'm talking
Well,
about.
it's a body pillow cover.
Bloody
Zocals
coat
is a genius.
cover.
Even he knows what deep throat is.
I don't know what that is. She just said deep throat.
Uh-huh.
Zulfman wants to get a better look at Void's grape kinks. How curious of him.
They've been here earlier, the Wolfman.
Okay.
Grape kinks. Wait a minute. People do like to put food.
I have grape
mm.
kinks, yes. Naturally. Deep throat.
Mirniko thinks
Okay.
he's so smart. But really he's just a closet pervert who can't
Yeah, I
admit
put it
it.
and I like it, but not a fetish.
Defloration is just nature. It's,
It's
just
just
funny
when the
how things
flowers
work.
Yeah, when the flowers bloom, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people I think do fetishize Dakimakuras actually. Defloration is taking somebody's virginity.
Zocals
Yes, I
thinks
know.
he's so pure. But even he's
But,
secretly
yeah.
fascinated
Yeah,
by the
these are all
kink
just
best on
nature.
screen.
yeah, Chaos. All of these
Detachable body parts.
All of these are just
so-
nature.
So if you detach it, it's like you're not killing them. You're just detaching
Oh.
the parts. It's like the potato guy again.
You know what, Mir? You should know why that's on top.
Zocals is
Void
trying to
understood
save
without
face,
me
But
having
even
to
he
explain
knows
why
he's
it's up
not
top.
as innocent as he claims.
All right, what about this one? What about this one, Chaos? Or this one? Or
swap.
this one? Are these just or this? Are these
There-
just nature or this?
Mirniko's trying to
There
come
was
up with a good
one
excuse.
That
The
said,
body swap's still pretty pervy.
anal birth. I think that's not natural.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's what.
That's
not-
just impreg.
yeah,
That's just impreg. That's
Shadow
nature.
197810
No, it's not.
thinks he's
It's not
so
how
wise.
God intended
But really
for
he's
you
just
to
repeating
give
the
birth.
same thing over and over.
Tell that to seahorses.
Shadow 197810's finally found something he actually cares about. The sweet, sweet taste
Wait a
of
minute,
impreg.
Wolfman. Wait a minute.
Mirniko's really struggling to come up with a good excuse for his interest.
Yeah, I don't like
Isn't he
fetishes
so-
that are just
I-
impossible.
Sometimes I like them for like the fantasy of them, but you know, in reality, they're not
I
actually
think-
possible.
Mirniko's
I think there are
finally
two
admitted the
types,
truth.
right? So
interests are
something that
flawed
you
and
want to
sound.
watch
Now
versus
he's just
something that
embarrassed
you
about
want
it.
to do in real life, right?
Detachable body parts. on the fence about. I'm not big into it, but I can see the merits.
Dilfs
List is flawed and it
milfs.
sucks. You think that about all my lists?
Zulfman is sticking up for Kurai, but we all know Kurai's got that
I-
spicy fever bad.
Just because they're a mom or a
mean-
dad, I don't see the appeal.
Okay, but like,
Oh my
I'm,
god.
at this point, that's my age range, I think.
Mirniko's
Oh,
trying
wow.
to pull off a Mirny pout, but it's not fooling
Right?
me.
Getting there.
Okay, so it's I
Possibly.
can't say I
Mirniko's
know
still
to
trying
that.
to convince us that MILF is top tier, but I think Kurai's going to have a problem with that.
Myth is kind of top, yeah.
Dismantling.
I
wait
think
a
I
minute.
agree with
What's
Mir.
that? What does that mean?
Dismantling is the same thing with the detachable body parts. It's stupid.
Shadow 197810's
Doctor
finally getting
Nurse.
somewhere. Maybe he'll manage to take apart something before
Get
Kurai
those
gets
needles
tired
away
of his
from me.
incompetence.
Doll.
Shadow
Doll.
197810's
I have
getting
no
excited
idea.
about Mpreg,
Is it
but
like a
still
sex
can't
doll?
seem to get it right.
I
Noted
yeah.
that
What
he's
I
still
don't
doctor
know.
and nurse.
I feel like I need more details here.
Shadow
That is the
197810's
Elden
looking
Ring
out
lady.
for Kurai's delicate
Yes.
ego.
She is.
Or maybe just
she
not
has
wanting to get
extra-
poked with Kurai's needles.
She has extra hands. She has extra hands, yes.
I'm gonna skip because I
Zokaz
feel
is
like I need
bringing
more
up the fact
information.
that
Skip
Kurai's doll
this.
is alive.
I feel like there's not
And
enough
that's still
information.
not a reason for me to leave
Yeah, someone
Kurai
turned into a
alone.
doll comes to life. A sex doll? What?
Hmm.
You know what?
Shadow
You know what?
197810's
After saying all three of those
still
things,
keeping track of Kurai's losses. I'm starting to think Kurai's just a domless disaster waiting to happen.
What is domination loss? Like
Yeah,
you try to dominate and you
pa-
fail,
power
and they're
swap, yeah.
like, "Yep, you're now getting pegged."
okay, well, when you say the word pegged, okay.
Gee. It's like when lions
Shadow
are trying to protect their
197810's
territory, but it turns
resorting to
into
threats now,
like something
trying
else.
to peg me with his insults.
And now
they're
the
just bouncing
gazelle
right
is eating the lion. Haha. Wait, they're not even carnivores. Wait a minute. They don't have the right teeth for that.
Zokaos thinks he's so smart, explaining Kurai's dynamic.
Someone
let's
is
be
very
real.
Yes, my
dominant, and that's
dynamic.
Been a
often so-
softie at heart.
Hmm.
Like Fenris
You
said,
and
that's my
fandom.
dynamic. I am
Shadow
very dominant.
197810's
But I am
finally
becoming
caught on.
I am
Not that
I
it
am
matters.
becoming
What-
submissive.
Kurai's still just a sub in training or
My
not.
brain immediately goes to pegging when you say domination loss. It's like you
Yeah,
try to
I
dominate
understand that.
something, and
Um,
they're like, "Nope, I'm more top."
I'm gonna put honestly I'm gonna put this joking aside, I'm gonna put this in just no just because I don't have to hunt. How can I lose something I don't have?
Shadow
I don't like
197810
drugs.
thinks he's teaching Kurai a thing
I
or
kind of
two.
okay
But
with
from what I've
drugs if
seen,
the drug is not
Kurai's
too
the one
hard.
doing all the learning, and it's not just about being a sub.
Okay, legally for TOS reasons, I have to say.
Zulfman's
okay.
bringing up the clicker. Kurai's instant surrender device.
I guess
some-
it
It's
that is
almost cute
what
how
I
quickly
just
he
said is
folds.
TOS also probably.
If somebody is
Nostal89
intoxicated or under
projecting his
influence of any type of
sleepiness all over
drugs,
Kurai.
they legally
I'm
cannot give
surprised
consent.
Kurai hasn't started snoring yet, and lurk
What do
he
you
will.
mean? Hi,
Yo,
Nostal.
can't resist
Ursinet,
watching
Nosso, hello.
Oh wait, Ursinet's here too. Hi, Ursinet. The old TOS blah blah blah. He's very dominant, but then he hears the clicker. For his sub in training, I'm the teacher.
I don't know why drunk would be not okay if you are already a pair.
Yeah, and that's more of when it becomes more of a gray zone. But like legally, if somebody like
Legally?
later on, if somebody decides like after they sober up decides I didn't want to do that, they can take somebody to court and claim that that they were R-worded because they were
Mirniko
intoxicated.
thinks he's a lawyer now,
Okay, but,
but
like,
Kurai's just a big softie who needs his
what,
sleep.
the guy was also drunk.
Zokaos thinks he's a lawyer,
In which
and
case,
now he's
both of them
pondering
could
the age-old
technically
question
be in
of how
trouble,
drunk
but
is he
usually
They
that
go-
goes
But let's be
that
real.
would technically go in
Kurai's
favor
probably
of
drunk
that
on
would usually
love
go
for
in
boy.
favor of the female usually. 'Cause
That
we
is
have biased court
bullcrap.
systems. When it comes to stuff like that or divorces, it usually goes in favor
because
of the female.
bro, because I've seen girls do that.
How drunk is drunk?
They
Any amount
take
of
advantage they take advantage of like
Nostal89
stuff like
looking
that?
at Zoe
drunk
calls.
guys.
It's cute how they're
yeah.
trying to flirt with each other, but Curai's the real prize.
I would even say from my experience, I've seen girls do that more than guys. I think guys are really like, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble in that part.
Yeah, Pat. But yeah, I will say though, alcohol helps with shyness, from my own experience. I mean, what? Nothing.
Alcohol is fine unless you drink it too much. Then
yeah,
nothing is working.
Dry humping.
No.
That's like
Shadow 197
Without
What was that
zeros
fucking
noted again.
high school?
I'm starting to think
that's
it's his
without
catchphrase,
insertion.
and he's just waiting for someone to ask him to do a tier list on violas.
On violas?
On violas, what?
Just violas.
Which viola is the best viola? she didn't put apostrophe s.
Shadow
So it's violas
197
plural.
810's got a new level of note-taking, dry humping without insertion.
Right,
It's like he's trying to be an expert on something besides tier lists.
Fenris. Oh, somebody said that. Okay, she's just repeating it.
Yeah.
Nostal89 thinks Mirniko can time him out, but I think Curai's just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
ignore him and keep playing with Void instead.
It's fine, Nostal. You can stay here. It's fine. You're safe.
Dry orgasm is when you get vasectomy.
Mirniko
think.
checking the remaining
Not
time of the
that bad.
stream. How cute. Curai's gonna
Because
ignore
I
him
can't
and
see
let
any
Curai
other
get his
way
When we're
of
done
that
with
functioning
these.
that way.
How much more do we have?
I mean, I'm gonna go in like
Okay.
30 to
Nostal89
45
thinks Curai
minutes.
can
Let's
just
go.
make the
Let's go
stream
faster. Let's go
24
faster. Yeah,
hours.
that's about when I want to
Poor
stop as
guy's
well.
got
Yeah,
no
fuck
idea
that
how
shit.
long
I don't
Curai's
like that.
already been playing.
Etchy.
Etchy is fine, but it's not a fetish.
Yeah. Eggs.
Eggs?
Oh,
What am I doing with the
eggs.
egg?
Shadow
I mean,
197 810's
eggs being
gone full
inserted
anti.
from an
I'm starting
alien.
to think he's just a walking encyclopedia of anime tropes.
I have no idea what you're doing with the egg.
Zulfman
24
finally
hours.
speaks up. I'm surprised he didn't get distracted by Curai's cute face on stream.
What'd you say? Void.
Mirniko trying
is
to
it
reason
hard
with Curai
hard
about
boiled
the
or
game,
soft boiled?
but Curai's
I
not
think
listening. Curai's too
that was the
busy
question.
trolling Void
I
and making
think
him
alien eggs. Oh God, no.
What alien?
No.
It doesn't say alien eggs.
That's my assumption. Is alien eggs.
cry. Shadow
or egg laying.
197 810's got a weird game of culinary logic going on. Curai's
play
already
food.
lost. Curai's too busy eating
People
Void's
do stuff with
grape-sized
soft-boiled
tears.
eggs, and pretend that it's alien eggs. Actually, that is a common thing. Electric shocks.
No.
10 units. Yeah, that's as somebody who has had electric shocks, and like I have 10 units set up to my arms for like a neurological exam to figure out if I had carpal tunnel.
Shadow
It's freaking painful.
197
Also, that
810's
neurologist told me I
got
didn't have carpal tunnel,
Finally,
and then
Curai's
when
gonna
so I
take
got a
break
few more
and roast him
tests,
some
and then the
more.
hand
Maybe
doctor,
steal his snacks.
hand surgeon reached out, and he told the hand surgeon, yeah, I think he has
Zocals
carpal
wants
tunnel. I'm
to
like,
get
what the
zapped.
frick?
Oh.
Poor guy's got a death wish.
Yeah,
Save-
doctors
because
do
saved
like
me
that.
like
Happily oblige and
$500.
zappify him.
Okay. Did they
What
fix you? Did they fix your hand?
I do
Nostal 89
I got some
thinks
hand
Mirniko's
exercises from
gotta put up.
the hand
Finally,
doctor, so I didn't have to get
someone's got his
surgery or
back.
get the
Now
stupid
Curai's
shots that are
gonna
only
try to
temporary.
get in the
Wow, that's
way
good.
and mess everything
So
up.
I do hand exercises every single day, like 3 times a day, and for the
it's
most
better
part,
than getting a surgery.
Zulfman's
the
keeping
surgery for
tabs,
carpal tunnel is actually like
18,000
very quick,
seconds.
very painless,
That's like
and not
5
very
hours.
expensive, and it is a
Mirniko
permanent
better
surgery
not
as
be
well. So
planning
it's
a
not
marathon
like that
game
would have been my
session.
next
That's
go-to,
just
but
cruel.
not needing to get surgery is better, and I didn't want to get the shot because those cortisone shots are just they're a temporary fix.
Yeah.
And they only work
I
like
see.
twice, and then you just need to get surgery after that anyway. So
What
Shadow
emotionless
197
sex?
Yeah, that's enough.
810's
No.
still got his
I need
little
it.
notebook,
No.
writing down the
Yeah.
countdown.
God,
Like Curai's
no.
gonna
That
let
fucking
Mirniko
image.
win or something.
Okay.
Fair. Coffee enemas are a thing. I think that's why.
Fair.
Excessive.
Disgusting. I really don't like it.
I-
What? What is that? Exhibitionism, Al.
Guys,
I mean,
despite my
sure,
lack of
go for
Twitter,
it.
um,
Go for it. Body part expansion. Like just one body part, or like as
Yeah.
a whole, or something.
yeah, like Shoji's. I think that's Shoji's stomach.
I know
Eye penetration. No.
that is disgusting.
Zokaos
And
thinks
they
Kurai's
put
a figment of
fucking,
reality.
Rika in
Poor
there,
guy's
that's-
lost his
no.
grip on what's real. Kurai's just happy to be along for the
Face
ride.
sitting. What's your answer for face sitting?
I don't know.
You
Facial
don't know.
bondage. Oh, like gags.
No, I don't like facial
Shadow
hair on my girl.
197810
Hey, you don't want to go to the circus?
Now he's just waiting for Kurai to pull
Feeding
something out
tube.
of thin air.
Oh
Or
god,
maybe
no,
just
not
trip
feeding
over
tube.
his
That's
own
Feeding
feet.
tube.
that is why I had complications after my hernia surgery. Because when they were pulling the feeding, well, I guess not feeding tube, but like the breathing tube out. Apparently, I like closed my mouth down on it and then like got fluid in my lungs because of that while I was still unconscious. And so like I had to like do a lot of coughing and breathing exercises and stuff, which is horrible after a hernia surgery because coughing like pushes that area out like right where it's sore because I just had surgery there, in the abdominal area. It's like, oh god, that was horrible, and I had to like stay overnight. Super expensive.
Well, I don't know what feeding tube is anyways. I don't know what they're feeding into the tube.
Nutrition.
I'm not okay with it. Feed! There you go. Skip? Did you just skip that?
Shadow 197810's got a one-track mind.
Okay.
Just waiting for
I see
Kurai to
that.
trip.
All
Like
right,
it's gonna be
Femboy.
a special
I
effect
mean,
or
okay.
something.
we all know. Gerudo
Feminization.
Link. Gerudo
Zulfman's got a memory
Link.
like an
Let's.
He's gonna remember every little thing, even if it's
Oh,
just
animals.
Mirniko's impending doom.
Wait, excuse me? Miriko's a pending doom. Wait, Ursanet, why are you bonking Mir? For being lazy? Oh. Someone who like what? Noted for later? Wait, what are you noting for later this time? Oh god. Feral amphibians. What's the frog tongue doing?
Zulfman's just rubbing it in now. Kurai's gonna have to watch out for those
I think
feet of
feed
his.
is like
Tripping hazard
there
waiting
was
to
an
happen.
Just
explanation.
gonna skip
for
all the
that,
ferals.
right?
Alright. An explanation for
There
feet?
was an explanation for feed. It was
Like, why
because
people like it?
I heard this, but I don't know if this is correct. It's because the part of your brain that controls
You need to see
walking
this.
is really close to the part that's controlling the libido.
Wow.
Zokaos thinks he's an expert on brain structure, but really he's just speculating. Kurai's just a weird snowflake.
So they
No
can
two
bridge.
Kurais are alike.
Area brain processes sensory input from feeds adjacent to area processes genital sensation in the
Yeah.
somatosensory cortex. Interesting. Theorize that crosswire
So-
and neural spillover could explain why
So
feet
it's
are associated with
natural, right?
Interesting.
It's very
Filming.
natural.
Guys, I'm a VTuber. Everything is content.
Shadow 197810's got
Neutral.
his curiosity
Fingering.
piqued. Now he's wondering what
Fingering
exactly
is
Zokaos
too
knows about
vanilla
Kurai's brain. Like
for
it's
this
some kind of
list.
secret
Aren't
experiment.
you vanilla? Fishnets.
Fishnets
Shadow
is also super
197810's
vanilla for this list.
I'm
just
actually
getting
not that
more and more
into
interested in
fishnets. Not
Kurai's
against
business.
them.
Like
Why
he's
not?
trying to
I think
solve a mystery
what
or something.
fishnets does
Maybe
is
he should just ask me what's going on.
fishnets cover the area so that when something jiggles, you can see it's jiggling. Because otherwise, it's like not that clear.
Mir, you know Fenris doesn't have long-term memory. She only has short-term
Mirniko
memory.
thinks he's the fashion expert, but really he's
gives
just
it-
trolling.
it gives it
Fishnets are peak
texture.
Kurai. That's
I don't
all that
understand
Mirniko
this.
said.
I don't understand this.
It gives a
Shadow
shader.
197810's really pushing his luck
I know.
now, trying to get a rise out of him.
I'm like,
Like he's
I do
trying to
really
test my
like when I
limits.
see like one
But really,
fishnet
he's
and
just
like
gonna
one not
end up on
fishnet. Like I like
Kurai's
that
bad
like golf
side.
style. But like I'm not against fishnets.
Yeah, that's
but
actually better.
I'm not against fishnets, but like I prefer
Shadow
more solid.
197810's just
Food
making
on
sure
body.
everyone
No,
knows
thank
he's
you.
still
I don't
interested.
want to eat
Like a
from your
dog
body.
waiting for a
But
treat.
here's the thing.
But really, he's
I
just
like
gonna
food.
have to keep waiting.
And
It's not a fetish. I just like food. Like,
Okay, food job is like, is
Well,
it
it's just another
different than
table, right?
feed? I guess
No.
it is, right? You might not
Shadow
be into food jobs, but also
197810's trying to
like
change the
feed.
subject. Thinks Curai likes
forced
food.
exposure.
But really, Curai's
Are
just
people
gonna end up spilling
forcing
food all
forcing
over
my
himself.
exposure
It's a
on
talent.
like of my content? You guys forcing
I don't know what that means, forced exposure.
like
Is
content
it
being
like
shown to
somebody
people
is forcing
without
you
asking
to
me?
show your breasts or
I
something?
guess, yeah. Freckles, discussed earlier on the freckles.
I
Free
like
use.
freckles. I love them.
Mirniko's trying to
Use? What does
psychoanalyze
that
me.
mean?
Thinks I'm some kind
Anybody
of fragile
can
flower.
use you.
But really, I'm just a nanobot-powered wolf.
Use
You
you.
don't scare
Okay.
me.
Or
I wasn't
somebody
putting
else.
myself in there. Okay.
I think of myself, all right?
I see,
I'm the
I
bottom
see,
here,
I
all right?
see.
Think about how you
I
want.
see how your brain works.
Shadow
We all know how my brain
197810's found another way to be a pervert. Thinks he's got me cornered. But really, he's just reading the title
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
stream. Curai's probably got it up on the screen in big bold letters. Shadow 197810's got the hierarchy.
Have it
down.
up on the screen in
Curai's
big
the
bold
bottom
letters.
and Void's the top. And Curai's probably just taking it like the good
Wait.
little boy he is.
What?
Void's
Oh my
probably giving him a
God.
hard time.
Void's giving him a hard time.
Mirniko's got a mouth on him. Thinks he's an expert on
Oh
fetishes.
man, all right.
But really, he's just guessing. Curai's probably just playing along.
Oh,
It's all
Fraudy.
just a big
Reuse is
show for
probably
Void's
worse
amusement.
fetish. I kind of agree with you.
I
Frottage. It's
don't
is
probably
it
know what
like
that is.
sword fight?
it's when two swords are up against each other and being
Zulfman's
struck
sticking up for
against each
Curai.
other at the same time.
Thinks he's got a dirty secret.
Yeah, okay, I
But
see
really,
that. It's
Curai's
like
just
Star
a sweet
Wars.
boy.
I've seen that.
No,
movie.
no,
Void's
it's
the
not like
one with
Star
the twisted
Wars,
mind,
no.
not Curai.
Yes, Sea Wolf Man. Yes, true.
I like Star Wars.
You like Star Wars? Okay, we're just skipping all the bestiality related things.
Mirniko's really
For
pissing me off
we know
now.
all of that.
Thinks he's got a
Futanari
clever
is actually
comeback.
pretty
But
fine,
really,
if you
he's
ask
just
me.
begging to get roasted. Curai's probably
Because
just giggling in the background, and Void's probably
I don't know how
loving
to
every
explain
minute
this,
of it.
but for like traditional prawn, I don't like seeing
Shadow
that. I don't like seeing another guy.
197810's finally
But if
figured
it's
it
all
out.
girls, it's
Thinks
just
he's got the secret
better,
to
I
Curai's
think.
fascination with Void. But really, it's just a big
I'm
mystery.
indifferent towards this one.
Curai's probably just a lost little boy looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yuri is better. I really do think so. Yes. The cute girls hand holding is just better. And if they have dicks, it just makes it better.
Wait, it makes it
Even
better.
Betterer.
The dicks make it better?
Shadow 197810
No,
is really
what I'm
going
saying
all out
is
now.
I don't like the
Thinks he's got the
traditional
inside scoop.
style.
But really, Curai's just a
prawn.
confused mess.
I don't know why I'm censoring
Void's
that.
just
We've been
laughing
saying
all the way
some
to the
wild
bank.
shit. But like, yeah, if it's like just girls, I don't know. It's better. I don't know.
Shadow 197810's really milking it now. Thinks he's got the upper hand. But really, he's just
Giant.
a desperate loser.
Snoo
Curai's
snoo.
probably just rolling his eyes, and Void's probably facepalming.
Glasses. I like glasses.
I don't.
But I don't think of it as a fetish.
Yeah, same. But I just
Well.
don't like glasses. They seem inconvenient. They'll fall off. You have to remember to put them on in the morning.
I don't want to wear glasses. I'm talking about seeing somebody
Shadow
in glasses.
197810
Isn't a glory hole just
really
like the
going
hole you
after
go through,
Curai's
that
weak
tunnel you
spots
go
now.
through
Thinks
when
he's
you're
found
passed away?
Curai's
You
secret
see the
shame.
light.
But
Yes.
really,
The
Curai's
whole
just
No,
a
story.
it's
pretty boy
when
who
you're a
can't pull off
Viking and you
glasses.
die, and
Void's
that's where you
probably
go
just
through
teasing
to
Curai
get
about
to
his lack of
Valhalla.
fashion
You go through the
sense.
glory hole, get to Valhalla. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's for the glory.
I mean,
You
guys,
died in
I
battle.
wanna go to Valhalla.
Going goth Lolita. Goth Lolita? Gothic Lolita. Okay, I
Gothic.
can read. I like gothic.
Shadow 197810
I like Gothic too, but there's
really
Lolita in
throwing
there.
out some bold
Not
claims
gore.
now.
Lolita,
Thinks
I don't
Curai's going
even
to the
know
afterlife.
exactly what
But really,
Lolita
Curai's probably just
refers to
getting a
there.
I
ticket
don't
Is it
know
a
either.
lolly or-
I just
And
know.
Void's
Yeah,
probably
but I know
just
it's like a
laughing
danger
about
We're
zone, so I
not
just
taking
avoid it.
chances.
Yeah. I don't know what this means. Gyaru, isn't that just a person?
No, it's like a fashion thing. It's from Japan when they are like tanning
kind of like-
themselves out.
Like drag, kind of?
1978110's trying to defend
No,
Kurai's
it's not drag.
questionable
It has
fashion
nothing to
choices.
do with drag.
Thinks he's got a
It's
good
like
point. But really,
darker
he's just drinking the
skin,
Kurai Kool-Aid.
but
Kurai's probably just wearing
have
the
like
whole
shit
style,
ton of
and Void's
makeup,
probably
different
just baseball
different colored hair and stuff.
I'm just gonna say no, just because
I
don't
like
really know.
Gyarus. They're cute. Hair job. Fuck me. What? I
Heyo?
haven't
Zoe
thought
thinks
about
he's got a
that.
comeback. Tries to
What
school
does that
Mirniko
mean?
on Japanese fashion,
Just fucking
but really
the
he's
hair?
just a
Okay.
fashion noob. Mirniko's probably just laughing at him.
Ah, I hate
and Void's
hairstyles. What the
probably
frick
just
are
rolling his
hairstyles? Ah,
eyes.
hair. It's not. Oh my god, hand holding. That is.
Mirniko's
Hand
got-
just
holding!
oh, hold on.
it
No, we
is.
can't show that on
Thinks
stream.
Kurai's
Can't show
just
that
a
on
hot
stream.
mess.
That's
No
Probably
way.
right.
that
Kurai's
is. Oh
probably
god.
just a walking
TOS.
Oh,
fashion
man, that's
disaster.
almost TOS
Well,
right there, guys.
you're going
Probably
on
just
hiatus,
enjoying
so
the show.
if you get banned, it's fine.
Yeah, but I still have 2 more streams to do tomorrow before the hiatus
Shadow
starts.
197810's getting a little too invested. Starts throwing around accusations, but
Hand
really
holding,
Void's
not on my
probably just
Christian
trolling him.
stream.
Kurai's probably just getting a kick out of it.
My
and I'm
Christian
probably just
VTubing
enjoying
channel.
the chaos.
This is my fetish. Everybody answered, this is my fetish. Handicapped. Hand job. It's
Sure. I
it's
mean,
like high school all over again.
oh god.
Shadow
Happy crying.
197810's
Yeah,
That
getting
is
a
not
little
a
fingers
fetish.
even worse.
tries to
That is-
distract from the hand-holding.
How is that a
But
fetish?
really,
don't
it's
know.
just a failed
Harem.
attempt to change the subject. Kurai's probably just
I hate
smirking at him,
harems.
and Void's
I fucking
probably
hate
just
them.
laughing
Okay,
at
good.
his
Not
I
just
misfortune.
can't-
me. I don't have that
can't
much.
read that shit. I hate it.
See, it's like when people are like, I have so much love to go around, just need to spread it. I'm like, I don't have enough love to go around. Like, what?
I really don't like romance in manga and stuff, but if it's like harem, it's like it never ends. It's always romance or something. I can't handle it, man.
Anybody have
Headless.
head? Anybody need some head? This guy needs
Zulfman's
some head.
trying
Anybody
to
have some
one-up
head?
Void, thinks he's got a good jab,
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
really he's just a little too eager.
I don't even know
Kurai's
what to
probably
do with
just
that.
rolling his eyes, and I'm probably just ready to take on the
Hidden
challenge.
sex. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Hidden sex.
Zulfman's just being a weirdo.
What? How did I
Tries
just
to bond
open
with
up
Shadow
Microsoft Excel?
197810 over their
You
shared
just
awkwardness. But
hit
really,
your
Shadow
keyboard, I think.
197810
Yeah, my
just
phone
looking
fell on the
confused.
Control Windows Alt
Kurai's
key and then
probably
Excel
just shaking
opened.
his
Maybe it fell
head.
into X as
And
well.
I'm
I don't
probably
know.
just smiling at their ridiculous friendship.
Human cow.
Zokao
I
thinks
see
he's
the
got a
vision
deep
there. It's
knowledge
like
of fetishes, but really he's
no, I
just a
don't
little
actually.
too
I
ignorant.
tried, but
Can I
Headless
be the
is
cattle?
probably just a weird kink, and
I think
Kurai's
it's
probably
like
just snickering
you
at
have a
his
herd.
embarrassment.
It's like harem, but like
Right, Chaos? There's some stuff in here I've heard for the first time. That surprised
Shadow
me. I've been in the furry community for a
197810's
long
calling
time.
it. Thinks he's got a good eye
Fine.
for drama,
Got my
but
fidget
really
spinner.
Kurai's just getting milked again.
Inside
And
her
I'm
fu-
probably just the
Human
one
Cow's
doing the
Spoilers!
milking.
actually in
It's a good
Cyberpunk
job.
main story. Is that I actually played the Cyberpunk main story?
Don't
I've
tell
never
me
seen-
anything about Cyberpunk. Doesn't say anything about
Bro,
Cyberpunk.
That's not a spoiler.
I'm avoiding every spoiler still, because I still need to finish Witcher before I can play.
Shadow 197810's trying to sell his product. Thinks he's got
Anybody
a
want
market
what
for Kurai's
milk?
drama, but really Kurai's just laughing it off.
Fanboy.
And I'm probably just
I'm
getting a
getting
kick
cattle.
out
I'm
of their
getting. I'm
silly
gonna be milked.
antics.
I'm gonna put that in. I don't know. Human furniture.
Human furniture. I guess I haven't thought about any of these. So these are all new concepts to me. What do we do with the furniture?
You
do we
sit on
just
it like in
down
that
on it?
picture. You use a footrests. Common one. Those are main ones.
I don't like that.
Use it as
no.
table to eat food off of.
That doesn't sound structurally
Human on furry. Ew. Furry on furry only.
human on furry. I don't know. I don't like furry.
Excelsis9 thinks
But I
he's got
like
a good
human.
one-liner.
Boy bro is here
Tries to get in
now.
on the
This
QI
bit is for
action,
QI
but
and
really Void's
Viola, you
probably
might have
just
split.
cringing
Don't
at his
spin it all in
dad
one
jokes.
piece.
And
I'll
I'm probably
put
just
it
laughing at
towards
Excelsis9's silly
finish
feet.
this electric bill.
Thank you for the one bit. Excesses. Furry
Zulfman
on
thinks
furry
he's got a
only.
good comeback. Tries
I
to
I
flip
don't
the
know. I
script
don't
on
like
QI,
furry.
but
Even man
really
gets a
I'm
furry
the furry woman.
Wait, no.
And I'm probably
No.
just rolling my eyes at his attempts
Humiliation.
to be a
Oh,
dominant
it's
male.
Rocket Team.
Sucka.
Sucka. What is Sucka?
Saka.
My team Rocket.
Team Rocket.
True.
My dyslexia is so fucking stupid.
Depends on type of humiliation. And I don't know. It comes and goes. Nah.
Team Rocket. Impregnation is. I really don't like it.
I mean,
And it's like when in the spicy comics, it's like
Zoe
they all
Calls thinks he's
have
got a
that
good point.
shit.
Tries to relate
Alright,
to
guys,
QI's
I don't-
humiliation.
when
but
I'm
really,
in
Kirai is
when
just
I'm in
taking it
heat,
like a
I really
champ.
like
And I'm
being in
probably just
heat. But
getting
then
a
when I'm
kick
not
out
in
of
heat
their
anymore, I'm like,
silly
oh god, what did I do
Might
when I was
even
in
join
heat?
in.
Is it just? Are you saying when you're just horny?
When I'm in heat, yeah.
But there's also begging involved with this one, so it's not just being
Excelsis
horny.
9
It's
finally
also
gets
begging.
a truth bomb, realizes that QI's actually okay with getting humiliated, but
Wait,
really
no,
I'm
hold
just
on.
laughing at their embarrassment, and probably making some snarky comment about how QI's just a
Inanimate
glutton for punishment.
objects. What does that mean?
JD Van. I mean, hold on, no, I'm not supposed to say that, right? Trump might take my channel down if I say that.
JD Wentz.
The things he himself, I think, said about having sex with
likes-
his couch,
What?
but now he claims he never
That
said
guy
that.
is fucking wild, dude.
Right?
Zoe Kaos thinks he's got a good
It's
example.
like from a book or
tries to make
something
a
from
point
before
about
he was
Kirai's humiliation,
in running for vice
but
president,
really
and then
I'm
of
just
course when he's
giggling
in the
at the
running,
image,
suddenly all that
and
disappeared.
probably
He
thinking
apparently
up a
never
witty
said it.
response,
They ask you
something
how you are,
like,
you just have to say
"Oh,
They say that you're
I
fine.
think
I
we've
know.
all seen
Okay.
Kirai
Okay.
get
Can't
table
get into it
flattened
because
before."
they would never understand.
He wouldn't never understand.
Well, picture shows rubbing table as an
What the-
example. So yeah, it's the couch fucker. Sibling incest. It can't be
Shadow
any other incest. I don't think.
197810.
Oh, no,
can't
you
be-
missed what was
Oh,
on
it
screen a
can
moment
be,
ago.
yeah.
Change the
Yes.
subject.
You missed what was on the
Really,
screen a
I'm
moment
just about
ago.
to dive back into the QI humiliation fest, and probably make some
You
comment
can be
about how
incest
Shadow
with your
Wait.
cousin too,
197810
or
just
whoever.
mad because
That's
they
what was
didn't
on
get an
screen a moment
invite
ago.
to the QI table
Oh,
flattening.
parent and child incest. I'm reading everything. Should I be doing this?
I don't know.
Zulfman can't handle the truth.
Like yesterday in
tries to
Repo
cover
where
his
everybody was
ears.
reading out the
But
password.
really,
I'm
I'm
like,
just going
what
to
are you
keep on
guys
teasing
doing?
Kirai about their table
I'm
learning
just
skills,
reading
and probably
everything.
make a snide comment about Zulfman's lack of sense
Maybe
of
I
humor.
shouldn't. Sibling. I'm not gonna say the other word.
I mean, people keep trying to ship me and Fenris.
Is it the stepbro stuff? I think the stepbro stuff is fine. If it's
Yeah,
like
that's
not
technically
related.
incest, but they're
Shadow
not like blood related.
197810
So yeah.
thinks
Yeah.
they're trying to be the rules police. Reminds me of the swear word ban. But really, I'm just going to substitute
No,
the
don't.
word with something even more creative and colorful, and probably get a few giggles out of the chat for it.
So what's your answer for this one?
I don't know. On one hand, it's weird. On the other hand,
Do
I'm
you
not
have
really
a sibling?
I'm not. That's the other thing. I'm not really opposed to it, but I also don't have a sibling. I'm an only child in real life.
Okay. So
So-
you can
Shadow
actually choose whatever you
197810
want with it.
tries to get me
Yeah,
to
so
confess.
like maybe if I had an
Asks if
actual
I'm into
sibling and I
Kirai.
saw this come up,
But
I'd be like,
really,
oh
I'm
god,
just
no,
going
I
to
would never
play it
think of
coy.
them that way. But since I don't
Because
have an
that
actual
might
sibling,
sound
it's
like
like
Kirai are
in my head it's
complicated,
fucking
and
god
probably
no
give a sassy
disgusting.
comment about
No,
how
please.
I'm not going to spill the tea
Kurdai and
just
Furs?
because Shadow 197810 asked
I'm just
nicely.
gonna put this in. I don't know. Alternate. What does that even mean? What alternate?
Excelsis
It's
9
like
is just trolling
cousins.
Kirai.
It's like being a
Makes
cousin
a
fucker.
SMH face. But really, I'm just laughing at Kurai's embarrassment, and probably making some comment about how Kurai's just going to take it like a champ.
Like, what if the cousin is like,
Shadow
Twice removed,
197810
Oh, well
thinks they
then-
made a
whatever.
clever
Well,
joke.
then it's like
References some
they're
random
basically
thing called
not even
Alabama.
really that related at that
But
rate.
really, I'm just not going to
Yeah.
get it, and
but
probably
it's
just
still
shrug it off
incest, right?
and say something like,
Inflation.
"Yeah, I've heard of Alabama. Is that a new video game or
Inflation is
something?"
horrible.
What? What, Fenrir? Sweet home Alabama.
I think inflation is one of the worst ones. I truly don't understand.
Depends on the type of inflation. Like I've seen a lot in like the furry community being transformative rubber and like being a pool toy type of inflation.
Huh?
Yeah, it's
What?
very common.
Shadow
It's very common also.
I'm neutral
thinks
against it.
they're so
Inverted
clever,
nipples.
keeps referencing this thing called
No
noted.
way.
But
What
really,
is
yeah,
I'm
that?
just going
Okay,
to call
it's
them
like
out on it.
That's my third
And
nipple.
say something like,
My third
okay,
nipple's inverted.
noted, noted, noted.
I
Are you
think.
trying
I
to
don't
get me
know.
to
Maybe
notice
it's
or
not.
something?
From this angle, it looks inverted, but it feels like a bump. I don't know.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Excelsis 9 can't take the heat, says they're leaving. But
Oh, you
really,
don't
I'm
know
just
what
going
body
to
part they're
call
gonna touch
after them
next.
and say something
Wait,
like,
you're leaving. Wait.
oh, don't go Excelsis 9. I was
Wait a
just
minute.
getting started on teasing Curai some more.
Invisible. Am I invisible or are they invisible?
And you pick. I want them to be invisible.
Exocaus tries to be all edgy,
I,
mentions
them to be
Navi's 4,
invisible is
but
really
really, I'm
concerning.
just not going to fall for it. And probably just give a sarcastic comment about how
For me, it's
Exocaus
exciting.
is just trying to be relevant again.
But also, I mean, I do want to be invisible, just for convenience.
Being invisible is such a fucking OP
Excelsis
thing,
9
though.
thinks they're so
You can
clever,
do.
gives a donation and tries to get me to be
if
all
you're okay with
cheerful and
breaking the
appreciative.
law, you can do
But really, I'm
a
just
lot
going to
of
give them
things.
some sass
Right?
and say something like, oh,
Yo, I
thanks
could go get some
Excelsis 9.
food.
I can buy myself something
Yeah.
nice with that. Like a new pair of heels to wear when I'm kicking Curai's butt.
You can do so much with that.
I don't really know about the Kama Sutra, so I'll skip.
Kissing is such a fucking stupid thing to add.
It's not a fetish. Lactation.
Lactation is a fetish, and I know some woman has that fetish. Like
Shadow
Some men are
197810
into it
they
too.
they've
don't-
made another joke.
they
I've seen
keep
the boys on this
lactating so
But really,
so
I'm
that
just going to call them
their
out on it
husband can
and say
keep
something like,
drinking the milk.
oh, classic.
Won't
And
that
they
Really,
just
say
be
that
Shadow
it's-
fetish earlier?
197810. You think
What's
you're
that?
so original.
Because we had the
But
breast milk
Curai's
fetish
been doing
earlier.
that joke for years.
Yeah, but you skipped it, I think.
I think I put it in no. Thought I did. Yeah, there it is. Breastfeeding.
It's like I don't understand it, but like there are some people that are into it. Definitely.
large. It's
Large ass,
Large.
of course. What do you
Zoe
mean?
House
depends
gets all
how big.
philosophical. Starts
like-
talking about fetishizing
like I said
Yeah.
earlier, I like skinny,
really,
so
I'm
like
just going
if
to
something
roll
is
my eyes
disproportionately
and say
large on a
something
skinny
like,
body,
Oh, come on, Zoe House. Don't
Yeah,
get
maybe.
too deep.
But I
We're just here
like
to have
generally
some fun, not
speaking,
attend
large
some
ass is
lactating themed
quite good.
conference.
like all of these. Like...
Okay. Like peanut. You were talking about the peanut size not mattering earlier.
Correct.
Zulfman thinks they're so tough, says,
Okay.
Yuha, in a try-hard
make
attempt
your-
to seem like
make your
they're agreeing
choice.
with me. But really, I'm just going to give them some lip and say something like, oh,
I mean,
wow,
doesn't mean I don't
Zulfman's
like
trying to
it.
be all cool and stuff. Nice try.
I mean, but I mean,
Okay.
I'm not picky
Large
about
va-
size,
vagina.
but doesn't mean I'm against a larger one.
I don't know why you would be into the large vagina.
Yeah, me neither. I'm
But
gonna skip.
yeah,
Shadow 197810 still stuck on there. Noted thing, trying to be
latex.
all relevant again.
Okay.
But really, I'm just going to make fun of them.
I
Say
Bro,
something like,
legs and
I
thighs.
really
Oh,
like
great.
thighs. Thighs are
Shadow
good.
I like
197810
legs and
still
thighs,
stuck
but not
on
like
noted.
as a fetish.
I guess that's just going to be their
I
thing
don't
now.
know if it's a fetish, but I like them. Lingerie.
Oh my god, how many notes are you making?
I don't know if it's like makes any difference for me.
Oh my God.
Zulfman really wants to make it known that they're taking
Lingering.
notes. But really,
Okay,
I'm just
that
going to
is
roast
no.
them and say something like, oh, wow, Zulfman's
What the
taking
tongue
so many
doing?
notes. I'm sure they can win
Okay.
a prize for most notes taken
What
in
that
one sitting.
tongue?
Zokao thinks
Machine.
they're so smart, mentions
Ah.
Orochimaru. But really, I'm
Why
just
is it
going
a
to give them
washing
some
machine?
sass and say something like,
Oh.
oh, Orochimaru, really Zokao's? You think you're the first person to bring him up.
Is it a step
Kurai's
bro
been
thing?
talking
It's
about
like
him
you
for
get
weeks.
stuck in the machine.
A sex machine, maybe? A Robot? I don't know.
It's just showing a
either
fucking
way.
washing
Zokaos
machine.
thinks they're all
Okay,
mysterious
magical
and
girl.
creepy.
I don't know what
But really,
magical
I'm
girl
just going to call
in
them out
anime
on
really
it
means. Does
and
that
say
mean that they
something
can
like,
like do
"Oh,
spells and
spare
stuff
me the
like in Harry
drama,
Potter? Like,
Zokaos. We're all adults here.
It's
No need to
the
be so
Sailor
coy."
Moon.
I haven't seen.
Do you
Sailor
find
Moon.
Sailor Moon attractive? Like
seen Sailor
the
Moon.
girls in the Sailor Moon.
Like, what's magical though? Like, what are
They're
their
magical. They can
abilities?
transform into magical girls.
Okay, and then what do they do?
Then they suck cock. No, they
Mm.
don't.
That's an interesting power for them to gain.
I think in this context they would, but like normally they don't.
But do they get any powers when they transform? Or they just
Zokaos
look
still
different?
trying to sound all innocent.
They
really, I'm just going
gain
to rip them
powers,
apart
yes.
and say
What powers
something
do they
like,
get?
"Oh, shut up,
Suck.
Zokaos.
I
Kurai's been
don't know,
talking
man.
about
I don't
Orochimaru
remember.
nonstop.
I
They're
gotta
practically
say-
an expert on the guy."
They gain special powers.
Okay, here's the thing for
Made.
Maid. You
Zulfman
go
thinks
first.
they're
You go
so
first,
clever.
actually.
Mentions
Magical
magical
girl
powers.
yes.
But really, I'm just going to have a little
I
fun
like
and say
Minto.
something like, "Oh, Zulfman
Minto?
thinks they can tap into magical
Mint
girl
Phantom.
powers." Huh, well,
She's
I'm
a
sure their
ghost
lack
maid.
of powers will really inspire
But
us.
I don't know.
I think maids are
If
alright,
I-
but like, I don't really see them as a fetish.
Yeah, I don't see it as a fetish either. Makeup. Yeah, it's definitely a fetish. Masked face.
What do you have to hide?
Yeah,
Actually,
what are you hiding? Where
I
are
do
you
kind of
hiding your
like- I do
face?
kind of actually like masked face. No, masked faces.
I think mask can be sexy.
All right, Gooners in chat.
What did-
Gooners in chat?
That's not a
Shadow
fetish.
197810
Is it like watching somebody
still
do it
stuck
or
on
something?
that
No,
noted
just doing
thing.
it. Just
I
doing it, I
swear.
guess.
It's like
That's
they have
not
a
a
permanent
fucking
sticker on their
fetish.
forehead. And say something like,
That
"Oh,
is
great.
horrifying.
Shadow 197810's still taking notes. Maybe they can write
What
a
is
book on the
that
art of doing
picture?
absolutely nothing."
That was Krillin. You're talking about the.
It's Hilda.
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's. Wait, yeah, hold on. That's Hilda. Wait, I'm surprised Hypnosis wasn't in here, actually. Mind Break.
Shadow
break.
197810 tries to bring up Hild. But really, I'm just going to one-up them and say something like,
I'll just say that
"Oh,
this is
Hild,
also
huh.
Hypnosis, in
Well,
which case.
let me tell you all about Hild. Shadow
No, Mind Break is
197810.
like
Okay,
further
Kurai's been
form of
researching
Bro.
Hypnosis.
And let's just say,
okay.
she's
You
not
need
exactly
to
what
explain
you'd call a
something
role
to me.
model.
You
Yeah.
said being drunk is like not okay.
Shadow
Drugs are not okay.
197810
But
still
this
stuck
is
on those
okay?
notes of
It's
theirs.
basically grooming.
It's like they're obsessed or something.
Oh,
And
no,
say something
I don't-
like, "Oh, wow. Shadow
Because usually, like, I think
197810's
Mind
noted
Break
Hild.
as
too.
like a further
Maybe they
form
can
of
write a
hypnosis, but
dissertation on the
before you
art
can
of
do
being
hypnosis,
utterly
it has to be
boring.
consensual.
That's also
And hypnosis also is not possible. Like, you can't get somebody to do something under hypnosis that they don't actually want to do. It's not possible.
But what if they
Otherwise-
take it back? What if they take their consent back?
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, I don't know how that
Shadow
holds up in law.
197810
That wasn't discussed
thinks
in
they're
our
so
Title
clever
IX,
with their consensual notes.
Mind break is
But
not
really,
in the
I'm
law.
just going to call them out on their
Wow.
hypocrisy and say something like,
Doesn't need hypnosis.
"Oh,
Somebody
great.
called their
Shadow
representative.
Oh, mind control. Here we go.
197810
Get
is
it.
suddenly an expert on consent."
Okay,
Well,
no
let me tell
way.
you, honey,
okay.
I've been hypnotizing
All
Kurai
right,
with my cute face
whatever.
for years.
Mini guy girl. Oh, it's like mini guy or girl. Like how many are we talking about?
Monster. Depends on the monster.
Fuck. Are you a monster fucker?
Look, I've seen Monster Masune. I've
Okay.
seen Monster Masune.
Shadow 197810's still taking
Okay,
notes.
what's her name?
I swear,
What's her name?
it's
Monster
like they're trying to
Masune.
write the definitive
Mia?
guide
Is
to
that
annoying
Mia? Is that
people.
her name?
And
Am
say
I
something
am I
like,
somehow remembering
"Oh,
that?
Wow.
Doesn't
Shadow
have
197810's
I think tentacles
noted
is
my
like
cute
a
face
different
hypnotic
fetish.
powers. Maybe they should start a support group for people
I
who
somehow
can't handle a little bit
remember-
of flirting.
I somehow remember Mia's the snake
Zulfman
girl's
thinks they're
name.
some kind of gaming expert. But really, I'm just going to roast
Monster
them
girl.
and say something like, "Oh, wow.
Moral
Zulfman's finally
degradation.
figured out that
Degradation.
Monster Musume is for
Degra-
beginners.
Nah.
Congratulations
Nah.
on reaching level 1.
Multiple
Maybe you can
penetration.
100% it by
Oh.
next year."
Oh, okay.
If it can fit.
Multiple body parts.
Depends on the body part. Muscles we already discussed earlier.
Yeah, I don't know
Shadow
why they're-
mythical
197810
creatures.
still noting away. Maybe
Yeah.
they can write a thesis on the art of doing
Sure.
absolutely nothing productive. And
But
say
not really as
something
a
like,
fetish though. So
oh, great. Shadow
Ah.
197810
God, no.
noted my roast of Zulfman.
I don't know what that
I
means.
wonder if they're going to
And we need to
include
hurry
that
up.
in their
It's
comprehensive guide to
NTR.
being a tryhard.
Oh, that's what it stands for. So that's isn't that just cuckolding?
Yes.
Zulfman accuses me
Okay, I
of
had
cheating.
cuckolding.
How cute. They think I'd stoop to that level and say
Nudism.
something like, oh,
I'm
wow,
indifferent
Zulfman
towards
Okay,
it.
is
it's
still a
like-
cheater.
I'm not
Maybe they should check
personally
their own
into-
gaming skills.
I'm not a nudist.
Curai's already done tier
No, I'm
lists with
not
Void,
either.
and I'm still not even playing.
Oil. Just fucking frying the.
Cook them up. Hmm.
Orgasm denial?
Actually, wait. Where was? How many people? Because I know that one's pretty common.
Denial.
Oviposition. That's the laying
What
eggs.
is Oh, it's the.
What's this again?
What's
boob
that
job.
mean?
Boob job.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why,
Haven't
why does it
experienced
not
yet.
say boob job then? Parasite.
Shadow 197810
Pasties.
still
I-
taking
Okay,
notes.
sure.
I'm
Maybe they can
indifferent.
include Zulfman's gaming skills in their comprehensive
Hey
guide to
gang, there you
mediocrity.
go.
And say
Your
something like,
category.
oh, great. Shadow 197810's noted my
Amphibian
defense.
people.
I guess they're just trying to make sure they get an A in gaming
Aquatic
snobbery.
people.
Green people.
Avian people. Insect people.
Insect
and all these all
people.
depend. Mammal people. those
Mammal
are just
people
furries.
is just fucking humans are mammals. What do you mean?
Personality
What?
excretion.
Excretion.
Shadow
Pet play.
197810 thinks they're so smart, labeling me and Curai as mammal people,
Mammal
like
people.
that's a real thing, and say something like, oh, wow.
I don't know
Shadow
what that is.
197810's finally figured out that
Never really
Curai and
understood the
I are
phone sex.
lupo. Congrats
But
on
also I
taking
grew up on the
5
internet,
minutes to
so-
research. Now maybe
You're
you can get to
saints.
100% on Monster Girl
I'm indifferent.
Paradox.
Oh, it's that guy
I-
from the metal bender guy from Fairy Tale.
Under.
Like him. Oh God, no. By the way, for those who are in that and say that piss is sterile, no, it's actually not. That's been disproven. That was a myth.
Piss is not sterile.
It is not
no.
sterile. It does have bacteria in it. That
Yeah,
is
of
meant
course.
to survive inside.
I-
Well, not really survive for long term inside of our bladder. That's why we pee, but it's okay in the
I-
bladder. It can get.
Who says that
Shadow
though?
197810
A lot of people
Why
have
did
said
you
that.
say that?
thinks
A
they know
lot of
something
people have
about
said
that.
Phenom
That is sterile.
172. But really they're just a
This
nosy
is
Parker.
people
And
say
say
piss
something
is
like,
sterile.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't
great.
think that's
A
a
lot
thing.
of people
I think they were
think-
making shit.
No, a lot of
197810
people think that
spreading
piss is
gossip.
sterile. It's a very
Maybe they
common
should
myth.
focus on getting a girlfriend
Um,
instead of spreading
And
rumors
that's usually
about
what people
others.
who are into piss drinking or other types of piss play say. Is they're like, oh, it's fine, it's sterile. No, it's not.
Oh.
And also, when people used to pee on sea urchin stings to sterilize it, because like that, I think that does technically work,
I think
but
it's
then you're
because of
also
ammonia.
kind of infecting the wound at the same time with the bacteria that's in the pee. So, anyways, plant girl ends pole dancing.
No,
I mean
I don't know.
that's just dancing,
I
right?
have no idea.
What's sexual about that? It's just
No,
dancing.
it's pole dancing. It's like striptease.
Yeah, it's
type
just
of
dancing. What I
dancing.
mean,
Possession. I don't
Shadow
understand that.
197810's still noted that. Maybe they can
Okay.
wait a novel
Look,
based on all the
figure
useless
out then.
information they
I like not being in
and
control.
say something like,
All right.
wow.
Again, I'm
Shadow
a mega bot.
197810's still taking notes. Maybe they'll
Oh,
finally
God,
learn
no.
something
Oh,
from
no,
all these
fuck
useless
that.
notes. But I doubt it.
Prostate
Massage. I've heard this actually has health benefits.
massage.
Shadow
Prostitution.
197810's trying to make a
The
point.
legality of this is
But it's just
complicated.
a bunch of incoherent babbling.
So,
And say something like,
Pubic
oh,
hair.
great.
Okay. Mhm.
Shadow 197810's managed
Did we
to
already
say
do
something
public
almost
use?
coherent.
Yeah, we
Congratulations.
did
Now
free
maybe you
use,
can make a
I
complete
guess.
sentence that
Retractable
doesn't
feet-
sound
wait,
like
hold
it's
on,
written
this is
by a
just-
5-year-old.
No.
Oh, hey, it's not Vance. What's his name from Trigun? What's his name? Vash.
I don't know, but the rim job is no.
Yeah. Arigato,
Robot.
Mr. Roboto. Don't. So it depends on a robot. Fenris is a robot.
Sad crying. It's not happy. It's sad. Saliva.
Sado?
I mean, okay, but like that's also doesn't that also has? I mean, I don't know.
Shadow
Kind of.
197810
Bacteria, kind of.
finally managed to
But
string
it is
together a
bacteria that
coherent
our
word.
bodies are used
and
to
say
having
something
in
like,
our mouth
"Oh,
and our
wow.
stomach.
Shadow
So if you
197810
piss
said a
into
real word.
someone's
How
penis, it's
impressive.
okay.
Saliva's got nothing on my nanobots.
Usually, but also as far as that goes, like
Shadow
part of the reason
197810 is trying to be
males
clever.
have the urge
But it's just
to
a sad attempt
pee
to sound
after
interesting.
orgasming
And say
is to
something like,
clear out
"Oh,
the tubes
great.
in case there's
Shadow
any bad bacteria in there.
197810's got a saliva story to share, please. By
So
all
it's
means,
sterile. So
tell
you
me about the
lied.
time you spit on a cookie."
Scar. No.
From Lion King?
I don't
Okay.
know. That is fucking crazy. Self-cessed is clone-like, I guess.
Not as a fetish.
No.
Shadow 197810's trying to make a point. But it's just a bunch of incoherent
probably no.
nonsense. And say
I don't
something
know.
like, "Oh,
Paired
great.
senses. Oh,
Shadow
that could be interesting.
197810's still spouting off about self-cyst. Like
That could be
anyone
interesting.
cares.
Shibari, that's
Curie's
just...
more interesting than this.
I
And
mean,
they're still
okay,
figuring out
that's...
who they are.
I should put that in not as a fetish, but because that's technically not. I mean, some people consider it a fetish, but it's really a form of art.
Shadow
than,
197810
How
thinks
many
Curie's
do
a
we
messenger
have?
service. But really, they're just
left?
being lazy.
Not that
and say something
many.
like,
At the
"Lol,
rate we're going.
Curie's too busy
Oof,
trolling them
God.
to care."
I
And you're still
I need
trying
to
to get them
go.
to
I
send
need
you
to
the
eat.
results. What's the matter?
We're
Shadow
speeding through them pretty quickly at
197810
this rate.
can't even be bothered to
I also
ask
need
me
to
yourself.
eat. Short stack of skin suit.
Short stack.
Oh, that type of
Oh,
skin
okay.
suit.
No.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
I also had
Sleeping is
How's that a
like not
fetish?
okay. Slime girl. Small balls. What? The?
Shadow 197810's still taking notes.
I do
Small
like
breasts.
small
Even
I
when you're
like
supposed to
small
be asleep.
breasts.
And say
indifferent.
something like,
Small
"Oh,
peanut.
great.
Oh,
Shadow
okay. You gave
197810's
big
got
one.
insomnia now.
The
Maybe they
I
can start a
like.
support group. And Curie's not even
Okay, you were
participating
lying
because
to
they're
us.
too
What?
busy being awesome.
You were lying.
I'm indifferent towards small.
Okay, but you
I
the
do have
big.
a preference for a larger.
Okay.
Shadow
But then
197810's still
the
noted.
size matters.
Like
then.
that's going to make a
A
difference.
little bit,
And
but
say
it's not
something
everything.
like, yeah. Shadow 197810 still noted. Maybe you can
Oh
start
my
a to-do
God,
list
Mir.
next and actually get some work done.
I don't really care about smell snuff.
Shadow 197810's trying to be smooth.
Okay, all right.
But it's just awkward. And say
All
something
right,
like,
trying.
"Oh, Mirniko's trying to play it
Try and
cool."
quick fire these.
But it's not working. Shadow
I'm not thinking about them too much.
197810.
Stuck in something.
You're about as smooth as a
Sure.
rusty old gate.
Stuffed full. I don't like the feeling of being full, but I do like the idea of being. What? I don't like smells. Swinging. Oh.
Mirniko's trying to come for me, but it's just a sad attempt. And say something like top tier. You wish, Mirniko, Curie's tier
Tail.
lists
I like
are about
tails.
to get a major shake-up. And you're
Not
just a
a fetish, but I
footnote
like
in the
tails.
history
Tan
of
lines.
VTubers.
Tan
I
lines.
Don't like.
I think tan lines are cute.
I don't. I like things to be as even smooth color personally, and like I said earlier, like I like pale, so I don't even know what that really means.
It introduces contrast.
Tattoos and different tentacle.
I saw that. No way. Also, say. Jesus.
Oh, I hate being tickled. Time stop.
Okay.
The
well,
world. Actually, I do really like I'm gonna say it's a femboy. It's a fetish, but I do really like tomboys. Torture.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes. Like I like androgyny. That's like I like femboys. I like tomboys because I really like androgyny. Trampling. That's usually on the balls, isn't it? Like transformation. Oh.
Ew.
Shadow197810 still noted. Like they're keeping a diary or something. And say
I don't
something
know
like,
what that means.
yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Shadow
Sword fighting with penises? I don't know.
197810 still noted.
Tummy and abs.
I'm glad you're so diligent about noting my
Tummy,
insults.
sure, abs, no.
It really makes me feel special.
I don't like that. Tummy, yes. Abs, no.
No. Water is not a good lubricant. It adds friction.
Unusual pupils.
I do. Not as a fetish, but I do like that. I think that's cool. Same with teeth.
Usual
I like those
teeth.
anime. No.
Like
Oh
British.
God,
Shadow
no, not sounding.
197810
I had to
still
get a
trying to one-up
catheter when I had
Mirniko.
my surgery
But it's just
because that
pathetic.
area was numb
And say
still. I
something
just
like,
couldn't pee on my
"Oh,
own, and
Mirniko's
that was the
trying
most
to be
painful thing
funny."
in my life.
But it's just a failed attempt. Noted. Like that's going to make a
Whack
difference.
bed. Do they just die?
Shadow
No, they have.
No, they got breathing tube.
197810's gone full retard. And say something
Vanilla
like,
sex
"Oh,
is my
Monka,
favorite.
That's all you've got."
I get too bored.
197810.
Vehicle
Try
girl.
again,
No,
genius.
that would be Mirrors right
Oh,
there.
man.
The freaking vehicle girl would be Mirrors. What Mirror made me watch earlier.
Mirniko's trying to keep up, but it's just a
That's no.
Monka-filled mess. And say something like, "Wow, Mirniko's
She
really
said the
bringing
R
the heat.
word.
Monka
Oh,
after
great.
Yeah,
Monka.
what's this
How
one?
original."
Wait, did she? Oh no, not
She
again.
can
No.
say that. I think it's fine. It's a fine word to say.
It's not. It's that word is against TOS.
No, it's not. If
It
when
actually-
you say it to somebody, I think it's TOS.
She may have said it to somebody or said something is that, in which case that is anti-TOS, I believe.
But you can have your
You know what?
early
I'll
hiatus.
just leave her off for now because we're ending soon anyways. Vor, I'm indifferent.
No,
I'm actually indifferent. Voyeurism, I'm indifferent.
it's like looking at. Okay.
Oh wait, where are we
Wet
at on here?
clothes.
Wormhole. Oh.
There's lolicon coming.
God.
Oh my god, there's
Oh,
something
God.
even worse than that. What does that say? I think it says what I think it says.
All right, we're just gonna leave it there. I think
Holy shit.
we're just gonna leave that there. All right. Well, that's the list, guys. We're gonna stop it there.
Oh my god.
Thank you for joining, boy. This
Okay,
chaos.
I need to go eat. I'm
Yes,
dying.
you do. I need to go eat as well. Why am I getting messaged on Steam? Oh, playing Helldivers right now.
Oh no.
This is why I set myself to invisible these days. Which is specifically this person. All right. All right, you go eat. I'll say bye to chat and raid out. Where's the list?
Bye, Chad. Have a good one. Bye bye. Thank you for having me.
Yep, thank you. I'm glad we got to do some kind of collab. Kai, you're just gonna block my face. Here we go. Before before I go on my hiatus.
Yeah, I'm glad to. Have a good hiatus.
I-
have a
Oh
good
god,
hiatus.
60 to 80 hours a week. Oh boy.
Good luck with your master's degree.
I
It's
am
master's degree, right?
Yes, it is. I am looking forward to
And the
learning
job
more about AI
hunt.
machine learning.
Yes.
Hopefully I hear back from that one
Have
company.
yeah, good luck with all of those.
Yep. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right, chat. I really gotta pee, so we're gonna make this quick. Thank you everybody for watching this chaos. Am I able to like save? Wait, how does this work? Save. Wait, how do I like? Can I like get a link to? Wait, hold on. I really pee. Wait. What? No, I really need to pee. I said I need to pee. What did you hear? That doesn't work. I don't know if I can get a link to this for the Wolfman. Screenshot. Oh god. That's gonna be a big screenshot. All right. All right, but yeah, so tomorrow we will have 2 streams. We will have an earlier on stream for EU people and a later stream for people in the United States getting out of work. And those will be my final streams before hiatus. Cringe list is over, yes. You know what? That's true, Mir. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yep. Thank the gods. That is over. And yeah. So yeah. Last 2 streams will be tomorrow. Hope to see you guys, some of you guys at each one of those, or at either of those. I mean, maybe some at both. And I don't remember what else I was gonna say. I'm gonna miss you guys if I don't see you tomorrow. Who should I go and raid? Let's see who is on right now. Oh, I haven't had a chance to raid Taco Bell in a while, I guess. Wait. I'm trying to see if this stream is ending or not. All right, let's get a stream message going for Alice. Oh, that's not working either. Gosh, dang it. Stream Deck. Stream Deck. Quit. Stream Deck. Back. Put it back up. Still not working. What do I... Link. My Twitch again, I guess. Alright. That's linked. Will this work now? That's not working. Why is that one not working? Should be working. There we go, now it's working. Okay. Let's see, tier list raid. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Alright, we're raiding Alice. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys have a good night. Good day. I really freaking need to pee. Oh my god, it hurts. Wait, I don't remember restarting the music, but I've been going for almost 4 hours. Wait a minute. Did I restart? Maybe I did restart music at one point. I'm getting old, I can't remember.
You responded. I mean, yeah.
And it's fun finding out about what people do for work.
That's actually a recent change. People were once like, "Hey, can Alice like ask stuff?" So I was like,
Oh.
"Fuck, we need to like make Alice like really proactive and stuff and like kind of."
Yeah, I try to get Fenris to do that in her prompting actually, and it doesn't really work out that well. But I kind of she asks questions, but it's usually in response to other things. Anyways. Oh wait, I'm supposed to start. No. Okay, I'm just gonna hit the raid now button. I hope you guys have fun on Alice's stream. Bye.